Hello, hello, hello. Yeah.
Hi guys.
How we doing, everyone? There we are. We're on stream.
Hi.
I've got the video muted quickly. Let me just turn you down a little bit. Because you are a bit loud.
Who me?
Yeah, a little bit. But you're not too bad.
It's like replicating these scenarios. How far can we get away with it? How greedy can we get? All these little things you're trying to figure out that obviously you'll improve over the course of the year. But now we have a big change to this title as well. Listen, we've had jetpacks. We've had all sorts of movement. This year, Omni movement is going to be the big change. And Joe, I know for me, it's just one of those things that's like, once you played with it, it's like, this should have just been how it was all the time.
No, it feels great.
It feels
All
great.
right.
Yeah, right. It's just like, why wasn't I always able to run
Ready?
to the side? It's wonderful.
No, I mean, listen, I think every single match someone's going to
talk
get
to me
destroyed.
very quick.
Probably multiple times. Really, like, if you
Hello.
remember Jetpack COD tournaments,
Yeah, there we go.
somebody was getting turned on every single game, if not multiple times. So there's going to be a lot
So
of clips.
we are here.
It's
We
gonna
are,
happen to
as you
everyone.
can see from the
Yeah,
title,
it's
doing
just
a watch
been
party.
some, like,
Me
while I'm
and
watching,
the
like,
missus. We've been watching
It's just sometimes
CDL
where you, I don't know, you think
religiously
you're making
for
a
what,
sneaky
about a
play,
year
or
and a
you think
half
you have
now.
a freebie, or just something,
Well, I
it's
have.
just a backward slide, a
Yeah.
little something quick, you're like,
You've
okay,
been
well,
watching it longer.
Dude, the animations when
Yeah,
you're like
I've been watching it
prone,
longer, but
prone,
mainly
like,
for,
on your back, it still looks like dead bodies to me. I'm not used to it at all.
following
Not
it
one bit.
properly.
I just run
But
by
we
those
have
people all
started
the time.
properly
never
following
time,
it
I've
the
been
past about a year and a
dead
half.
body. Yes,
Yeah.
I get shot. I'm like, okay, dead body
So
shooting
yeah,
me.
we thought we'd
It's
start a
great
watch
time.
party
So,
together.
Yeah, you gotta get used to the
Something
new
to do.
animations. It's good.
And
It's happened to us.
I'm
It's
looking
gonna
forward to
happen
this
our pro
season.
players, so
LAFC
should be
is
a great
coming
time.
out
But
hot.
I think just
Won
in
the
terms of this title,
pre-tournament,
like a lot of
being
these
Optic
maps,
in the
just
final.
fast-paced. Like we're, Vault Rewind
Yep.
if we get there, or sorry, Skyline if we get there. Like just
But may I say,
ton
let's
of
go green wall.
engagements.
Yeah, of course.
There's
We
obviously
are
good
an Optic
good
team
spawns,
here.
bad spawns on some of these maps,
We
but
support Optic in this household.
you're just right back into action quickly.
Well, we're going to take a look at the
But,
map pool
yeah,
now as you're kind
we
of talking
are-
about maps. And listen, it starts like this. I know usually, like,
We won't be watching
Spencer
all the
and Lee will
games
tweet out
today
something on
because
that, someone
just
freaks
because
out, like, we only have
timing
two
and everything.
controls,
We live
like,
in England.
we need another map in
By
here.
the
Why
time
do
all
we
the
have same
games
maps?
end, it'll be
Listen,
like 2
we
a.m.
usually
here.
end up adding a couple of zero
So,
goes on. There's already been
we're
talk
not
about
doing
it.
that.
We know that came out yesterday a little bit today.
But,
Ranked
yeah,
played, it was great.
Yeah, that's great.
We got the first game.
Remember how much fun that was back in BO4?
Vault
Like,
control?
there's going to be additions. There's going to be changes. This is just
Yeah,
where
Vault
we
and Procol
start.
are
Yeah,
control
we're
maps.
probably seeing a lot of Vault.
We've got
this is what Hacienda
the
looks
lineup,
like,
map
is that's
lineup,
just
which
getting added
was
into the rotation. I think
Vault
for us,
3
what,
times in a row,
after the break,
which
right? We
is
had 2
kind of
weeks
standard
break, and then this is
for
like
right
when
now
we're working into the action.
until more maps come in.
I mean, we can do it right now.
No, I'd be down with that.
But
players have been
yeah,
scrimming
let's
it,
get
Joe,
into
and that would be
predictions. What do you
rude.
think, Dave?
Yeah,
What do you
but
think's
I'm
gonna happen in this game?
No,
LAG versus
Yeah, I mean,
Minnesota
listen,
Rockets.
Obviously, as a league and as an esport, you never know what the maps are
Last-
going to be like. For
season,
competitive, especially,
it was kind of
I
they'll
think,
both
you see
on
the
the
map
lower
set this
side.
year, and
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're lucky to have 4 or 5 maps.
I know
Like,
there's been a few
there are
roster
some like Red
changes.
Card that I think everyone's
Yeah.
kind of just like put Hacienda
I'm
in for that.
thinking-
Like there's some just non-traditional sort of Treyarch maps in this map pool, but
Well, Red Card probably, if the spawns like weren't as close, probably could.
What do you think the
every time
score's
I see
gonna be?
Red Chart, I'm just like, why don't I just have Moscow?
Right.
Let's just play that one.
Yeah, yeah.
3-1.
That would work too. That would work too.
And
Yeah,
that
but
kind
we'll
of-
see what
I
else
think
gets
it's gonna be a
brought
long-
back into the mix.
long
But
match.
I'm someone that's always.
Okay, I think yeah, LAG have got it in the bag. They've got Kismet, they got Sky, they got Skies, they got Pre-Star, all players that play for New York. They played together for a very long time.
Well, the formula
So
is
they've
just
got
so
a lot
different.
of
Obviously,
chemistry in that
competitive,
sense.
Like we do need some space.
Lins is a great rookie. He played amazing last year. It's just so happens that just the team he played with just wasn't great.
Well, that's why sometimes
But
you end up with like spawns that are
LAG
closer
did
than
do
you'd
well
like them
last
to be.
season,
Yeah, so
in
it's
my
just
opinion,
it's like
compared to how they did the
it can be
season
tough.
before.
Yeah, it can be difficult.
Just bashing
Minnesota,
together,
I mean,
like
they're
Jill
not
Mates and Rocker
a great
are about
team.
ready
Like
to
there's
do.
some
Last
players
I
there
heard,
that
they're
I
about
haven't
a
even
minute
heard
out.
of
I
until
imagine if we
this
don't get
season.
it solved here shortly, we'll be going to
They still
break.
have
Happy
got
issue for the two teams. For those of you
Esriel,
watching
which
at home,
is
thank you
another
for hanging
great
out with us.
rookie.
Thank you for being
I
patient.
think
Being
I
patient is
think
probably
it's
gonna be a lot
definitely
of
going to
me and
be
Joe and
between the
Chance and Miles
rookies.
just talking about Lord knows
Whoever
what today.
turns up
But
today,
it's going to be
basically.
beautiful, and each one of you is a bright ray of
What's that?
sunshine.
Except for the people that are just yelling "Start the game" in the chat. I probably don't like you.
Probably 99% of you, but Joe does.
Yeah,
like
it's
it. He's
probably
lying.
going to be the
We're
rookies
taking
that
a look
are.
at some highlights.
It's probably going to be the rookies that
This is New York
that
back
will
in 2023.
make a difference.
And this is what you're talking about if you're new to it or maybe
Yeah,
didn't see this.
happy
Came up
December,
with
everybody.
win with Hydra.
But yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be like a
Skies,
3-0
Priesta, and
LAG.
Kiz, and you make a change shortly
Only
following
because
if you go to
if
the next year,
it
and
does, it will
I
matter
know
with the
you as a
rookies,
competitor
but
was just
also
pissed, right? Like,
I
that's
think just LAG
that
just
doesn't
have a
happen,
better
or shouldn't
team in
happen.
general,
If you
just
win
so
a world
far.
championship, like
Oh, no, for Priest? Yeah, I was not happy about that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there is nothing.
I think it'll be like a 3-0, maybe 3-1.
Utility man for,
I think the only way it'll be a
100
3-1 is like,
one of
I
the best
think
teams
maybe
in the world.
Minnesota just
There'd be
sneak in a.
after that unit phase, I'll do whatever I have to do. He's just a kid that.
Yeah, but it's because both teams have completely changed. The only thing they've kept the same is both their rookies are still there, which is actually very weird to say, but that just shows how good their rookies played last year. Because they're literally.
Now you're going to individually have to
their
step
rookies are the only team, the only players that stayed in the team, while everyone else got transferred or went back to challengers. They're literally playing really well. So I think it does matter which rookie turns up better tonight, whose guns are hotter. But I do think LAG's team is a better outcome.
I mean, it's screwed.
So where's their major one again?
Yeah, no way.
So Major 1 is in Toronto, Major 2 is in Optic, Texas, which I can't wait for.
We'll talk about more stuff.
And then Major 3 is in Miami, and then Major 4 hasn't been announced yet, and neither is Champs.
New movement, new maps, new everything.
Yeah, I was thinking it would probably be Falcon, Fearsome Falcon, or whatever their name is. 9 times out of 10, the new team that comes in.
Is a team that could do well, sure. I mean, I don't have them in a high tier.
Yeah, I swear to God, it's fucking pissing me off. Like, there needs to be a major or champs in London. Like, come on. Like, we're here staying up till God knows what time at night to watch these games. Anyway, looks like we're jumping into it. LAG also changed their name. They're now called LA Gorillas Mate. And they've changed their logo as well.
I think for Minnesota Rocker, it's just going to come down to
So now LAG Mate.
We'll step it up this year. All right.
Okay, we just teased you a little bit, home. We just teased you a little bit. It's a draw.
Listen, man, we've been doing this a long time. We were prepped for this.
Yeah. No, we knew this would happen. Joe and I talk about our way, and I'm like, listen, it's game one.
If anyone is watching,
you know, you always want to like under-promise and over-deliver. It's an expectations thing.
Yeah, we'd love to hear your feedback on your teams and who you like, what players are your favorite.
Title. We're gonna have some delays, but we're gonna hang out, have a great time, have a smile on our face, love each other emotionally, sexually, and spiritually.
Yeah. Well, I just think the kickoff land. I mean, Miles and Chance had.
I think definitely at the end of the night we'll see who played best.
I thought it was like a 2-day event, and I woke up and they were still playing.
We were doing like a different launch event.
If you hear any barking or a kid
we're like,
screaming,
I don't know, it's great.
we have a
nice
son and we
paycheck.
have a dog.
Busy just casting sort of with some fans and stuff, playing against like the FaZe boys and some of our boys that were sponsored by a company, and you know, we had a smooth day. It was a 3-hour broadcast, and like Joe and I,
you changed my settings because you're getting picked up on my mic.
And Joe, I'm like, Joe's like, they're still casting. I was like, huh? And
I thought it was 2 days.
And he's like midday. He's like, they're still casting. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean,
luckily,
3, 4 a.m.
Yeah, they just kept going. I literally went to bed and woke up and they were still going. So they had a
yeah, I can still hear you, but you're just getting picked up on my mic.
So, but yeah, no. From what we understand, it was just wrong sides.
You need to change your settings. Remember the thing that we said before?
Maybe not familiar with it.
Because you're getting picked up on my mic, but I'm not picking up on yours.
All goes through kind of your ban and pick process where they get set up with how we're going to play this out.
No, I've changed mine so I don't get picked up.
Once we switch sides again, though, it's just does the lobby die? Because that may happen.
But whenever you talk, it comes up on my mic.
Yeah. But this is, again, how it's going to play out. We're going to be a
Voice
lot of
and
Vault
video
to kick us off
at the
our
bottom.
first 3. I mean, I'm excited to get into as much as I've watched, like, Scrims of Hardpoint and Control and stuff. Like, Search is just always, that's kind of my favorite thing to hop in at the beginning of the year. Kind of search what it looks like at the beginning of the year towards the end of the year is insane. It usually changes quite a bit.
Picking up
Yeah,
on my
everything
mic.
does, I guess. But,
you know, and I think, you know, one thing with this, like, Gentlemates lineup, it will just be, I think they're just going to be a tough team to beat. Right? I think they're going to be solid in every single game mode. Like, they may not be as good as or as skilled as our top 3, top 4 that we've talked about, but I think the fundamentals are going to be there. They're just going to be a difficult team to beat. And then on the Rocker side, if you're a team who, you know, is sort of in this situation, how do you cause upsets? In
Maybe turn it down a little bit more because you're crying out a little bit.
No, I think the one scrim I watched that had the Gentlemates team, I think it was against FaZe. It was like FaZe's POV, so I was listening to their comms, and like at times they were getting under their skin a little bit, like a little frustrated. Like they were a very relentless team, and like the map. I think they were playing Red Card, maybe talking about it.
Priest always plays well versus FaZe. He loves it.
That's true. Well, I mean, team with him, one with him, familiar with him. I'm sure it just gives you a little bit of a mental edge. I mean, that's always obviously part of it. But now we'll see what Priest can do against his foreign teammates this year when we get into that. But now it's going to be what can he do against this Rocker team as Gentlemates look to get their first victory. We are looking to load back into it. Thanks again for your patience. Hopefully, sides
I did have a muffler for my mic, which would have helped, but I've lost it.
Ready to get it kicking and
it was on my mic, but then it's fallen off. I didn't put it nowhere.
John,
It
you've
was on my
been
mic,
grinding
but
some
then
rank,
I picked
watching
up my
some
headset the other
scrims,
day and it
just
wasn't
for
on my mic
Vault.
no
Why
more.
has this become, you think, like kind of the most popular map amongst, well, kind of pros in the competitive community?
Well, it's just it's a good size map. I think every single mode is, well, you can tell plays well. I think that's just sort of it. It's sort of your 3 lanes, but still
we
kind
go.
of not 3 lanes.
Because underground holes.
Yeah, underground. But I think it's
What
just
people
a
thinking about
very
the new
good
pod
pace
as
map.
well?
You can make some big plays. Your ARs can get comfortable.
Me personally, I've been loving it. I've been grinding the
Always a
game
little
out.
good opening and start to get to the point here for Rocker, but it'll be Kismet trying to bring it back inside. So far, so good for Rocker, but a mix in and around the point. Linz, we're gonna have eyes on him. He's gonna need to hit a new form. We saw the potential
Right,
for
I'm
him
locking.
last year. I was gonna say we need to see some flashy moments. Nearly able
Right,
to
here
hit
we
the
go.
movement to get the gunny up there, but comes up a little bit short.
Yeah, I think the big thing
Alright,
is
got
early on,
Skies 2-0
20 seconds
already.
left on this P1.
Just got taken
Generates
out.
right now, they're going to try to control that right side of your
Yeah,
map,
Linz,
right? That's where the
nice.
good spawn is for that P2. As Geo just trying to get them off time. P1 can just be tough. There's a lot of different angles that you can get taken down from with Catwalk, with Underground.
P1 and Vault is
The
always going to
nades
be
are
very
hitting
risky. Like, it's
Skies,
going to
he's
be
trying
very
do what he
scrappy
can,
like
but
this.
Behind Estriel and Nero, they're already going to have pressure up towards
You're not
this
getting
P2.
picked up no more, babe.
And one of the things with this is that back
Are you-
spawn can
am I
be
not?
very
Oh, there
sensitive.
you are.
If you move just a little bit too far forward, the opponents will spawn right behind you.
And some of these kind of 4 hardpoint maps, I mean, I've
Priest is
seen
still
some
shoot-
almost go
shooting
into
straight.
time, because it ends up like 2 of the hardpoints you're sort of just playing setup for the other hardpoint, like 1 you're kind of setting up for 2, 3 you're kind of setting up for 4. It ends up with like a decent amount of white time or a lot of contested time. Is everyone just kind of trying to body for our big time? It is a nice break from Rocker in through the front. You're still spotting safe in the back with your Gorilla mates, but this has been wondrous from Rocker.
Yeah, stuns and nades going down. 4 gentle mates as Nero and Pollux able to take down too. Some great time with those front spawns, but here comes
Geo's on a 5.
from number 3 and 4. That's
Ooh,
Kismet
got
and
killed
Linz,
off the
15
cruise
seconds
missile.
left. And this is kind of it. You know you can play for all of P2 because P3, really what you're trying to do is set up for our 4th and final hill on the left side of the map. So you're going to try to earn as
Nice
much
one
time
from
as you
Linz.
can over
How
towards
would you
pillars.
say
But
his
really
name?
what Priest
Estrel?
is doing in that number 1, you
Estrel,
want to
yeah.
control top art, control that side of the map for our money hill.
Well, it's a couple of things, right?
Guys on a
That's a
free
key
streak.
position, obviously, with getting set up when we're holding
Ooh,
here.
Skies on a 5,
Also,
1 away from a
just kinda
cruise.
God power spot,
Linz
right? You have
keeping
the
his back
elevation,
safe. Nice.
You've got the gunny from there, but you've also got a lot to watch. The comms have got to be on point for
The
that
only
player, because there are a
person
lot of
that
ways to
can-
leak through.
Ooh, Skies versus
And
number
you've got to
5.
deal with all sorts of stuff, but so far you've got the
Oh, no,
position you want
There you go.
You've got a 7-point advantage.
There you
Geo,
go,
though,
it's
trying to
free.
fight around the point.
Yep,
He's
Skies
hitting
is
shots, but not
cruise.
able to get into the
Yeah,
actual
that's.
point.
I mean, honestly,
Kismet
like
getting Geo off that point,
That,
that's
but
nice.
Geo just finds 1, so you haven't been earning much time. Have not been earning much time. His Skies is on 7 in a row, so it's 1,050 for a Hellstorm, which it's a bit of work. It's a bit of work. I don't even know if Skies has it equipped.
Oh, so the cruise
so
actually isn't on yet.
He may have had one by now, but it's not on.
So what
Well, that's a
streak is
little bit
it
different. We've had score streaks, we've had kill streaks, we've been back and forth across some of the titles. Tons of score you got to earn here to try and get is the.
Yeah, but I think they've
Also,
changed it to score
one thing
streaks instead
thrown
of
into
kill
the fray.
streaks.
Linz is ripped down to 50
okay.
HP. They've got the kills, 3 through on the feed.
So I wonder how
Roommates
many
now
kills
set
it is
up
so they get
with
a
one of
hill
your
and
money
stuff.
hills, and they are locking it down.
Awesome.
This is prime position now to get a lot of time. The player in the point gets picked out through the doors, though. That's going to cause a rotation for another player into it. That's the opening you need if you're Rocker. You
Yeah,
get
but
one
this-
pick, people got to rotate, you move on in.
This
Rocco's
is it,
go
though.
push.
You still have 2 close, spawning very close if you are Gentlemates, so they're going to immediately
Yeah, it's very
trade.
close.
Oh, Nero kid
Somebody's
Sky.
still there, Nero. He's just trying to buy
peak.
time, be annoying. His teammates in the spot up in the middle of the map, but
Nice, Linz.
Linz and Skies deal with that. So it was about a tie game. Now it's 20 points still, 25 seconds.
Ooh,
left.
Linz
This
with the
is
snap,
why
that's
P4
good.
is so important on
Well,
Vault.
and this is a much better job than they did at P2. I mean, if you're Rocker, both times you kind of break into P4 and you break into P2. This time, if you're Gorilla mates, you kind of get a little control back, right? Like, you don't end up being a mess there at P2 like it was the rest of the time. You're able to rack up some time,
Nice,
get a
guys.
significant lead. Kismet's starting to rock and roll. Really, everybody kind of putting up numbers. Priesta, 5 and 8, but he was the early rotation guy. He was the one locking down Art, making sure they could get that time at P4.
And again, this is what you're going to want to see from Skies throughout the year.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
You know,
more
maybe last year it takes a bit of a back
positive
seat, but
on
he's a world champion. He should be one of the best ARs we have in the league.
I mean, before that, he was one of the most underrated ARs we've ever had. The guy was like a lock for like a 1-2 for a long time. Like,
But
he was
Minnesota
very,
are
very
positioning very
consistent.
well, which
You
is
talk
good.
about just statistically, something, yeah, just wasn't really hitting last year, but hell, you still got a second.
LG are definitely
Overall,
outslaying,
he's still
but they're
saved
not
me some runs
positioning
late in the
correctly.
year, but for the most part, still a tight one
Skies
as we get
with the
into our
two-piece,
second set.
Lynn's
I don't
cleaning
know, if
up.
you're a rocker and you're going to bring this back, is there anything major you need to see turn around outside of Estriel being 6 and 13?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you lose the P4. That's a
Yeah, definitely.
coming up on this rotation, but you're just trying to chip away at this 30-point lead here at P1 and P2. Get right back to the game. It is not a big lead at all, and they're able to do that. You see the spawns coming in poolside here for LAG, so they're just going to play slow, give up this scrap time, and try to get into a nice setup.
Yeah, it's still so
yeah,
most
no
time if you're
smokes.
rocker, you've been trying to break, right? That's probably why Estriel struggles.
Oh, it's no smoke.
You're a sub player and
You're not allowed to
trying to
smoke
find
in this game.
openings on early setups from
CDL, you've never been allowed to smoke. It's only you can have one smoke on your team, like one of your teammates can have one smoke in Search and Destroy. That's
very
it.
sensitive. If you get a little bit far forward, see number 4 is going to back up in Linz.
So like that's why normally Shotzzy will have one smoke, while the other team doesn't, because you're only one teammate's allowed to have one smoke.
At the P1, I have money. You have money. Money. Almost you. Almost shot. Oh, I got thrown. Okay, they're both there. Both absolute. No one there.
Oh, Kismet.
Secure all that time. Secure all that time. Pull the truck. He's for now. Comms. I'm beginning to just secure all the time. Not real. One spawn behind you. You got statue on me. Once we get back to apartment. I mean, gun and gold. Alright, Paul is gun, and then there's one guy is gold. One was left.
I'm not. Okay.
100% was left.
I'm gonna help you out. Nice. Fucking go.
Yo, left on me. He's on me single.
Top gold.
I'm ignoring him. I'm gonna go con. Top gold. This one for gold.
In the pin on time.
One time. One bullet on the van. I'll help you mid. On the truck, mid. Nice. Stay alive mid. They're gonna re-grab mid. They're gonna keep re-grabbing mid. Time.
Yeah, again, Minnesota are positioning very well.
Okay, Pon.
Top gold.
Kind of panicking a little bit now.
P1 here. Alright, take our time. Make sure we get mid. We can flip this.
Trying to get a cat.
Go left to mid. Yeah.
One for mid.
Is Sean Paul killing in the hall?
I think, yeah,
Paul killing. Yep, he's coming back to you.
Right.
Nice, good shit. Go through mid.
I'm going to left.
Yeah, revolve. I'm going through left. He spawns gun. Nero spawns gun.
Top gold.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, free stuff.
Get gold.
Nice. Can they get the spawn switch?
They had to get 3 or 4 down, and Sky's just kind of like, slow down.
If they can get the
Slow down,
spawn
let's
flip on
take
this, then that'll be
Let's
good.
take our time on this next push. Was there anything you really liked from the comps?
I mean, yeah, it was great. It's just they were getting fried.
Yeah, no, they were.
They are getting fried. And, I mean, Rocker backed into this game, and you had a chance there
This
for
guy's
Gentleman's
1v3 right
to
now.
get into P4 and break it,
got
but
one.
you responded in if you are a Rocker. And
That's
now,
it.
38 seconds left on this hill. You are right back into this one on map number 1.
I kind of like that because sometimes we hear comms when a team is frying. Sometimes you get comms when a team's getting fried. You kind of hear how they deal with adversity there.
That was good from Kismet and
they were
Lenz.
dealing with it, and now they get a break in. This ends up being a big one because there's still a pretty good chunk of time left. There's about 30 seconds remaining in this point. A chance for Rocker.
Yeah, they want to soak up this time.
With the late burst here.
They want to soak up as much of this time as possible.
Push out this lead once again as we get closer then to our third set
As long as they're getting trades.
of rotations.
Should be
Yeah,
alright.
you normally do not see a clean 4 dead on a P4 break. They just kind of slammed the door on it, as that was the chance for Rocker to get, pretty much tie up the game.
That's on you. That's on you.
I guess it is.
Yeah, this
I
is.
love when I hype things up and then it goes the other way.
The caster curse alive and well in our first map, but Estriel.
Oh, that's just 3 dead. Oh, pretty sure if we got that second one.
Each get a pair. And you got a bit of a split right now then for Gorilla Mates. Kind of 2-2. You got to deal with them left and right. They deal with one side of it, so it's going to be Priest and Skies.
Skies is trying to stay back to keep the spawns.
It's Estriel that's watching, making sure they have
Because
that
you got
safe spawn in.
P2.
And now Skies and
And
company
their head is
will try to break back on the road. You're getting some really solid
Yeah, it's
P1
just they
time
want
here.
someone to
Hollis
stay out
makes
back
Kismet
because they
back.
want
Part of that is
P2
just Skies was
spawns.
on that long route to try to set them up for spawns for P2, and he's doing that. But yeah, you've just soaked the hill. So now you're going to
Yeah,
need to
Skies
hold
is
on to
staying
this
back,
position.
trying to hold the. Yep,
This
there you
is
go.
almost 40 seconds of uncontested time here at P1. Finally, you're able to get up top in the catwalk, but Nero is watching. There is the
Now
angle
they're
out of
ready to break
Skies.
it.
He's going to try to back on up.
Nah, they're
You can
gonna
see
leave it, get P2,
Gentleman's
soak
just
up
making
all
sure no
60
one
seconds.
leaking on through, but you take that
That's what they're
all
gonna
day
wanna
if
do.
you're Rocker.
And that's kind of the conversation. Like I mentioned earlier, usually,
But
you
they
know,
tied it back up,
at least on
basically.
this, it's like P1 and P3 are kind of about to set
But
next to.
LAG are
You can't just let them get all the time.
yeah,
It's like,
LAG
yes, the
like they
rotation's
shouldn't be
great,
doing
Getting
that.
spawns is great. You better hope you lock it down now, though, because you gave up so much time. His Skies is now on 5 straight. A spawn comes in the backside, and that's exactly what you were talking about, Joe. The wheels starting to come off. 20 points separating these squads as Rocker looking to burst
They
on
are
through.
just very sensitive. You know,
Yeah,
you try
they wanted to
lens
shut
through
that up.
Catwalk to put an aggression.
Yeah,
spawns,
Minnesota.
but you just push up a little bit too far.
Yeah, and
Nobody
then
plays
Rocker
deep
just
back,
broke
nobody
them and
wants
then
that
flipped the
spawn
spawns
in.
at the same
Yeah, no,
time,
Rocker
so it
on the
wasn't
point.
easy. It's not going to be easy to take this spawn.
You just got to.
Yeah, like there's like there's a little staircase right there. They know it. It's just they thought maybe they had it blocked instead.
In my
Allows
opinion,
Rocker to get right back down the hill.
Well, we think this Grillmates team should be a team that's great about the fundamentals, but it's day one. It's day
I mean,
one.
they've got
The rest
spawns
of
for
them
P3.
work on there, but the spawn does
They've
come
got
in from
spawns for
Rocker.
P3,
They're able to break the
but
bus
they
on
do
through.
want
Now,
to also
204 to
hold it
200.
for
The next
P4.
hard point pop, and we get ready for 3.
Yeah, and
Early to the
Minnesota's
art
starting to
rotation.
hot
This
right
time
now
it'll be
as well,
Skies.
so-
It'll be him with eyes from up above. It's Estrio now trying to get
Estrio's
in underneath him.
rotating.
Maybe
This is
make
what
the
they
play.
don't
He
want
will
him
get
to
eyes
do.
on him. Number 2 turned in Skies. I thought somebody got eyes, but Estrio's able to find the timing. That's going to be 3 down. Everybody's spawning out again.
Yeah,
of the
Estrio's
second
doing,
half of this game.
Skies doing good.
Well, I think you're right. I think they did call it out, but the problem is everyone else died around Skies, right? So as soon as Estriel starts that cross, his teammates push the hill, they push on through, they find a couple of picks, then he's got all the advantage in the world in that 1v1 with this Jackal PDW. Able to win that. Now again, you are set up for this P4 for now. You're only
But they've got the
points away
spawns
from
flipped
winning
again
map 1.
because of Estriel's little flank. So now spawns are flipped and P4 is right there, and they want to take that. They can both. This is the last hill because whoever wins this hill basically wins.
Yeah, that's time.
And you're going to have Rocker now set up.
Oh, Skies lost that. That was a loss. That was a big loss right there. That would have been a big gunfight to win.
3 arrows, 44 if you are Gorilla Mates. Estriel to be the point man. Look for these kills, try to get in behind enemy lines, able to take out 1.
Estriel got 2 as well. Estriel's playing really well.
5 just needed for the W. Kismet though going to win a big gunfight on the site.
That's round.
It's a flurry of trades. You still got people battling here if you're Gorilla Mates.
Oh, this is really nice for Gorillas though.
Chance to do this.
Yeah, I mean, you had the spawn, you had 3 spawn up in the back off
They
the Estriel
flip
play,
spawns
but they
as well.
still get the break. Do Gentlemates, and now, yeah, as you said, you can still win it here. First pick in the Yoda Lins. He's just up top putting shots in.
Yeah, Lins is doing
Gio's trying to
decent.
work the top side to get a crossfire, but they're just getting picked apart.
They
from
don't
these
want to
power
let go
guys.
because
Nice,
nice Lins.
And there has to be
All they need is 6 seconds, so they don't want them to do this.
Who was that? Estriel makes the play again. He's able to find
Yeah,
the
Estriel's
1v1,
doing
but
well.
they're going to need to get on for a couple more seconds. Gio maybe with the
Alright, they can't win off that, but
he does it. He's able to get it back to that P1, and there
yeah,
we
that's
go.
it.
Rocker
Rocker did really well.
versus Gentlemates.
I think that whole game, Rocker were just positioning so much better than LAG. LAG were outslaying, but they were just not doing as well as like with positioning and shit when it came to Minnesota Rockers.
Maybe a shocker here early on is I think everybody had Gentlemates is the favorites, but Rocker will strike first on Bolt. And
Minnesota.
yeah, I mean, even if you think back to the first set of rotations, I mean, you were set up for what? You had the early set for 2 and 4. If you were Gorillas, and Rocker were showing the ability to break like right away.
Getting that Christmas
Early
spirit
on
in.
some of the tough hard points. I know they were down early, but they were shown they had opportunities to break. But the pressure was there.
Yeah, I think just 2 P2s. The first P2 and that last one.
Yeah.
You're trying to mess that up if you are Gentlemates. That's really what the game comes
Because the
down
first time
to.
you got broken through the front, right? The last time you gave up the back spawn?
Yeah, I was trying to
that
look
back spawn
for.
is we take a look at the stats of what Nero just kind of right back to his form. 34 and 32, putting pressure all over
Yeah,
the map
Sky's
on the
doing
other
well,
side.
but then Nero comes out of
you
nowhere,
get
34,
contribution really
32.
from everyone. You outslay. You just
Three of their players, like look at this, 3 of their players go over 4k damage. Estriel goes up only 2500 damage, but his positioning was wicked. He also,
really struggling to get it going.
You also think
We'll take a look at some of the highlights before we get ready and into a search and destroy.
yeah, definitely.
But what a victory. They're
As
out
long
of
as you got your
Rocker
teammates
right down
trying,
to the
if you
wire.
can pick up the time, then you're winning the game.
Did anyone really stand out for you? Like from an individual basis?
I think Sky's right away. I think Sky's, you know, at this point he's 29 and 17. They're up to 30 and 19, but I think just to close this game out, Estriel flips those spawns, but then he also has what that 2-piece that breaks the game wide open. You're able to deal with this. You get the close spawns, but Gentlemates are able to find their way in through. You see Rocker's just 6 points away, but Gentlemates are like, all right, we can hold it now. But it's a break through that side door that gets it back to the one.
Just enough.
What more do you want?
Just enough to get on through one big
And I
gunfight.
feel
Right,
It's
well.
extra here again that does it, right? He finds his double. Yeah, or he just slides on through. He's able to find it.
And that's one of the
Yeah,
reasons
you just need the
guys
one, really,
went
just
from
the-
playing on
even
whole
even
day
didn't get the
to
kill.
be
I think just the
absolutely
contest of time was
nothing
enough, really, because he was to the second,
from
right?
our
Like,
normal day-to-day
maybe
stuff.
one extra second they get the tick. Like, it was that close. He just had to get in. It's like a game of blitz, bro. Just to get on through. just contested for a second, find an opening. He's able to do that. Plus, he gets the kill. We're gonna stay on vault for the next two, but we got a nail biter for our first one. 7-point victory for Rocker.
Very close game.
And yeah, I mean, it's hard to call like anything a massive upset right
That
now.
was-
Like for me, the league starts now. I know there's been scrims. I know you had one tourney, but like the game had barely been played at that point. Like it starts now.
Week
And Rocker
one,
comes
day
in,
one, of
gets
course
the
it
W.
starts now.
Yeah, no, I mean, nice.
No, they're talking about how you got like
This,
the.
I
both
know
teams, I
scrims
think
and
that,
stuff,
that
but
second
everything
P1
before this
where
day
they
is
find
just warm up.
what full 50 to
Getting
60
into the
seconds
games,
got them
it's
right back
just
into that
basically
game, and
just come out,
a couple
so-
individual plays there to close it out.
Unbelievable
wait
stuff.
to
And
see
now
Scotland
we get ready to go to
on
Search and Destroy, which
Monday.
Next
I
game,
know
yeah.
for me, like any scrim VOD I've been sent, watching our
Shock
points
team
and control.
movement.
Like haven't seen a lot of
Even
search. and
Pez movement,
This is where you can really catch people early on.
hand
Right?
shots can
Yeah, I
break
mean,
the
I
game.
think that this is an opportunity.
he already
Normally, like,
has.
teams who go on to
I know.
like, win some of
100%.
the first majors of the year are typically like very good search teams because they just sort of get ahead. Where everyone's focus is like sort of respawn. If you're a great search team, this is where you can cause
The
early
thing I will say
upsets
about
on the
Offset
season.
is
Well, it's a
with
difficult
this,
thing, you know. We don't
they
talk about
can't
it
do
a lot.
what
But
they
like,
done last season.
you take a look at
Yeah,
a game
playing
like
slow at the
Counter
beginning.
Counter-Strike or a League,
Starting
or
slow.
different esports.
This
Like you have
game,
one map.
Because of how fast-paced it is.
Well, not one map, but you
can't
have one
decide,
mode,
like,
and you
have
play
to
several
be
maps.
on
Like it's
the-
easier to maybe
on
just
the
have a
trigger
day
from
of
the
practice
get-go.
where we have
Mm.
3 different modes, all
There's
these
no
different
time
maps.
to
Like how
warm
do you
up.
try to
You
go
have
about
to
like
be in it.
finding great balance
No,
as a
you're not
team?
wrong.
It's gotta be one of the hardest things, right?
No, it is, and you know our players know that pace changes during matches as well.
Well, this is my
because
first time
coach tells you
watching
you don't wanna make
Control,
any mistakes.
because we didn't have
You always
Control
see
in the
that
tournament. It
on
was
Twitter,
just
like,
hard points,
afterwards, sort of like
Yeah,
matches
yeah.
always play different. And Search is another
So
thing. It's
Bolt
like
and
you can
Protocol are the
practice
only two
this
maps
a
that are
bunch, but
Control.
there
So
may just be some
hopefully
things
more
that
maps will
happen
come
in
out in the
official maps
future
that
and
normally
we'll have
don't.
different
So,
maps.
sure.
But
a lot of
Bolt
the
is a fun
practice
map,
is sort of learning
so
timings,
can't go wrong
setups,
with it.
How we want to play, sort of retake situations.
Absolutely.
Just some
A
basics,
bit
but
of everything.
yeah, you don't really know if you're like bad at search until there's a couple matches played.
Yeah, I mean, back who you're playing against. Somebody's working on a break-off they really want to perfect, or something they really want to work on. Then, yeah, they do the complete opposite once you come play them.
Search and
It's like, oh,
Destroy.
well, that didn't really help us all that much, but into this round one,
I
we
swear
gotta
last
go.
year it
It's
used to be
Grillmate's
hard
trying
point
to
controlled and Search and
bounce
Destroy.
back and even up. Nero wants none of that.
Then
He
hard
really
point, then
pulled it
Search
out,
and
though. It's Kismet does get one.
Third map
Skies
was
tallies
Control.
on as well.
Was it?
We got 3-on-2
Yeah,
right now for
third map
Grillmates.
was
Yeah,
always
this is going to be a
Control.
big position.
I'm
Obviously, this
big now.
underground
Second map was
tunnel
Seth.
there for Kismet. You can go between both bomb sites.
Oh, that's
Watch
Lynn's
that
dead.
bottom middle
but
drop is
that's 2
Priest and
dead
Sky
for
starting to work towards this A bomb.
Minnesota.
Normally with
Planting.
Vault, this is
Or
really
they're gonna get
the
caught.
bomb side of focus, but
Timing.
Estrel maybe finds a timing. Maybe the timing goes against him, and this is what I was talking about. Like, everybody's just
Unlucky.
going to have a couple of moments where that slide's going to get away from you, and
Yes.
you don't look
That's
like that.
unlucky.
Oh, 100%.
That was
100%.
timing.
There's times where I just like lose the person. Sometimes they just hit like a long slide, and it's just like I just lose them.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like real close range. Like I don't know what's happening. I just know I'm dead and I embarrass myself.
He's like, I got to get this kill quick because I'm sure there's a second one on the bottom right.
yep.
He's left in a 1 versus 3. But Gentlemates strike first.
Yeah, I don't know if it's really. You think it's going to be like the potential of kind of what we have with jetpacks, just like the individual playmaking ability to just do some nutty stuff, or not? Maybe not quite to that level.
I don't know about to that level, but it should be close.
Yeah, the closest you're going to get with like boots on the ground, I guess, right? Since BO4, like with stims.
Yeah.
Estrel getting right in,
On it
trying to get the
early.
quick plant down.
Yeah, fast, quick one.
Gio does find one. Some shots in from Paul
Nice,
as well,
that
but he
was
gives up his
really
position.
good from
Lynn's then able
Priester
to
and,
pounce to
Lynn's.
3v3 we go.
Nice Priester.
Numbers now to Grillmates.
They know one of them's got to be on bomb.
They try to get their second round in a row as they'll have to look to collapse. 30 seconds now to work this. Trying to work from the outside box. Get an angle. Stun is getting
Nice,
hit. Win the
Priester.
gunfight. Estrel drops.
Nice,
Gio
pinch him
by
from front
himself.
and back.
Gio
That
drops,
was
and there's the
wicked.
diffuse
That was
through.
nice.
That was a
nice
great,
play.
Back-to-back
yeah, that was a
rounds for
great
Grillmates.
defensive
We have
round
3
from
straight for
LAG.
Giz, 2 straight for Priester.
And this is going to be Vault Search Destroy. A lot of the times it comes
That
down
was
to
a great
retakes over
defensive
towards A.
round from
And what LAG
LAG.
do is they just go all the way through that.
They're playing very
attacking side
calm
of the
and
spawn.
collected
They
compared
allow
to how
bomb
they did
to
in
go
the
down.
hard
They play
point.
for that player over towards back tree.
They're
As
not
soon as
second
he's
guessing
dead,
themselves. They're
so
not
many
choking,
angles.
like they're not
Then he can
jittering or
pinch
nothing
on
like
his
that.
bomb site, able
They're
to
like
get
just
defused.
going for the play. So it's
And
like,
I
oh
was
yeah,
talking
I'll
to
go
that
out the
searcher
back.
because he was
Already really good
grinding
tactic.
rank
Yeah,
play. And
I'll go around the
see
back,
kinda
you
a
go
lot
from the
less play, a lot
front,
more respawn, I imagine, but
and yeah,
You
it
just
works.
getting that
you can get to
first
sites
kill
fast.
definitely
There's
helps.
going to be a lot of quick plants, a
Or
lot
if
of
they didn't get the
retakes.
kill, it's gonna be
It
really
plays
slow,
re- it used
but
to
yeah,
be
it's
yeah,
fast.
plays
but even
fast,
then
real
with them being
fast.
two
Yeah,
there,
there's some
there's
bomb
still one at the
placements.
front and then one at the back,
If
and
it
they
was
know
up to
for a
me, I'd
fact
change 'em.
Yeah.
that they're both in the
It ain't
they're
up to
both on
me.
the ground,
Just
so they
get
know
him,
where
get
they
him in
are.
the studio.
Yeah.
Let him start drawing. Give him an
So
iPad.
what is A
Have him
target?
draw. We've had that before.
Yeah, A is like
A's
the
on
A,
fighting
A is
4
always the
seconds.
meta with this map because
It's
B, if
crazy.
you look on the map, B is right next to their spawn. So it's
Oh,
almost
yeah.
so it's physically impossible
yeah,
to.
it's
Take
outside
a look
as
out to the
well,
B
so-
side street.
It's just basically impossible to fast plant B, and look what happens when you go for
I know
B.
Linz is here though.
It's so
Linz is already
open,
across.
whereas
They have no
Default, you have
idea.
more
I thought
cover.
maybe he got spotted for a second now.
He can make some big plays from
Oh,
here. He's able to find
Linz.
the double, but a nice trade from Estrel, so all down to
So
Kids.
1v2.
Shot though, right?
Kids knows that one's in
Kids to
gold.
clutch.
Kids knows one's is in gold.
Knock
Time
it through
in.
the door, wins one.
Alright,
Kids out
does
with
he
his
know the
life.
other one's still in gold?
Trade not going to be there. Down to a 1 versus 1 now.
So 1v1, 40 seconds on the clock.
Kids. Under 40 on the clock. We're bombed down right on B.
Right there.
Oh, that's bad timing.
Tries to jump top, look down.
Quad timing. Quad
Angle is
timing.
there.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, just great job by Rocker. Nice, team
Yeah,
rotation.
but when you're in game
Towards that
compared to
B side.
watching, like you see things that players
Yeah.
don't see.
Picked.
Yeah, I
Linz
could not
has
take
a
the
chance to
take
make it
that.
interesting and does, but
Yeah, but
just so
you're there
much,
commentating like you're
for
shit.
Kismet to have
Yeah, you
to
can't
clear.
shoot straight.
So cool.
Yeah, they both kind of done the same way. Escher was like kind of jumping
Hey,
up.
you got like 3
Top our
headshots in one
balcony.
game though, babe.
Try maybe get an angle, gets dropped,
Yeah.
same.
I'm gonna keep that
I'm
off
more
for now.
Ends up
Fortnite
happening
slash-
here to Kiz, but
You're more
nearly
battlegrounds
brought it
like,
back, but not
and then
quite.
you like your little play games as well,
up into around
like your
4
open
now.
world games.
Simulators,
Kiz
Yeah.
though still leading all players at 4-1.
Yeah,
as
you
he
can't
kicks
wait
it
for
off.
the new one to come out.
Offense back to
Yeah,
Rocker,
definitely
we're
gonna be
right
playing
there.
that. Hardly ain't gonna be playing that.
Side.
So this is the opposite look.
Rock
They
is
went
like
4 top B.
that,
This time they go 4 towards A.
Oh, Linz with the double. That was wicked. Linz is.
Brings in the numbers
Alright.
now on Paul X to try and clutch some nice damage in, but can't finish the kill.
Same thing over and
Nade
over
not
again.
going to do anything. He's on an 0-3 start. Now trying to clutch in this 1 versus 2. A ton
So
of
it's
time
not always
on the
smart
clock.
to do the same thing every now and then, go for the quick plant or whatever. But it's not
Once
always
again,
good
a bomb
to do
drops
the same
right
thing
on
back
his
to back,
site. This time
especially.
over at A.
Nah, yeah, definitely, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, the aim is
The
like,
kill,
just hoping
the kill,
for
Read to read.
It's gonna be
the
difficult
leaderboard's a bit
with all the
affected.
different sort of angles that Sky's
Oh, there you
always
go, it's
have. They're
working
just
now.
gonna throw shoulders
Linz
back
5 and
away.
3,
Yeah, they're
really
butt to
good.
butt.
He's top of the leaderboard. Paul's 0 and
You're
3.
rookie.
He's not a rookie no more. He started his season last year. Same as Estrel. They were both rookies last year.
Maybe it's
I think Paul is a rookie or he's just a veteran challenger player. Yeah, I think so. He knows they're both in there, but oh,
They nearly
that was
lined
bad
up
timing for them.
perfectly.
That LAG almost had bad timing there.
Oh, they line up perfectly for just a second.
Linz with the double.
Lenz, though, with the 2. One almost got away from, nearly able to slide
Yeah, I was
out.
gonna say,
But
yeah.
then the pistol gunfight went. Estrel
LAG
just
were
gotta
defending
win
that round. They weren't planting.
Yeah, he's just on that bomb. It can be tough. You're right,
Minnesota
yeah,
are the ones that fast planted, but
No, yeah, that's
Close
what I
there
mean.
from Paul.
They done it last round as well. The one that they was.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to even get that kind of
LAG won
opportunity,
the
honestly.
defensive
Like, to slide to there and nearly just line them both
Well,
up.
I think maybe like the player shouldering didn't see him
So
slide
both
because
their
maybe
rounds
it's behind the
basically,
bomb,
they were
like the
attacking.
angle.
Kind of what it seemed like.
Yeah.
LAG broke it.
You'll
with
keep
the
the
Okay.
advantage if
fast
you're
running.
gorilla mates.
Linz and Skies were like basically.
This time they'll try their odds
Ooh, nice job.
over at A.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing. We're 100% gonna be seeing Shotzi do all that shit.
The setup there inside the point just falls apart.
All right, Linz and
has
Skies
nearly been
2v3.
last couple of rounds. His multi-kills have been the difference. This time gonna have to do it
Obviously,
from a
it's
2
still so
versus
early,
4.
but
He's already able to
playing
take
good.
out Geo.
Yeah, Linz is playing really well.
And what can him and Skies
Got
do?
good map awareness.
I know Sky is also known kind of for his S&D capability.
Really, he's just waiting on Linz. He needs him to make a play here with the sub so they get inside a vault. But you're watching that. He's able to get
Oh,
away with
nice.
his life.
Gets
Paul
away
doesn't
with his
wanna reach
life.
out.
And that's honestly kind of the fun thing about the early skirmishes that you come down a lot of these 2v2s,
See what I mean by
2v3s,
map
Oh,
awareness?
and you
That
get
was
wicked.
Linz
so good.
time to pick them apart. There's another
Oh,
one.
got his
out
RCXD out.
RC car in, they're able to take that out. Lynn
I
gets some
think they
damage in,
would've
Monster Child behind it. Sky's able to get the
Nah, it
kill.
looks
and
like
that is how
they
you do the
changed it now.
2v4.
Looks
All
like we've got
smiles
RCXD
there
cards
as
back in
Linz
action,
now with
as well as obviously the
multi-kills in
Hellstorm.
3 straight
I think there's a
rounds.
third one as well. Can't remember which one.
Beautiful stuff there.
I mean, it helps when you get one more kill.
But Lynn's playing.
Yeah, the RC.
Okay, I lied.
Lynn's playing very well.
He uses the RC, and I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't play it rush where he jumped into the hole because he knew there would be another two there. If he rushed that, he would have. No, yeah, if he rushed that, like jumped into the hole to get the kill, he probably would have killed him, but he would have died straight after, leaving Skies having to 1v2. But instead, he got the peek, he got the kick, yeah. And it also made them second guess it, because they're now like, when's he gonna jump down? When's he gonna peek out? But then they also, yeah. While Sky, they know Skies is in front of them, but they're like, shit, like Skies in front of us. Lynn's is fucking somewhere in the map.
Well, it looks like Control seems to be
Search.
What the deal is. We're hopping back to
Yeah,
us
search,
for a
sure.
second while we get them to figure it out.
Remember, we just.
I'm not sure what exactly happened. That's what it looked like.
I don't
Day
know
one?
why I thought I
They won 4-1. We're done. That's it.
No, it's day one.
I'll take the day one.
Now remember, Control's the one where there's 2 points as well. One team defends it, the other one captures it, and there's 30 lives in total.
No matter where on your body you're being punched, you're just gonna roll with it.
I'm rolling with it.
Absolutely, but bit of a blunder there, but yeah, 4-1 advantage for Gentlemen. As soon as we can get back in, we will. Thank you again for your patience at home. But yeah, bear with us. Day one, early in the title, we're gonna have some issues, but that's why you get to look at us handsome lads as we hang out and chat through things. But as it was a 4-1
These guys
so
are
far,
hilarious.
that's
I
the
love
search
these
and destroy we've
commentators.
seen so far, at least officially in the league. Gentlemen were up. They did rely on some kind of bring it back moments from Lynn, some big moments. Like Rocker had some rounds they're in control. Like it probably shouldn't be a 4-1 score.
No, it should not.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, obviously, Gentlemen, they do have that. And I mean, I think really, kind of what we talked about, what is BO6 S&D?
Oh, 100%. I'm waiting for the next game. Optic Texas versus Boston Breach. That's gonna be a fun game. The two green teams.
I think we're like 5.
Well, now you've got the Falcons as well.
The defensive team is running as 4, just trying to find an opening, right? Just flying together, and that's like what we saw in jetpacks all the time.
That's exactly what I was thinking
on a
about.
lot of nations watch.
Sam Octane
Yeah.
Rouge, just sort of this Nicky D.
We rather get phase or we get a bottom like 14.
Listen, we were talking about Gentlemates and how excited
Is
we're
the
having
first
here. We got
te-
some
the first
watch
team.
parties
we have
going on.
friends
Gataga,
fighting
we've been a long-time fan of his from back when he was a competitor. Their fan base we're gonna have just from like the European and French side of this is nuts. Listen, I remember back to like, dude.
No, more
This
watch
is like
parties.
World War III, back when we had
Get in the watch parties.
Vitality,
Woo-hoo.
Millennium, going up against like a Fabi, like a German team. And this would be like it was
Started
a
it.
LCQ type match that had.
Look at them, they're chilling, yeah, and then look at us. It's
You
freaking
wanna-
dark
you wanna get one
outside.
of those of me?
I'm
That
probably
just pans a little bit lower?
No.
Oh. Well, no, anyway, that match, by the way, it was like a loser's qualifier.
Yeah, like $100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the French fans, German fans, it can be insane.
We're in
So
our front
that was-
room, we have 2
yeah,
webcams, and
that's why
then
we're so excited though when Heretics got involved. What did I say to you like years and years ago? I was like,
Hey,
I'd
you
do
gotta start
anything
somewhere,
if we
innit,
just
lads?
had like a good French team, a good Spanish team, a good German team. Like,
Oh, Bobby, you haven't
I'd
done
be
your
so
calendar.
happy. Just for those fan bases that we
Ooh,
have.
have you guys done
internationally, 'cause
yours?
That's the one thing sometimes we've
I
lacked in
done
Kite
mine.
Esports is
Didn't
we
have
just
nothing.
He's
Very
just-
good.
don't have
uh,
players for the most
Inspired.
part run shit. It's just how it's been. Whereas for most other esports, it's not really
Oh,
the
just
case.
knocked my webcam. That's lovely.
But, I mean, here's the good thing. I mean, yeah.
What were we on the 6th?
Legend. I mean, I played against him years and years
Jesus,
ago.
19 days till
Same
Christmas.
Same with Brokey. Just those guys are
Is everyone
incredible
ready?
traders, and
Got all
they've
your
built
stuff?
up this fan base, this organization. So we are very happy to have
Right,
them.
you
Ooh.
grab your
No,
coffee,
it's
stop that.
awesome to see just what they've been able to do. 'Cause that's
Yes,
the
we're
question
a
about
family
sometimes
that
players, like,
buys
what do you
the
do?
dog chocolates
You know, once
that
you're
she
done,
can eat
you
because
can't
we're
compete
eating
forever.
them.
Whether they're talking about like athletes and like sports or
They figured it
esports.
out.
Yeah, I mean they had a
I
fan
found
base.
you.
that-
Yes, we are that kind of family.
You found me. Now you're stuck with me here,
Cool.
casted in Columbus. But no, we're having a hell of a time. But it's exciting to see what they do. The fan base
You're
they
in your
have
last
built.
one.
I'm sure we're going to be bringing a lot of French viewers to watch this team. And that's
Oh, am I
what's
gonna
cool
enter?
about Lynn's on it. I mean, I know this is sort of the
Thanks,
recipe for
brother.
success for the other 3 guys.
Freaking munch that
Get that
quick.
French submachine gun. You know, he's got big shoes to fill,
There's one of
and
the
kind of
Christmas
what
trees.
Hydra was able to do with those 3 guys. But I think he's a young
Skies-
player we're excited about.
Yeah, I think Skies too.
Damn.
Like, our fans are insane. Like, I'm downloading Duolingo now to learn French. Like, I'm like, respect.
No, yeah,
That's
no.
awesome.
It is so cool.
Yeah, have you heard those new
to see
headphones where
another
you just
fan base kind of
wear
behind
them
this league,
and
behind
it
the
translates
team,
straight away to
as we
whatever
get back
language
into it.
someone's
Remember, it's
speaking to you?
4-1 advantage to Gorilla Mates, so they need 2 more rounds here to take this Mac
Oh, I
2
think I
and
see
tie
them
us
on
up
TikTok actually.
at 1-1.
Yeah, so if someone's
with
speaking
best of
Spanish to
5.
you, it will actually translate into English for you on your
Remember
headphones.
Dio's POV and
So you might be
CDL.
listening to music or
Live
something, and then
from
someone
Treeside.
talks Spanish to
You
you,
just
it
see
just
all the
translates it
arrows,
for you.
right? Just sort of scanning. Trying to find info, but not ready for this. Good trade though from
Ooh.
Preset into a 3-on-3.
That would have been a
Another
good
retake
2-piece if you
scenario
got that,
here
but that was a
towards
good
end.
trade as well for LAG. Priest with the trade,
Nero
very good.
is trying to shoulder. On the bottom
There
mid
we go,
push.
the score at the back
Side
now.
push. See what
Gonna
info
say
he can
0-0,
get.
they
Paul's
haven't
just tucked away in
reset
the
it all.
corner. He's able to get a freebie there.
No,
on
this,
the Priest.
they technically have
They
to
go one for
do
one.
it. They've
Thought
just
was a great
edited
snap
that.
there from Pollux, but not enough to win the gunfight. Hopping out Gio.
Ooh, nice Gio.
Win the 1v2. It's like a mantle party there. It's just
Gio
everybody's
getting that
mantling out
in.
over the balcony. Some awkward gunfights, but able to clutch up with the 1v2.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing here is, right, you're still so weak if you're Skies from that previous gunfight. Just you had a great snap to weaken him up. If maybe
Yeah,
if he's
nah, that
full
was
health,
huge.
that's a little bit easier. You see how quick they want to go for that trade. Kismet gets caught, and then you hit the backslide. If you're Gio, you're ready for the next one.
Okay.
Great stuff there. Heads up play to get the clutch, but that just looks, that whole sequence looks so awkward.
That's what 4-2 to LAG
You
right
never
now.
want to, like, you know, even though that was kind of pushing each other, but hearing like comms, people are saying mantle cheese, like you don't mean to when it happens. Like,
Yep.
God, remember that? What was that? Priest says he had a bad one back. Was that? Oh, Hotel. When it beats you at 1v4, remember
quick
he
plant.
mantled over that? Never. That's like the most famous mantle I'll think of. That just, oof. That one's tough, but.
Nice, they got it down.
Every now and then.
Scoreboard updated here, custom in-house to
Then it's a surprise.
show the
Well, I don't think
42
LAG
advantage
have
for
actually
upper
done it
teammates.
properly yet.
Priest trying to spot. Teammate gets the kill. Next gun.
Oh.
Nice drop shot there from Pollux. Quick trade though, as he's so tagged up. Lynx
can
can do it. They have a 2 versus 1. Gio, well,
I got a 2v1 against a
can you do
1v2
it
for
again?
Gio.
A little bit
Can you
different
do
of a
it?
situation now. This looks like Pollux's POV from earlier. Tries to get on through.
Oh.
Catches one. Nearly.
That was so close. That was too close for comfort.
Oh, God,
Gio's
another bullet
going
or two, and
in
he's
right
likely to
now.
clutch that one.
That
one almost
break,
looked
did he
a
go
little
for a
awkward in
poo
the
or
other,
something and just like
I thought he got spotted by the first player.
just got all the shit? He got what was it, the shit jizz?
Well, he hits the slide timing. The first player has no idea.
Yeah, I want a
that
drug
Skies
test.
like, all right, you know, you got to take the challenge.
He's injected
great trade
monster
there,
into
but
his
yeah,
veins.
Close clutch. Gio almost does it back to back.
I just thought there was like time for the first player to like react, but it just didn't happen so quick. So quick. Is they're just smiling, having a bit of a laugh about it. Some wild situations in this map
5-2.
too. But that brings us now to 5-2. One round needed for Gorilla Mates to even up the series. Quick hit from Rocker. Again, takes that one. Damage into a second.
Ooh, Linz with the
Another
two-piece.
multi-kill in this, but he will be traded out by Paul.
That is a 2v2 now.
We take a breath. Is this been the same thing every round? Like, hit it,
Yeah.
2 or 3 die from each team, and then we slow down.
Yes. So far, it has been that since 7
Skies
rounds,
doesn't know they're underneath
without
him.
a doubt. But Paul and Gio right under Skies.
Oh my.
And then
Oh no!
crazy time here. They don't go through the street though, so Priest is going to be safe, but there is the comms. And now Priest can pinch this. As well, both players though just slide across, gaining the info. Good job there by Paul and Gio, not to get picked, and now starting to work towards it.
The angle's like a little different for Skies or Priesta. You probably get one, but can't quite do it. Now Priesta maybe in trouble, getting double shout. Nice use of the box here. Tries to reload though, gonna get pushed out. Give Skies time.
Nice,
He
that's
bought
it.
Skies time
6-2 to
rotate
LAG.
in from balcony,
Really
get
good,
the
really good
kill.
play from them.
And that'll be the 6th round. We have
Priesta used that box very well. He's played his life. He extended the time and stuff. Gave Skies enough time to come and support him above. Priesta's playing really well. Really good game by Linz as well. Getting those 2 pieces and stuff. Getting, yeah. Can't complain.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. But like,
You can definitely tell Rocket has got some work to do on Search and Destroy. They're really good on hardpoint at the moment.
Good heads up play, because yes, they did let some slip away from
Minnesota Rockets, I'd say, are a really good, right now, from what I can see, they're a really good hardpoint team. Just from seeing that, that looked like a really good hardpoint. Only issue that I have is that LAG did outslay them at first, and the next hardpoint map is Skyline, which is even smaller than Vault. So a lot of that is going to be about outslaying, because it's such a smaller map.
I mean, did that play basically exactly how you kind of thought about it?
No, yeah, definitely, really good.
Retakes it.
Yeah, fast.
I definitely want to see that hardpoint map, because
We're tied up 1-1. We're to kick to the desk now before we get to the map 3. Chris Bucket, it's all you, baby.
I think LAG have control on it, because again, it's just LAG they're just outslaying completely. And literally, if you can outslay, then you can win a control. But Minnesota are pretty good with the.
People leaders right now up there in Minnesota.
Over in Minnesota, for me, it has to be Ezreal. He had a really slow start in the beginning of that hard point, but then he is the catalyst for them to go on and win that first hard point to tie this series up. He goes on a 6-3 to break that pre-30 seconds at that P4, and then they just chain after chain after chain after chain. For Minnesota Rocker, what's crazy about this is the fact that they win that first hard point even though they were behind on fundamentals about the majority of the map. So if they can just tweak and clean those up a little bit, this isn't anything to sneeze at going up against a team like Gentlemates, who is considered maybe one of the top 4 contenders right now.
Nameless, I want to take a dive deeper into that hard point. I know you've been working some things out on our brand new Telestrator. What do you got for us?
I got some new toys, so let's jump into drawing conclusions, and let's talk about what happened here at the end of this hard point. This is a beautiful play by the Minnesota Rocker. If you zoom in here on the mini-map, when you look at this, listen, this is going to be the bad spawn, and this is going to be the good spawn. So what you see here in this situation, they're going to have to break. So Estrio has to make a miracle happen here. So he's going to go through low bottom vault, get pushed all the way up, and get the kill on top of the building. And then the rest of the players end up pushing through and flipping. But what happens early is Priest tries to rotate over to help. He dies, and he ends up spawning out. So they're aware of that. When Paul X sees it, he knows, turns around to try to play for it once again, and then there's a flurry of kills. So let's clear the screen so you guys can take a look at what went down here. It was a massive play in this situation. You know you have to find somebody first and get that first blood. So what you're seeing here is Paul X spawns up, right, in the bottom right side of your mini-map, and he knows because he spawns there that Priest to kill, he's getting the bad spawn.
All right,
so
chat, we're just going to go for a quick break. We'll leave this screen on, change the scene over a bit. You just won't hear us for a second, but we will be back, don't worry, before the start of the next game. So we'll talk to you guys in a second.
That is the exact change, the exact turning point when it came to that hard point. Not only does Estrio get the first kill, allow his teammates to get 4 down, but like Ant just showed you, he's able to also secure spawns for the first time for P4 for Minnesota Rocker to then go on and win.
We're expecting a ton of vault, and already you've seen it twice. You're about to see it a 3rd time for Control. Before we get into that Control, we're giving our players a moment to get a drink of water. Let's take a look, though, at some of the big plays from S&D. This is LAG bouncing back. We thought they would be a tough search squad. Who showed up on Vault today?
Who showed up on Vault today? The entirety of LAG Gentlemates. But like you said, it's going to be Skies and Kismet for me. I mean, just the pace of which they were playing this map number 2 was insane. You talk about this underground, this is the doghouse for Kismet.
Nameless, it's day number 1. I know we all locked in Gentlemates to start the game.
Yeah.
It's halftime, though. 1-1. I'll give you and you alone the opportunity to flip. Do you think Rocker steals the series?
I'm going to stick with Gentlemates. I think the end of that hard point, as we just saw, it was sort of a blunder there. Played a little bit too aggressive. I think they had a chance to win that, and I think they'll figure it out here in the Control coming into this game number 3. I love this roster, though, and I think, if anything, so far, we may have underrated Rocker a little bit. They were playing sound Call of Duty on that map number 1. We saw some big plays. Spawn awareness was there throughout the entirety of the map. So we could have ourselves a Game 5 banger to kick things off.
You know, my big fear was who is going to be that IGL for Minnesota Rocker? Who is going to lead the team? Can't wait for the comms opportunity to listen in with this squad, because they are finding success against world champions. People who have been here and done it at the highest level. Taking a look at the remaining maps that we have to go, it is a best of 5. We're guaranteed 4 maps here. Not only are you going to see Vault Control, we'll get our first dose of Skyline Hardpoint.
Yeah, I'm really excited to get to that game 4. When I first saw this layout, I was hoping we'd go with the distance. So as we go into Vault Control, if you want a player to watch, I'm going to shout out Nero. He had 34 and 32, doing what he does as one of the engagement kings on this map, and I'm expecting him to do it again.
Nero, player to watch for you, Ali. What about you, Nameless? We still got a little bit.
I want to see what Linz does here. I mean, Control, obviously a slay-heavy game mode. He's got to be that guy coming in. I mean, he's filling Hydra's shoes, let's be honest here, on this roster, right? So he's got to be the fry man. We'll see what he can do here in this vault.
Well, there we go. The match is ready. We got map 3 coming up next. Take a look.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Good job. I know you.
We get right back to it now, getting ready to hop into map 3. We're tied up 1-1. What, Rocker kind of shocking the map 1. Gentlemates handle business in map 2. They're probably thinking we could very easily be up 2-0, but here we are. We're tied up, going into Control. What are you thinking looking forward?
I mean, both these teams are probably like more reps, honestly. Like, we're still just so early. Like, yeah, I mean, you're going to get some more reps on these maps in official matches.
Yeah, how do you feel about, listen, these are official matches. This is the lead up to Major 1.
Yeah.
Like, we have this thing every year where it's like, we have 2 weeks, and then we have this long break, like over the holiday with Christmas, and then we come back, and like a map gets added in. Like, is this just, do you view it differently as a player a little bit? Because it's like you have that elongated break and like a change, or not really?
I mean, there may be even some more updates and patches, so like potentially. But yeah, I mean, this is almost like a preview in a way. These couple of weeks.
Kind of view it like that a little bit, like kind of work on our fundamentals, still get stuff down, like it's still a new.
But like you might not make champs at 10 points, and this could be
true.
This could be a match.
Exactly. That's why it's a little bit weird because like these absolutely are very important official matches, but like it always just feels like a little different. It's just it's so new. You're still trying to figure things out. There's going to be some changes that come in quickly, but. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, to be fair, regardless of the teams that look good early on, like usually they're your best teams. I mean, there's some changes, don't get me wrong, but typically you start strong, you kind of follow that up over the course of the year. As we'll see what this team can do. Excited to see Priest back with Skies and Kiz. Lens, it's always fun to see, you know, you and I have chatted about this a lot. Like, there's like a couple of ways that like rookies come in, right? It's like, you know, you can be your Shotzi and Simps of the world. Yeah, you come in, you join a Dallas Empire, you join like a United, you come in, you join like a God Squad right away, or a good team. But most of them, like, if you're good, you still come in and kind of start from the bottom to some degree, or start at the mid tier and work your way up.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is just sort of, you know, it's just like, is a top team going to take a chance on like if they're going to make a roster change? Yeah. They're going to take that risk.
The only ones that really get onto the elite teams like that.
All right, we are back, chat.
It's your
hello.
Hydras, your Shotsies, your Sam's. Like, the ones you know are
Told you we'll be back by the time game starts. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, Nero's starting off hot. Is he going to get that third? Oh, Skies gets it.
But really
good
excited
trade
to see
by
what he's going to
Schroeder.
be able to do. But as far as the control goes, making the first bit of progress, the nice little break is Rocker.
Damn, they're actually capturing this point pretty easy.
Basically out the
Where's
gate.
B point? Oh, B point's where B side would be
It is
for
upcoming. So big gunfights now between both squads. The team kill comes in as Priest takes out Lens.
Getting out them too.
This is about as good as a break you're gonna get if
Yeah,
you are
they
Rocker.
got
That
A
point is not
pretty
easy
quick.
at all because there's just so many angles you can get shot from. But they did 3-4 dead. They stacked the point. Shout out
Nice.
to Coach Looney making sure they have the
Minnesota are
basics
doing
down
fucking
and
bitch
right
right
over
now.
towards B.
Nero pre-firing, fucking going nuts.
I mean, since the game
This is actually crazy.
An incredible break. You get a 3-point
What's happening,
down,
chat?
lead to a point.
You guys want to chat? I've got the chat up on my screen, so if you want to talk, I'm here.
I mean, this is a start here.
This is a crazy start for Minnesota Rocker.
They just come in.
They're going crazy. Nero's fucking just running around the spawn for willy-nilly. They're doing whatever he wants.
Lost in the sauce as Nero is
Nero's 6-2. He's doing crazy. Look, he's just you can't stop the guy.
Running around the map.
Yeah, look, he's just killing everyone. Look at this. And he's gonna finish the capture for him as well. Nero, that was all Nero that game.
I didn't see much of that, so I was doing something, but I'm back.
I mean, that was.
Nah, yeah, Nero just basically run the show.
That is typically not what we see.
Yeah, Nero ran the show that game. That round, Nero ran the show.
To win an offense early in the year, even on a map like this, like obviously it's the middle of the map, but there's just so many angles you get shot from. You can get worked underground, catwalk, you can get pinched, where normally 1 or 2 is going down, so you typically don't have a stack on it. Like, you really
Yeah, look at that. 4 keys for him right there.
Like an extended fight, like a contest on the point. Like once they got on the point, they were on both like December.
And plus for them to take out A that quick when A is meant to be very like high
but then over
pressured.
towards B, like you have top art, you have all these different angles, you can
That's
push up the
crazy.
street, spawn them poolside.
That's quick.
They never got art control.
Yeah, Gorilla's never had control of anything.
Yeah, I mean, you had Nero and Art like right after they got the first point.
I mean, Nero just right back to it, and he has the Hellstorm, so he did equip it, so we will have a Hellstorm.
Okay, we'll see if that gets tossed into it.
Oh, there you go. Nero's got a Hellstorm.
Maybe another
Just
nice
died on
start for an
point.
offense, as that looks to be
That's
about
just
3
the
down.
Geo's on it.
But this is what I mean. Like, even
Skies
alright,
with
you
the
have 2 on it,
two-piece.
like you're gonna get a take, but there's gonna be another chance here for Rocker to try
They
and
got
retake
one
this.
tick of
Right off
progress on
spawn,
A
though.
so far.
Those Gentlemates trying to find those angles, but Sky's gonna find that first pick. And now Nero just gonna look around.
Nice.
Has the help of Paul. There's the contest. 3 dead is Paul. He's able to find 3. Can he find the 4?
All 1v1 in. Oh, Kismet getting 2-piece.
The Bulldog gets it done.
Yeah, they
Geo there for the. They get it done though. Kismet gets it done for him.
Maybe our A team is just
Well, but it's very different here because the fact that Paul got 3.
Move this out of the way so I
You
can
slow
see
it down,
chat.
you're able to get into some position. But yes, I think, listen, maybe ranked hardpoint you can compare to some degree, but control is like a different beast entirely. That's a different beast entirely. And pushing up, trying to get in towards Art and maybe make a play like Nero was eventually able to do is going to be Lens. He'll be the guy pushed on forward. Now kind of your first 4-man push. Get some shots in the top of the battle
Lens
going
staying
down.
alive.
Lens sees him. Tries to
Oh,
back
Lens
up.
gets
Astro's going to go ahead and chase
gets
him
in,
down.
but gets traded. Priester and Sky's cleaning up though.
You're going to continue to push the point. It's all offense so far.
Oh,
It's
that's
gonna
it.
force the Hellstorm out
coming
early
out.
on. See what he can come up with. Missiles out. Doesn't hit, but gets people to safety, buys him time.
Priester gets
It
kills.
may not matter. Just right away you get a pitch. You get a pitch.
They got trophies on the point. Can't really do much.
Rotate back and forth to the for the Chow. That's 2 dead. This should jump down to Nero and dead. Him and Paul to try to retake this.
Priester getting kills. He's being a little rat. That's good.
And well, I think we're gonna get back-to-back offenses.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
very
good.
different. It's not as clean for
Look at the lives as well. 19 lives for LAG, while 8 for Minnesota Rocker.
They're able to get there.
So
once you get to beat, it's just like heady central.
very
You've
massive
got
difference
all
there.
those blocks to work.
Same as it was
And you're
last
just
round.
popping,
So it looks
bobbing,
like
weaving, hitting
just
shots and
offensive,
dominant so
offensive,
far on
offensive.
offense. Who will be able to step
It
up
looks
on
like
defense?
offensive is going to be down to whoever killed 2 more.
Do you go for it one last time? Because if you do try to defend that first point and it fails, right, it allows a transition. And because this is so close, I think that's what's happening.
Paul should have really jumped on that 8 point as soon as he got that 3-piece.
One more time.
As soon as Paul got that 2-piece, sorry, he should have jumped on the point and stopped Kismet from getting progress, because by the time he got on the point and killed Kismet, they already got A, so he should have already jumped on it earlier.
It was like flawless on the other side.
Contested it, stopped the progress from ticking.
They just
But it's what it is.
to be so quick. Let's see if anyone can improve on it. Well, Priester with
Oh,
a team
Priester
killer.
just
You hear
got
the
TK.
headshots. Linz's head coming clean off his shoulders as they try to double chow that side.
Yeah, they got 3 guys on the point. That time is
Anyone's
ticking.
watching and you're wondering what TK is, and
They're gonna go for this again.
Yeah, TK means team kill.
They're trying to.
Okay.
They got 3 guys on the point.
The pounce and attack works. Paul will be the last guy up, and he's just going to kind of tuck his
Hey,
tail
they
between
stopped
his
it,
legs
though.
and back it up, wait for the reinforcements. That's our first sort of retake we've seen so far.
I knew the scrims
yeah,
that I
take
watched
off
were
that last
crazy.
hit. Last progress.
It is
But we all
possible
know
to
from
retake
watching
A.
CDL
Now, what can
before
they do with this position so far? They're
that
getting work done. Skies
as
and
long
Lindsay
as you
with
can
Talon
rush
through
the
on
point,
feet.
then that 1 tick will
The
go pretty
Bulldog,
quick.
he's still hunting.
Yeah.
Try to watch the push through on both sides
Alright,
of
that's
it. Nero
one.
able to maybe get the entry though, and now it's going to allow them to push around the back and pinch. So it'll be Lindsay's POV is now he has to deal with it. But it kind of slides out and gets caught. You've now got people collapsing on
Nice,
both
Sky got
sides. So
one.
Sky's got to keep his head on an absolute swivel.
Nah, that's
He's
it.
able to take out 2, but he would have had to find
22,
4.
23,
Everybody
very
else got
close.
picked.
Yeah, now
Very
you're gonna have
close,
that
very
third
close.
pick in. So that'll be done. You get that minute extension. 1 life advantage, but you at least get into a setup. So you have Linz pushed up. You have Kismet inside of Vault, Skies, Priest, and making sure nobody can work the pinch.
And Priest's only kill is on Linz.
Well, no, I did.
That is just by that. No.
Yeah, I know, right? I looked at that a couple of times. I was like, I don't think he's 0-5.
Yeah. We also knew, we said day 1 we've got some issues sometimes. Day 1, month 1.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, like the first online qualifiers, when it comes to the first major, there's always going to be technical difficulties. But once it gets to the first major, the technical difficulty should be gone by then.
For the entire game.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. There's nothing's gonna be perfect, guys, obviously. But I mean, we're here for the game anyway. Doesn't matter if it doesn't show everything perfectly. We're here for the entertainment. That's what it is. I love this though. Priester and Lynn staying together, playing getting trades together. I'm liking that. Ooh, but then Sky and Priester just get taken out. They got 40 seconds, 15 to 12 life advantage, so still pretty close on the life advantage.
Nero looking to chow out. Can't quite finish the first.
Nero trying to get a kill, but he is taking the.
As well,
Ooh, he got the kill.
Try to get shots in. Couldn't quite finish him though. So
he's getting progress on B as well. Alright, Geo dead. That's really good. Oh, Priest just killed Kismet. Priest are getting all these team kills. What the hell?
This time, Pollock's gonna be the last one up again. That kind of backs out. Well, he does have a little help in Geo.
Nice.
Chow there from Paul.
Paul getting the trade there.
Ability really from the subs of Rocker have just kept this alive. The nades have not connected. Paul and Nero have just put the pressure on.
Nero coming in from behind.
Nero to go on a pinch. Geo's able to find another one. So
they ain't got time. They're gonna want to get on that point. They're gonna lose time. Nero just died in the back of the spawn.
Now things will slow down.
Yeah, they're not gonna get to the point in time. Well, Geo is there. Geo can get to it. Yep, Geo's on it. Ooh, but Geo got killed.
They're down to
They should have jumped. Nero shouldn't have gone around their spawn and tried to flank them. He should have jumped on the point. Stop the clock.
But it's looking like a little bit more juice in the tank here for
Only one life left. That's true. That's alive.
If they hold off,
That's done.
they get the defensive.
Yeah,
victory.
they
So
should have. Nero was getting too hot-headed there. His gun was too hot at that point. He went straight for the flank, but he should have just jumped on the point, stopped the clock. He only had 25 seconds left on the clock, and instead of going on the point, he ran around this one.
That line and basically just get a crossfire. That player is just trying to not allow people to cross out of art and slide onto the point and contest it. Kids had a couple of big kills in that area on defense.
Well, right now it's what 10. I think it's 11 ticks to 6 at the moment. So if they win the offensive with all ticks, then they'll get offensive again. No, they'll get defensive. Is it if they win, they get defensive? They get defensive, innit?
Really just comes down to lives. Good job communicating and dealing with Nero when he got loosened art.
I just feel bad for Priest because I know there's someone typing like he's really owned.
Yeah, let us know in the chat because I can't remember at all.
I swear we had this issue before, like updated after the
Nero with the 2-piece straight off the bat.
He's just on a goose forever. We'll see it at the end. Kiz 16 and 14, showing off his movement.
He's on 4 in a row. Paul and Nero gonna take down 2, so no early A pressure. And Nero just trying to find some spawn kills with Scott.
Nice, getting Nero out to spawn. That's good.
Well, definitely the best position we've had from a defensive team.
Yeah, they need to get on the point, stop that clock.
You get in through pull side, Pollux though, he's up top.
Skies soon get up.
Not a lot of ammo left in the gunny. Not a lot of health left either, but
nice, Lynn's a 2-piece, but dies on point.
That should be a good presence to get the 4th player there.
Alright, nice.
On to A's, they'll start to push this.
Skies on a 5 spree.
Be 5 straight for Skies. And a minute extension. It's looming here as the nades start to flood on in. Thought maybe they go for one more time, but they're just going to try to lock him in.
Nah, they got A, that's good.
Get you out and try to apply progression over here.
Yeah, I was waiting for Estrel. He was on the full flank. I was waiting for him to go, but he ends up just kind of waiting. Maybe they decide not to retake, so they were just trying to
that was a good drop shot by Kismet.
Kills afterwards. Finally, they start to come through.
Oh, Priest with the double and getting out with his life as well.
The problem is, though, his teammates are off spawn.
Yeah, so he's 11 and 18. I mean, not having the best of maps, but
that looked good.
No goose egg. Yeah, that looks real good. Is that, dude, how funny is that sometimes, though, as a caster? Like, we'll be like commentating, we don't see that guy's POV much. He's like triple negative, and then we like hop to him, we like pops up triple. I'm like, okay, well, how's he triple negative?
This might be map over as well. They get 3 dead. They're actually not going to stack it. They're going to send Kismet into art to cut off the reinforcements.
Skies is on the point. Kismet, Skies just died to a nade.
On the Skies.
It buys a little bit of time.
Kismet watching their gold. Kismet with the 1. He knows there's at least 1 upstairs above him. Oh, that was a nice 2. They got 3.
Nobody on the point though for now.
Linz needs to get that win. Nah, Nero's gun's been too hot this game.
Priest nearly gets in, gets that first bit of progression.
Hello, Anna.
A team kill does come in for Rocker as well, but
jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on the Cdl lead. Hey, we get kills, we get kills, we get the point. Hey, A is gone now for B.
They activate a little bit differently, so a lot of our players.
Hey, we trying to say that? I can't sing. I think I've got a harmonic voice. And oh, Nero coming up from behind. Oh my god, Nero just choked that. Oh, Nero just choked that. It's coming down to lives by the looks of it. Time and lives. Oh, Estrel just got the kill. Oh, Lynn's just died as well.
Other side of it now to Sky's POV.
That card just blows up. I think Lynn's maybe wins that if that doesn't happen. And seeming like Rocker gonna hold on 3 versus 5. Maybe
yeah, it looks like it.
Want to at least contest. Hits the slide, wins the jump fight.
Wait.
Another one.
Oh, just misses. Nah, that's it. That's it.
With the PDW.
Very close. Very close.
He needed it.
Very, very close round.
Well, back-to-back defenses.
Teams clutch it up. I mean, you thought it might be done in a moment.
That is very, very close.
Kind of in the middle of that one.
Very, very close round that game.
A great surge.
So it's a 2-2. Next round wins.
I mean,
and that puts the other team 2-1 up overall on the game series so far.
Yeah, a couple big nades. I mean, obviously,
and then after this we got Skyline Hardpoint.
They don't want to get team naded, or sorry, just naded. you know,
or
lose all,
teammated.
yeah, lose all map
we've seen the
control.
last
You
half
kids
point
in
was
R,
really
maybe you can
close.
allow
So
a play
we'll
to happen,
see.
but yeah, one
Yeah,
hits
but Skyline is a
from
lot
Rocker
smaller
just
than
right
Vault.
off spawn, and
Last eight, it'll
Yeah,
probably
the
be
map is a lot
just
smaller.
Well,
So I think if anything, I mean, you can't get as close as they did. It was literally 7-point difference in the last half point.
What is round 5
So
going to
it's
bring us?
crazy. Oh yeah, so you get offensive if you win the points.
Yeah.
A bit delayed
You get
in this
offensive, so
one,
you're
but that
right,
does
yeah.
end up being 3 through.
Kismet is
will
doing
drop,
bits
so now
right
you
now, but
get
Nero's gun is
Nice
just too
control
hot.
if you're the side of Gorilla
Well,
mates.
Alright,
Sky's
Sky's
got
giving
it
info.
off
Opening break from them. Now, what can they turn this into?
Nah, he's 29 and 14. He's double positive
respawn
basically.
performances, even with that map 1
Yeah.
loss. He has been.
It looks like you guys are in
putting the
different
numbers
houses.
down.
Kind of figured back with
We're right next to each other. Look,
He can be
whee!
the numbers man.
Oh, you
Hell,
can't
maybe
see
a little
them.
more comfortable kind of playing that role.
Different.
If the
Look, my
start
arms
was
are that
good
long.
from
Look, whoa!
Gorilla's mates, it's a good little retake here from Rocker.
My whip span is like I'm
To try and
10
get
foot.
in that position, at least I thought so for a second, but
You can.
then Lens pops a double.
You're literally looking at the chat right there, babe.
Shrill answers with a double.
Where?
Just keeping
Oh,
it
you
enough
blind?
to make sure you can't
Look
get
to your
too
right.
forward if you're LAG, but look at that number 3. Keep it
Oh,
on
yeah.
I thought maybe Paul was watching that cross. I'm gonna imagine
Oh my
he
God.
did because yeah, Gio is looking at this.
What timing?
Yeah, he has to pick up that back route. So I think Paul did call this out. So it's just gonna have a one-on-one with Gio.
Kismet holding it.
Both players just gonna chill.
You
in
don't
their
want Kismet to
respective
die here if
houses.
you support
You
LAG.
have these extended 1v1s in
Kismet.
round 2 when you're trying to set up for 4.
Couples, live watch party.
And he's like, Paul,
That's
I
it,
saw
couple
him.
goals.
I'm looking for him.
Nah,
I
it
don't know
is.
where he is.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
just staying alive, but
Couple goals every
you're kinda
weekend.
relying on your teammates to try and win on the other
Except
side.
for not next
Skies
Saturday,
does
but
get
the
to
Saturday
pick in the
after we
top
won't be
part, so
watching
Gio will
because we are
drop, and
going
that's
to
gonna
a
be
friend's
the
house
call
watching
to
the
pounce on
party.
forward.
So we will be
You
missing
need
out
help
on
from
those
Kiss, though,
games.
'cause you then
But
lose
Friday
two of
and
your
Sunday
teammates.
we'll be
You're kinda
watching.
going 1 for 1 on both sides of this,
Not
so
live stream it.
Well, we won't
We
be able
haven't
to
really
anyway. We won't
gotten
have to set up or
anywhere.
anything, unfortunately.
But it'd be so tough to be this player in Kiz's position, especially him, right? He's a guy that like
I'm not
wants to
scroll
fly
up,
and help his team on the objective. Finally, he's gonna
There you go.
activate here, right? Because you're getting kills, but your teammates are dying elsewhere. So now he finally is like, all right, let's go. I'm gonna try to help you guys out,
little
get
man
you over
deep.
towards B, but Nero didn't take him down.
Nero
Another
got
multi
2
kill.
Gs.
He's had some big ones throughout this
Priest are
match.
getting out.
eventually you just get antsy. It's like, I feel like I'm getting kills, I feel like I'm helping, but you feel like
Or
you
is he
have to
gonna
be a
get
little
the
bit more
timing on that?
involved.
Ooh.
Freestyle, he gets a dead slide there as he tries to go chow the edge. Skies can't
Nice.
connect either, but you're still on the point with 32 seconds remaining.
Oh,
Estriel with the
Skies
movement,
almost
he
got it.
slides out and chows, picks him off the point.
Lens
Now
is in the
time is starting to
in the
dwindle. Rocker
spawn,
close
but
to
he
taking
can't really do much.
both of the respawns in this and getting back to a 2-1 edge. Kill feed lights up white again.
Timing
Rocker
again.
looking good. They got a 4-life advantage. Time is on their side. Estriel again with the movement and
Yeah, it looks like
out.
Minnesota Rocker are
Been an
taking this
absolute
one.
demon here late. No respawns remaining. You run by 1. Things fall apart.
That's it. I think Minnesota have got this
And
one.
it's just
Yep.
enough here from
2-1
Rocker.
to
That was
Minnesota
56, they
Rockers.
go 10-0. They don't
I
lose
was
a
not
player
expecting
over
this.
that
I was
final
expecting LAG to
stretch.
wipe the floor
Some
with them, not
ice
gonna lie.
again from Minnesota Rocker
Yeah,
in the
but
late
Gio
time
on
of
the last
respawn.
one.
And what the Death was kind of talking about, you know, just giving props to Rocker in this roster. We just really weren't sure.
No,
you have no idea, but
Not even that
they are
Estriel is playing well as well.
Taking 2 respawns
But
away
it's
from
difficult to
this
say
team.
because also
But
Skies,
he put it
Kismet,
mentally well,
and
I mean, the individual skill is
Skies,
showing,
Kismet,
right?
and
Like,
Lins have been playing very well
Kismet's
as
fault,
well.
but he, or, you know, in
I
that
think it's
spot,
just
he
it's
can
just
help out. You had
is what
another
it is.
situation where Lins
I am
is
going
there
to the loo. I'll
30
be right back.
seconds later, and then it's a double kill from Estriel on the point. So it's like Lins is like, I can't be here all game. Like we
How
have
was
to
your
go.
day, Anna?
So
How was
just some
work?
big plays from the SMGs from Rocker.
My bestie, my bestie.
I mean, they
No
were.
lie.
I mean, they're up there as one of the biggest question marks as teams, right? Like, I know there were a lot of changes, but
I think there's question marks. In a
yeah,
lot of
I mean,
places.
there really are. There really are.
Besides 1 through 3, I think
Yeah.
everyone is just.
Yeah, no, you're right.
no
You're right. You're
idea.
right. And nothing matters till we get into the official matches. And so far, a great showing here for Rocker. Granted, it's been a round 5 control. It was what, like a 250, 200 hard point. That was a close one as well. The only
Guys,
real
if you want to see
dominant
more content like
win
this,
was that search and destroy the
leave us
map
a
too,
like
which
and
we'll see
follow,
if you can get it to a map 5. You're
subscribe
feeling
to
probably pretty good if you're
Arcade
general mates, but you still have to get it
and ding
all the
dong
way
that
there.
bell
And you're
so
going
you
to
get
need to win a
notifications
map
when we
4,
are
which
live.
I believe is Skyline, right?
Yeah,
Who
that
knows,
is
sometimes
Skyline
we might
time.
go live without it being CDL.
This is a. We're
Or
fighting.
let us know what content
Bocage?
you want us to make.
Yeah, no, on it, yeah,
I'm
modern day
hungry.
Bocage.
Yeah. It's funny, like,
Whether
it's
you
funny
not
how
hungry.
crazy Bocage was that, like, no matter what, would like, when you start laughing about like a crazy.
I'm
match,
hangry.
I just think Bocage always. Like, it's just like my default.
Just to be
Oh,
fair,
Bocage?
I could probably eat.
Yeah, I definitely could
50
eat.
kills, 50 deaths. Like,
Even though we had
I don't know
dinner,
about that,
but
like, it's just one of those mixy ones.
Yeah, 3 feet off spawn, you're shooting.
Yeah, keeping the hands warm. You know, it's one of those ones that can be maybe tough to cast and watch at times, but it is fun to play.
It's a great time to
Yeah,
play.
I was telling them after they want any other content.
Just take a look at some of the highlights before we get
Yeah,
loaded up
definitely.
into the map for. So great
Definitely.
stuff from Rocker so far and taking both respawns. They have done
I was gonna start doing. I was gonna be streaming as well. Tracy did get me Crash Bandicoot in time, the new Crash Bandicoot on the Black Friday deal. So I'm definitely going to stream that probably.
It's very different, but like I guess those moments, like the
That'll
clutch, the
definitely be
con
fun
needs
to
be
play.
on the playmaking
I haven't
ability,
played Crash
that's probably where
Bandicoot
you
in
get the
years,
edge.
so
That's not
I'm
been
going to
done
be
so far.
trash at it.
Yeah, I mean, 7-point map
Since
number
like
1, the vault there were.
days.
Yeah, legit. PS2, PS3. I think the closest thing, I think the closest, the closest I got to playing something like Crash Bandicoot was Ratchet and Clank back on PS3.
In a row, and then all defense to close it out.
That was a good game as well, Ratchet and Clank. They had a few of them as well. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing me streaming some Crash Bandicoot in due time, in due course. But right now we've got Cdl. Yeah, COD, hopefully. Trying to get the guns gold at the moment, almost done that. I've got 9 more guns left to get gold. Then going for the Dark Matter.
I don't know. Listen, let's be honest. Both of us thought this could be a 3-0 for Gentlemates when we first saw it. We did. That was kind of just not even going off a lot, just kind of what we thought, just based on the rosters and what we've seen in some scrims.
Yeah, I mean, you go off history. But
Yeah, you kind of have to for a new game. Yes, but you kind of have to go off history to some degree. Like, even if you watch some scrims from coaches or a stream here and there, like.
I like routine because it's just it makes it a lot easier.
There's only one that I really had watched with.
It's always been a difficulty of mine though to be able to keep it, the routine, scheduling, everything all up to date. But I think we're getting there now.
It was really good in that map too. How do you get it done on Skyline? What's your recipe for success?
Yeah.
Gunny up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think there's, like, every single hill, like, there is opportunity to find good time. You know, I think in terms of money hills, you're looking at your P2 and P4. Now, for those of you who play ranked at home, P2 is going to look a lot differently. We don't play with dynamic map elements on in the CDL. So
the doors?
Yeah, you can't close the doors and make that impenetrable, right? But yeah, you're looking at your P2 and P4s, but I think the difference will be like how much time can you find in your P1s and your P3s, just setups.
Even the lighting different.
Nothing will beat Avalanche.
Because your webcam's different to mine.
Yeah, it's because our webcams are different, so it's a bit more different. But no, we're right here. I'm here.
It like transformed to like another part opened in the middle of it, but we just played like the one part. Wasn't that a map too?
Yeah, that was a search. That was a search and destroy. We played that, yeah. We've had some wild stuff.
Sure have, Joe.
Yeah.
So, doors. I mean, players should deal with doors. No, I'm kidding.
They do. I would if it was up to me, I'd delete those as well.
Listen, thank you, MW 2019 for doors.
Yeah.
But we get ready now to continue on our best of 5.
Anna, have you subscribed to the channel?
Gets the victory. Could be done here in the hard point. Could be 3 respawn wins for Rocker.
Guys.
And a series
just saying, if you subscribe while we're live, it does come up with your name on the stream with a nice little animation. Just saying. So if you want to sub at any point, now would be the time. Comes up on the screen. We'll obviously read it out. If she's already subbed, then thank you. Where's Dylan's box?
So I don't know who we're yelling at. Could be the players' fault, coaches, admins. I don't know. But wrong
maybe
sides.
someone didn't write it down.
We'll be right back in. Yeah. But that
there we
is,
go.
It was so funny earlier on.
Well, we've had some maps. I mean, listen, it varies.
Found
There's
like
always
20p or like 5p, and he put
a lot of
it in
times it's kind of just based on the side
and then
P2 was on.
he was looking for money, he was looking on my desk, and I think he found a £1 coin on yours.
For the past couple
and
of years,
put it in
it's
his pot.
you might be getting 100 point leads. Like, it could be huge. So yes, you got to get the size right.
And I put a £1, £2
Was it
up.
Hackney? Hackney
I was like, which one?
I never want to talk about that game.
I'm sorry.
Greedy little bugger.
That was
and Anna was like, are you rich?
We did
that.
I know you've
No,
tried
No.
times. Have you seen that?
And then
I'm going to show my age.
oh yeah, no.
Eternal
You have a
Sunshine
lot
of
of money,
Spotless
like,
Mind, the Jim Carrey one?
I have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he basically had like a bad breakup, and he went to like a doctor, and
So
the
we
doctor
asked him
can
again,
just
and then
they basically delete your
I'm
memories.
rich. I was like,
So he has had her
Very
wiped out
rich.
of his memory. So you just want to do that with 2019.
It's got more money than us.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And he's free.
All right, we get back, but hope we don't get fired. Game is ready. We get ready to go. Hope you guys
trying to
nick
nick your treats.
Matches are continuing on. We got Call of Duty League action all weekend long. Rocker looking to close it out. Genomate's looking to push it to a net 5. But we are excited to be back. Hopefully you're excited to be watching.
Yep, Skyline Hardpoint, new map now. First time this map's being played on the CDL. We just watched Vault 3 times in a row. Wet wipes. They're on my desk for some reason.
We try again to get back in.
Alright, well, first glimpse at Skyline on CDL. I did play this map a lot in the beta, closed and open beta. I went nuts on this map. I do like this map a lot.
It's got a panic room, that's what I mean.
But I haven't played it since. I've been playing Stakeout, Steakhouse and Nuketown.
I think that's where Methods lives.
That probably is Method's apartment. Like, within his house? Yeah. Pays rent. He can fit in those vents now.
Lynn's getting the first kill.
4. So can you. That's true, true.
It's just the map's so open as well.
They call me Lance Ball.
Yeah, but there are some points that are a lot more enclosed. There are a lot more points that are enclosed. P1 is always going to be, like on this map, and Vault is very much just contest. There's going to be a lot more white time than there is going to be that actual time getting collected. There was a few maps like that last year as well, where a lot of the points were...
Yeah, you kind of just saw those parallel spawns there from 2 and 7. That's what can make this map tough. Like, there's just some openings.
There were a lot of maps on last year that had a lot of these points where it was just more white time than it was anything else.
You get shot in the back, your setups are breaking up, but you do have the spawns right now if you are Genomates. You do have pressure, though, from Estriel. It looks like he's trying to sneak down through, and he does. He finds one. Trying to find another, and there is the double. So immediate pressure.
Oh, Estriel getting the 2-piece. Or the 3-piece, sorry.
Listen, Estriel only had like 2,500 damage in the map 1. Like half a lot of the other lobby. But he had some big multi-kills and rotations late in that hard point. Now making his presence known.
I did not know about that vent. You can throw a nade through that vent? That is crazy.
Coming out much better here.
You have to break it first, or is it actually broken?
I don't know. Just the first time I've seen it. That's fucking crazy. I'm guessing you have to break it, like shoot it or something.
But it is just relentless pressure that you are fighting. There's a lot of different openings, even on this P2. It's one of the hills you get a lot of time, but you have to watch piano hop, the zip line, 2 back staircases, top.
I'd say Estriel looked a bit different, but it was Kismet.
So it can just be tough if you don't get a clean 4 dead. So you battle back in if you are Genomates.
Alright, well, Minnesota Rockers are getting it, but Genomates have got the rotations. Yep, you're in the lounge bar area. Oh, Nero with the 2-piece. That was lovely from him. They're pushing up onto the point as well. Yeah, there's still a lot of angles you can get from Estriel with the 2-piece. Kismet getting traded. Damn, the Minnesota Rockers are destroying right now.
How long do they want to hold? Because you want to flip for P4. You want those right side spawns. Just when are they gonna go? But so far, they did this on.
Yeah, it'll be better, but it's still a lot of angles you need to keep an eye on. If you don't, yeah, it's very difficult. But Minnesota are actually doing bits right now.
Sometimes teams get a little too focused on your money.
But it's like I said before, the first map, like they're positioning so much better than Minnesota, like than LAG, and the only difference was that the first map was so close because LAG were outslaying them. But right now, look at Estriel, 13 and 9. Like they're not outslaying them anymore. The only reason why that first hard point was so close was because LAG were outslaying, but Minnesota Rockers were out positioning.
From Nero, Paul, and Estriel to get them off the hill.
They were 3 down, so I was thinking they're spawning out, and I'm like, nope, never mind.
And Rockers were negative.
Just comes down to a gunfight. And now it looks real bad if you're Genomates because you put so much into like setting up, right? And you get broken pretty early. You're going to be down, what, 75? Somewhere in that ballpark?
Yeah, Estriel with the 2-piece again. This kid is on fire. 17 and 10.
There's a lot of corners in this hill. You can hop on the stage, be in the shower.
Oh, Lynn's with the 3-piece.
Lynn's deals with all of them.
The toilet, the shower, the counter.
Yeah, Lynn's. I'm telling you, it's the rookies. Lynn's and Estriel, they're just doing bits.
And it's against the mating gorillas. 2 on 1. 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 2 That's impressive.
Now look at that.
start,
Linz
Joe.
is 14 and
I've
10.
watched some Planet Earth, but I don't know all the details.
15 and ooh, clean by Linz.
Dialed in.
He is locked in.
He's on 6 straight.
Yeah,
Linz is locked in. Look at him getting into flow state.
Picking them
Motherfucker's
apart.
in the flow state.
That was a thing of beauty. That's the type of plays you're going to see from this young man. But they need to get some time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just his teammates aren't in a position to get on the
Oh,
hill.
Kismet killed him.
So you're still holding on to this 50 or so point
Got
lead. They're gonna
TK.
get a break and they're gonna get the flip. So nice chance here for LAG to get
Kismet
back
got
to
the
the game.
TK.
Down 50, trying to make the rally.
Kismet, nice.
Kismet's turn. Maybe make some plays. We'll have the Priestess POV.
Nice,
Top.
Priesta.
He's ripped a
Priesta
bit, wins
taking
1-0.
his
Lynn's
head
able
off.
to take out the second now. Lynn's leading the lobby at 19 and 10.
They need to get as many.
Nice strafe, nice.
They're
20
starting to
yards.
wake up now.
They can.
Yeah, they're starting to wake up a bit now, I think.
Pressure gonna be flooding through the bottom side of the map. You see it start to come forward. Linz is going to be the next one up the bat. He's got the angle. How many can he actually get? No multi-kill this time.
I think Linz didn't turn off though.
Priesta can't get the trade either, and he's got more.
I think the only thing that kept him in the game so far is because Linz never turned off.
I mean, both teams are just
Oh,
fighting for position.
Priesta's doing bits. 3 piece for Priesta
Priesta with the
on a
5
5 spree.
with the AMS, and now he is just finessing. Giving all this info to his team and playing his life buys it
Nice,
time.
he's on a
So the
6.
stunts, the
Oh,
nades
just got a
come in.
team
Unfortunately,
kill.
they hit him, but they are about
What was it last round? Fucking Priesta got 2 team kills, and then this time now Kismet's got 2 team kills.
70 point hole.
Can't say nothing because
Excellent job
Optic are
battling
very
back, though,
known
and
for getting
now
team
we've got,
kills.
what, basically a tie game. 1 point separating for Rocker, finally able to get
Yeah,
in, but
Optic. Fred
he'll
even
take that
doing
here.
kills when he's not
Drills
on
made.
Optic.
Yeah.
You give up the final 20 seconds, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but screw it. You're able to battle back in and just...
Priesta with
Knows
2
what I'm
piece.
talking about, then, yeah.
We now get
That was
ready
2 years ago.
for the next rotation. You'll have early control. This is where Rocker got a lot of time last time.
When Pred was playing for
They just
Seattle
sort of
Surge.
held a normal setup here. They
Nero
didn't
just,
overpush.
like-
They tried to make sure they didn't flip. The
Yeah,
one time
just
they
sitting
did
at the
overpush
bar.
was because like they got some split spawns. Did LAG.
Pull it back, though.
They're starting to hold strong. There's the pressure though.
Yeah, they got the
Priestess,
break.
Skies, and Kiz.
They got the
Good
break.
work.
Find a 3, and Kiz is trying to dart on forward to flip the spawns. He's able to do it. You see where Sky spawns on up. But now he's just on one-on-one.
Oh, nice,
Great
nice.
play out of Kiz,
That
and
was
Linz
Kiz,
with
Linz
another
with a 3
triple.
piece again.
Yeah, we're seeing, Kids kind of shake one out of his shoes, but then Lynn's
impressive so
another
far,
play.
a lot.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, Lynn's is doing nuts right now.
It's like you said, you just get up, you shoot, get up, you shoot. Let him get into a groove. Like we know he has that kind of talent. He wants to play with some pace. Priest
Definitely
out of a
wasn't
solid
well
map as
expected.
well.
I thought
Skies will
LAG
get
were
picked there
gonna
off the
come in
desk.
like
It's
proper-
5 straight now for Kids. Another for Priest to
Oh,
try
Priest with a 2
take
piece.
the third with him.
Ah,
Minnesota's
Linz.
definitely
But the killing, like the sliding
really
advantage,
balanced
certainly
the way
going
they've been playing.
to
Yeah,
LAG,
definitely.
but you're only up 15.
That's a big double by Nero because this allows them to get right into a fight near the hill, right? You don't have LAG setting up a layer, maybe pushing out bedroom.
Lynn's
Right
again
now
with a
it's,
2 piece.
Lynn's again with a multi-kill.
It's
He's
just
almost
making
up
me
to
excited
30.
to watch Optics because
They deal with that first wave.
When we first swapped off his
Lynn's is
POV,
29
he
and
just dived
15.
back
He's
there. I thought
double
he was
positive
dead,
right now.
His 2 headshots pop up for him. He is shooting right now. Kid's still on this same streak. Trying to get that Hellstorm, not able to pop
Oh,
up.
very
Still
close.
weak, can't win the fight. So
3-star, 27-17 as well. Fucking
Skies, and
wicked
they're
from
able to deal
3-star.
with it. This has been what,
Skies is the only
3
one
straight
letting him down
points
right now,
really
but
put together.
he has got the time though. He has got the time. He's got a minute 30 on the clock.
Yeah, they're gonna go for this one.
He is soaking up that time, which you need him to.
Skies is watching the pinch. Lynn's is
LAG, they're on 200 points.
Skies just trying to stay up.
let the people that shoot
Almost
hot
wins
shoot.
that gunfight. So I mean,
That's
you break
it.
up 10 or so seconds.
Let Linz go free.
And Priesta.
Control,
Yeah,
you
Priest
had
a fucking
Priest
3
rips
piece
Nero
again.
away from that spot.
Done a 3 spree again.
See if
Right.
anyone can get some time here. Kids just tries to tuck
Kids
in
on
the
the point again.
Can't quite snap to the second. I thought maybe
Nice,
he could take
Skies.
it too. Skies has got his help from top balcony.
So they've basically done what Minnesota
80
done in
seconds
the
here,
first
kind
half
of
and
devastating
start
to the
throwing
Rocker
and bring it
side.
back.
Mm,
Basically, what they've done.
basically, yeah.
Getting closer
So
and closer
far
to
anyway.
victory now over the 220 mark.
It'll change.
Priesta.
Linz again with another kill. 2 piece. 3 piece.
Another triple. I think is fourth that
mad.
he's had
Full
within
triple.
this match.
32 and 17. My guy is
32 and
basically
17
double
out of
positive.
man.
He's
He hasn't died in
Well, they kind of
ages.
want to find their replacement for Hydra. God, maybe they got it.
surprised
Maybe
how
they'll be
he's
finding that
only
kind
on
of
a
form. It's big
fourth.
shoes to fill, but he's doing it right now.
right. You hear in the commentators, if anyone's looking for a replacement for Hydra,
Now just 10.
you know who to
for the
talk
win.
to. That's crazy.
Kismet
I
trying to
wouldn't say. I mean, he is on point right now, but this is him in flow state. Hydra plays like this all the time. Hydra's consistent. He plays like this all the time, while Linz needs to be on point to play like this.
Not just that, we've seen him
on this map, even if it's like, yeah, even if it's a great P2, they're just gonna hop on P3, right? But
yeah, I imagine with how messy these P2s have been, they're gonna find a second. Chase was able to find one, and then
plus, you're not even they're talking about Linz being 33 and 20, but yet look at Priester 36 and 19, or 36 and 15, 20. That was a good game by LAG.
He put up what, 38, 36, something that ballpark. We'll take a look at the scoreboard, but that was a walking multi-kill. We talked about that same thing.
Yeah, that was just non-stop, just kill.
Respawn, just the multi-kills that he was able to have, so the big playmaking ability we saw.
Yeah, you did.
In those rounds here, it was on full display. And that's what I think they're hoping to get a more consistent outing with. Like, they get that type of lens.
Yeah, I mean, that's really it. That's why they went with him.
That's why I'm looking forward to
we joke about it, but it's sort of, let's rebuild that formula that we had with.
Well, let's have a look at the schedule. I've got a schedule up here. Oh, I've paused it.
Trying to rebuild that formula, and he ends up, sorry, 35. And Priest, I mean, we were kind of going.
Let's refresh this. There we go.
You love that.
Look at that, 36 and 20, almost 4k damage on the clock. 35 and 20 for Linz. Crazy. Nero went bad, so did Geo. Geo went 19 and 30. Nero went 17 and 27. But yeah, so we got LAG versus Minnesota Rockers. We've got Texas versus Boston Breach. And then you got Vegas Falcons versus Royal Ravens. Unfortunately, because of the time, as you can see here, like this game's meant to start at 12:30 AM, so like basically almost 1 AM. We're not going to be awake for that. We're going to be in bed, so this will be the last game we watch. This one, unfortunately, we won't be able to do a watch party for. It's going to be like that again tomorrow. We'll watch these 3 games, so Miami versus Vegas and Falcons, Minnesota Rockers versus Boston. I do know for a fact that the week after, so this weekend here, we will be watching every game. Well, I will be watching every game if Tracy's going to stay up as well as she can, because I haven't got work that weekend. Yeah. No, I'll still get up to him and stuff.
We shall see.
Nah, we'll still wake up to him, and I'm glad that I'm off that weekend because often Texas play at they got the late game. They got the late game, so they're playing against Seattle Surge or Vancouver Surge. Sorry, no longer Seattle. But I am excited for the 3rd game though, because obviously we know Carolina Royal Ravens, they're not amazing, but Vegas Falcons, that's a whole new team.
Are you sitting on your opposite?
I shouldn't be. And plus, why did you say that? I was going to keep it as a surprise until the game started. I was going to go off and then change into my shirt when the game starts, and I'm like, oh, bang! Where did you put it?
It was on the thing.
Isn't it on yours? Yeah. So yeah, just leave it there for now. No. I just told you I am making it as a surprise.
Well, I think they know now.
Well, yeah, but they don't know what's on the back of the jersey, do they?
Yeah.
Come on, why is my chat not like this? Come on, boys and girls, come on. Oh, fuck it up. Oh, that is a cool shotgun blueprint.
Oh,
that is cool. Yeah, wrapped weapon blueprint. Ego Chow calling card, that's wicked. I want that. I want it. I like it a lot. Yeah, this is all lies. 4:30 PM, 6 PM, 7:30 PM. No, that's actually 9:30 PM, which it is now, but it's running late because this is now going to game 5. That's meant to be 11 PM, and that's meant to be 12:30 AM. So
which was the team again that was saying they're better than Fred?
That's Vegas Falcon. That's the game we're going to be seeing after Optic.
Hope they get slapped.
Yeah, I don't like Vegas Falcons because one of their sub duos said that. So they had an interview because obviously the team and the players are all brand new to the CDL. So all of them are brand new to the CDL, and they said, oh, if you had to pick someone that you think you could 1v1 and beat, who would it be out of the CDL? And he said, oh yeah, I could take Pred. Yeah, nah.
What was it? Was it take them or just replace?
Oh, replace, that was it, yeah. Who would you replace? And he said Pred. He said he's better than Pred, he could replace him.
Like, you're brand new, you don't have that much hype, like...
We don't know you don't, like, you could be good. They could be, to be completely honest, they could be fucking amazing. They could be the dog's bollocks, they could be whatever. But from the tournament that we watched, which yes...
Two ways. You could have been like, flip it,
yeah, but the only issue is that it's like, from what we saw with the tournament, yes, don't get me wrong, it was just hard point and search, and it wasn't really a great, like, an amazing, like, correct tournament where it was like different weapons and stuff like that. There was not many GAs compared to what there is now, but they didn't impress me, so I don't see them impressing me against. If they struggle against Carolina Royal Ravens, then they're going to be bottom of the barrel. She's laying on her cushion, eating one of her Christmas toys. But yeah, I'm excited for this next game. I would like to see who wins. I think both teams have fought hard to get the dub. I think nerves are definitely involved as well.
I definitely think LAG have it just from that last performance, but...
It is Search and Destroy last, and LAG played amazing in the last Search and Destroy.
Yeah.
I do think because it's the first game back on the season, a bit of nerves have kicked in a bit. I think they've settled down a little bit now, especially LAG. But yeah, I think nerves was part of it. But I'm definitely excited to watch this game.
Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful people.
Joe was just checking out Gotaga's stream. Having a watch
I shouldn't sing that song because I sound just like Ed Sheeran. Maybe copyright strike.
The French support that's coming in.
I can sing just like him, so I shouldn't really sing that song.
Map 5 with a big victory there on Skyline. Honestly, the best they've looked in a respawn so far, certainly. Yeah, chance to win the first two.
And they had like setups for it.
My beard's not ginger. Guys, tell her my beard ain't ginger. It is brown with a hint
No, 100%. Just trying to kind of fix the mistakes. And yeah, it's just different. Listen,
it is not ginger.
It's
just got a hint of ginger.
Well, here kind of online, that is different from what you're going to experience once you get to LAN and the different tiers we kind of have of this. So trying to work out the mistakes, get the fundamentals in, and all.
Oh, I didn't know. He wouldn't. No, he.
But smiling.
Not even that. He would say something in chat that'll get me banned. He would say something in chat that'll get me banned. 100%.
We'll kind of talk about this for teams throughout the year, you know, when somebody has like a...
Okay, so LAG are playing Minnesota Rockers, and then on Sunday they play Royal Ravens.
This one, you know, looking difficult. It's
4. They got LA Thieves, then Optic, then Cloud9 New York, then Toronto Ultra. But Ultra isn't... Well, they have lost Envoy. No, not all of them, just Envoy and Scrap. They still have Kleenex and Insights. Yeah, Thieves are on point. Because they got Envoy inside, they got Envoy and Scrap, they got Hydra, and they still got Ghosty. So anyone that's been living under a rock that watches the CDL, LA Thieves are complete. They've done what Optic did last year, basically. Where Optic picked up Pred and Kenny, they've picked up Hydra, Scrap, and Envoy, and they've kept Ghosty, who also played for Optic for a little while, 2 years ago. Yeah, a year and a half ago, yeah. And to be fair, he was a wicked player. He still is a wicked player. Him, Hydra, so this was a year and a half ago, so not last season, the season before. Him, Hydra, and Scrap were all put up for Rookie of the Year, and Ghosty only played half the season, while Hydra and Scrap played the whole season.
You are going to be fighting 15 seconds into the round.
Oh, here we go, Pre-Star, 2v1, 1v1. Ooh, if he didn't have his pistol out, that could have been a good fucking 1v2.
Ooh, he's like coming out of a YY. I thought he snapped,
close.
So he stopped like center of the chest there, but just doesn't get gun up in time to really give himself a chance.
That's true again.
Estriel, I mean, God, he's had some clutch moments. He started out with a huge big play in that map 4. I know they ended up getting
Yeah, my
blown
bid
out,
don't look like that though.
You've seen the flashes of individual brilliance.
You know, I mean, with Lynn kind of playing the way he did in map 4, this is what you would want in round 1, right? Like your subs to kind of just slow him down, win the round for you.
We'll get that first one done. Yeah, didn't find a lot of success in the first search. Like,
yeah.
Well, it was 6
Playing
to
with
2.
her
I know you're
toy.
on camera, so you can't say anything about me.
Yeah, she's like, I've got proof that I'm actually a good girl. I never actually am naughty.
Search and destroy.
Oh, Kismet, give the flank. Not bad, not bad.
Push that out.
First blood as well.
Yeah, first blood and on the flank.
For LAG.
And he got away with his life. Very good, very good. Very good, very nice.
Now we'll see if maybe he can connect on the nades and push behind that. Not able to hit though.
Estrel on a 2-shoot though, if he can stay
With
alive.
his position, in Priest and his, you're kind of
Try and get the RC.
But
Oh, you heard that?
It's a really tough spot. You don't have a lot of room to work with, I guess, if you are Rocker right now. Plus, you're down a man. Sky's going to find some info, but it should just come down to this 1 versus 1 here. Kid's now just going to back away, not over Chow. Goes right
The bomb's still on the floor. I don't know why they...
Oh my God, right.
Lynn's nice.
Comes through the door. Lynn's able to pick up that kill. Now trying to swarm in behind another. He will get another.
Oh, Lynn's with the 3-piece again.
Dial up a triple again. Lynn's continues to make plays.
I mean, dude, this guy.
Nah, Lynn's, last year, Lynn's, I think I said it as well last year when we were watching it. Lynn's was my favourite rookie last year. It was out of Lynn's and Estrel. That's why this game was actually really, like, Diamond Con. He wasn't a rookie.
Usually we're talking about multi-kills.
He wasn't a rookie.
Right? They get those consistently. It's not usually.
Yeah, he played alright last season. I think he's still in the CDL. I think he plays for Vancouver Surge with Hook.
Common from the second. Then this one's the one where I think he's caught, but just a little bit of an awkward. Like, he kind of slides into him, tries to slide back, able to take it.
A lot of people do that online as well, where you overslide, so the opposing player shooting at you has to reposition, but you don't need to because you're right next to him hip firing. So you're still shooting at him. You still got to be lucky, because obviously your hip fire needs to hit, but it's better.
Courtyard control over to Paul. Linz is the man worried about the flank in Nero. That could be a huge 1v1, but they've just kind of stopped. They've got 18 control and just kind of sat here. They've not planted yet.
He did.
They want to maybe
That's why I
force them to overcommit.
Oh, Priests are getting a peek out.
Well, they're able to find that pick out of Geo.
Oh, Estriel maybe shots into 2, but can't actually get a kill. Now the 2 versus 4. Estriel and Nero. Estriel goes over the wall. Can he get
Oh, Estriel got one. Oh, he got traded though.
But can't get away. Nero next up the bat, but can't catch them through. It's been a couple of awkward timings.
Nice.
For your players on Rocker, but they were in a 2 versus 4 hole. Not a whole lot to work with.
Well, it's a new map, new atmosphere. Because you got to think as well. It's like, yeah, but you got to think as well. Like, this is the first game of the CDL. Like, you win or lose this, it's the start of your new season. Like, you want to win the first game, innit? It's going to be the same as next game, Boston and Optic. Oh no, yeah, that's what I mean. But it's now nerves are kicking in because it's the last game of the series, and then whoever wins this wins the series. So.
Before they get out, because I thought like twice Estriel might get 2.
Guys, let us know what you think of the stream. If you like it.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, if you're new around here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Like I said before earlier, it does come up on the screen live, and we do read them out to appreciate that, boys and girls. And yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure to like button and ding dong that notification bell, that you know whenever we're live doing the watch party again, or playing any other games or anything for you. Join the Bubba Gang, that's it. Oh, Lynn's doing bits.
A great snap on to Nero, but watch number 5, Paul. Could be the difference here. He's able to sneak down through, he's able to get that.
Oh, just got picked out there.
They were down a man, but they hit a couple of routes, and they know you have to work this defuse, but Paul wins the gunfights.
Ooh, they made it interesting.
It's at 2-2 now, isn't it?
Ultimately, Rocker, they do close it out.
Yeah,
very slow map. A lot slower than the other Search and Destroy. The other Search and Destroy was very fast. We said before they were like fast planting A a lot. I think they only went B once. Like out both teams, they only went B once, and that was a very huge like fail. So they just stopped going. Well, this map is a lot more slower, a lot more peeking, a lot more angle like holding and stuff like that.
Back and forth we go in this round 5. Or this map 5 and round 5.
There you go.
Oh, Nero getting picked out. Lynch has his RCXD car in.
Car out.
Getting information. There's no one at B.
Well, we lost it for a second. We're back on to the car cam.
Charizard, this is all just info, right? You're 3-ping behind objects. He's basically just clearing a lane for Kismet to plant this bomb. Finally does get caught, but bomb planted. So job done with the RC car.
Yep. Just 3 p.m. for
That's really.
That's smart.
They know they have the planted. Now what can they do?
So you can see if people are coming.
On this 4 versus 4.
But also now that they got bomb down, now it's time against them, not against them. Like it's time against Minnesota Rockers, not against
They really
LAG.
backed it on up, played it real safe,
Push
huh?
them.
Trying to make them come to them. Well, they are pushing the pace, that's for sure. Kismet gets ripped down to 28 HP. They're on it right now, though. We hop out for a second.
Oh, yeah, they defused it.
And winning it. And yeah, that's the first thing you said. Like, they gave up an awful lot of space.
Yeah, they gave up too much space there.
They all just kind of back out of that and play it from pretty passive angles.
Yeah, and I mean, I think where it was planted, maybe they were thinking around RV, or maybe they have nade spots, but they just lose a couple of the initial gunfights.
Well,
and then someone's got to run and check the bomb.
Well, it didn't even seem like they lost them right away. They just got tagged up to the point they had to back up and give up angles. Yeah, like even if they didn't die, like same. It gave up a lot of space, even more space than they'd already done. Because what, Kids got ripped down to like 28. We saw another POV where he got fried.
Then you're just hoping. I mean,
then you start to panic.
Yeah, you panic. Yep. Start to run forward. You get caught.
Very good
game.
I saw your face here.
Yeah, to start off the new season, it's definitely going well.
Well, I was just thinking maybe that's planned that I didn't
That's
know.
it. That's it.
The plan was to lose the round. Unfortunately.
Ooh, nice one from Kismet.
That one.
Stays alive as well.
That's what I mean, man. Like you just, the player's out. It just disappeared, vanished.
Just the holes in the wall. Someone's got to patch that. Get some 4x4s. I don't know. What's that? Some old caulk. It's called caulk.
Ooh, stayed alive.
You get some caulk in there. Unbelievable. Kids already got the first blood.
I think those are for like tiny
The only movement definitely adds a
There's
lot.
not enough caulk for that in the world.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Just the way you can get away and stuff. It's good. I feel like it adds taste to the game as well.
Kids still looking to farm. But it's kind of the slowest little point we've had in this with like no bomb plan or anything. It's similar actually, well, like 3 rounds ago when 4 rounds ago when you had like the 3v4 and they couldn't really do much. Like you lose a player early, you don't have bomb, it becomes so difficult.
He finds it almost.
Got a 2-piece.
But it makes this winnable.
Oh my. Oh my.
4 rocker.
Nothing happens for like 45 seconds and the Nero strikes. Skies. Now he is trying to clutch up 1v2. You don't want to let this one slip away and suddenly you're in a 2v4. In the round count.
Would use the fuse there quickly.
Just looking for info. Time dwindling. Spots one in the corner without just able to win it.
Ooh, and he got the 2-piece. Wicked clutch from Skies. Great clutch from Skies. He needed that as well because that would have been 4-2 otherwise. But now it comes out 3-3, so that was a great round to win. That was a huge round to win.
I don't know what the initial setup was in the 4-on-3, but I mean, Nero just can't cross the street and get to it.
He's been mid. He's been mid.
Yeah.
He's not done anything. He's not done anything like extraordinary, but that, yeah, that's what you see. That's how you show. That's a yeah. That's how you show. That's a CDL pro
Ready for that next gunfight
compared to just a regular like professional gamer.
What a clutch there from Skies, 3-3, and that, I mean, you clutch up because you had a 4v3. That one nearly got away.
I hear a car.
I hear an awesome car. I like that they've got them in.
Cars driving around everywhere. Kismet's terrified.
I was terrified.
Car's been destroyed.
They did a first blood off a nade from Linz. So now they're just slowing down. They're just trying. We kind of saw this earlier. Over towards that B-bomb after a first blood where they just kind of waited to see what does Rocker do. Trying to catch them, maybe trying to flank, hit an opening. Now maybe time to work this A objective with the trophy.
Here's the cross to the plant.
Yeah, he'll get the plant. He'll get the plant.
Gets it down.
Oh, but he gets killed though.
Gets out, but nice pick there from Estrel. Now to a 3 versus 3. One for Geo as well. They have numbers suddenly. One tucked away in the corner. Can't win that.
Oh, Skies with a 2-piece again. Priest is on the
Priest has
flank.
got his position. Priest
Nice,
has got
that was
the
good,
kill.
that was
Nearly the
good.
movement gonna catch him, but
That's 2 rounds in a row for LAG right there.
Almost dead,
That's
though.
4-3
It's
now.
another round where
they're stressful rounds. Stressful.
Yeah, they are stressful. And I mean, this map just kind of creates that again. Like, even the middle street, it's not a clear line of sight, right? Like, there's flipped over cars, there's pillars, like, inside the store, there's 4 lanes.
I was wondering, like, when
So
we
it's
first
just gonna get
watched
messy at times and come down to individual plays. And the people
I
making
wasn't
them
sure
are
how they
LAG.
were gonna do
it's
it.
just-
I didn't
It's
control
difficult to trade.
and-
Yeah.
It's easy to screw
It'll be
you
a lot
away.
easier when more maps come
perhaps
out.
make a
Same as
crazy
last
play.
year, how a lot, like
LAG
last
and
year, for
Rocket
example,
going
the
the
new maps that
distance
came
in
out
our
became
first
the new
series
meta
of the year.
because the old maps that we used to watch in the beginning, they literally just no one ever voted for them.
Another car out.
Not even
That'll
just
be
size.
picked off the map.
With these kind of maps, because it's so
Feels like a lot of these
small in
offenses,
comparison
Rockers
to
trying to
last
get it
year.
done down a man. Can they get the first blood?
I think that's why they included RC cars, because it's going to be very rare that you'll see someone get a Hellstorm. Unlike last game where Dashy was getting them every game basically, Kenny was getting them because it was so much more slower pace because it's such a bigger map. While these maps are so much smaller, if they didn't introduce RC cars, I feel like it will be.
I like Strax destroying this game because some of them could take
Almost
too
hits
long.
the double, but the stun connects.
If that stun doesn't hit, he gets another kill. He's back on that box, and he gets another one. Geo trying to use this Civic to the best of his
Ooh,
ability.
Geo
He's
with the
able to get
2-piece.
Beautiful job dancing with the
Alright,
cover.
can
Now
Skies get another?
again. Can he clutch again?
Nah.
Not gonna happen this
As soon
time
as I feel
around.
that the
Rocker
other
tie
gets
us
done.
up. And a nutty one.
And I mean, it's just because Skies.
Is it gonna go to round 11?
Pretty much is, you
Game
know,
5, round 11. First game back on the CDL this season.
Someone's gonna push on through towards the defensive side, try to maybe just flip the map, but they didn't. They stayed
fucking
on the
pee
left side of
again.
the map
Jesus
to look
Christ.
for the trades, and this is all Geo, as you said, just staying alive behind the car.
It's not a Civic.
the
There's nothing
pistol.
like a Civic.
Nothing like it.
Not at all. I don't know. That's the first car that came to my mind. Not sure what to tell you. I'm not a car guy.
It's a great, reliable car.
Yeah, Ant would know what it was. He's a car guy. Not me. 4-4 now. As round by round, we go deeper.
What's everyone thinking about the game so far?
Passive offense here so far out of LAG.
If you're new to the CDL and you've never watched it before, what do you think? Do you like
They've
it?
gotten a couple
Not
first
really
bloods
your
off of
thing?
nades, really
Let us
opened
know.
things up. They've done a great job getting first bloods on offense.
Can we see where Esriel is? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, observers. You guys are the best. But yeah, I mean, you have, what, 2 teammates watching over him, and he's just watching this
Really
cross.
appreciate
And there
you
we go,
guys
just a
coming
great
in and
shoulder.
watching the stream.
She's gonna back away. Neither gonna over pursue.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. All the new people coming in, tuning in, watch the stream.
Gets isolated. Once
Means a
Kids
lot.
gets the info, another first blood on offense.
Reoccurring people if they've watched.
For Gorillas.
Yeah, if they've watched me before in the past.
Geo. Can he use vehicles to his advantage again? Not this
Geo.
time.
Lynch with a
Kick
kill
on
on
either
Nero.
side of it. You got numbers. 2 LAG.
3v2.
Lens trying to get the trade. Dips away.
Nice.
Pre-fires.
Lost him.
Wow.
2v1.
HP. Barely wins that one.
Well, Geo's
see him.
trying to run at him. They have to plant the bomb.
Yep, Lynch just saw him.
10 seconds left. Just trying to
see
find
him go.
Geo. How Geo
5
knows? He
seconds.
maybe thinks they're going towards A. A bomb planted over at B.
Oh,
He
that was
catches
a
him and gets
clutch
out.
Mm.
By winning this round, but now still opportunity to do so. Can Geo clutch up in the 1 versus 2? Coming hot off that 1v2 gunfight win in the last round. Eyes on both.
Nice,
Not
Lynn's in
gonna
the back of the
happen.
truck.
1 round closer now is LAG.
And I'm very surprised Esriel just ran forward there. I thought he was just going to back up to his teammates.
Like after he got spotted by kids, you mean, at the beginning of the round?
I mean, he just starts to back up and then challenges that next wave. And if you're going to do that, you just have to let your teammates know.
Yeah.
So that they can hopefully follow you up. Instead, he gets isolated, gives him that man advantage.
And just once again, a really good job.
Good to see
using
no
the
one's
early
lagging
part of the
though.
offense.
Mm.
Giving yourselves numbers.
Glad to see the stream's not lagging.
If
Seems
you
to be
are
all
Gorillas,
good for
man.
now.
One more round, they close this one out.
Let's see, they're going to end it here or they're going to go to around 11.
Hit the 25 HP, but staying up for now.
They're going to end it all right here and now. Or they're taking it to around
See
11.
how Rocker try to execute this, Joe.
They're
We
defending,
know this LAG
so-
team, they love their nades. Always have. Those extra details is a part of the reason why they've
who's
Been
going
in
to get
back-to-back
first blood.
World Championship finals.
That's it.
Almost catches Geo there right off spawn, but yeah, 4 versus 4.
Saw a lot of that last year, that's for sure. They were on Subladder's side.
Logan.
Oh, Estrel killing Lins. That's a big first blood.
Trying to find the wallbang against Kiz.
Plants going down now. Skies does get a pick to give him a chance here for 3 versus 3. Can he get away with his life? Just barely scurrying away.
Alright, Sky's doing very well there, getting a kill and staying alive.
Playing his life. But now where's your opening going to come from? Well, I thought Nero was getting out. Or sorry, Kids was getting
Geo
out.
and Rhea,
Skies
Nero.
now 1 versus 3 this time. But it's looking like a round 11. There's one pick though. Hold up. There's not much time to work with. He spots another one though. They're just running from him. Nice job, just backing up, making him chase with the time against him. Skies can't clutch up in the 1v3.
Game 5, round 11, guys.
Round 11
First game of the league.
Baby. Yeah, you gotta love that. Starting off with a banger.
That's it.
I think he sees Kiz inside.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have that kind of luxury. We're not scum.
Yeah, I thought Kiz was getting out. Honestly,
We're not scum, unfortunately. I could probably get one though.
Did not happen.
But we'll see how the streams go. If you guys keep supporting, then definitely I will definitely try and invest into some stuff like that. Make the streams more entertaining for you guys, 100%. So as long as you guys show the support.
We got a car out here in the round 11.
Yep. Who's the one that's bringing out Skies? Yep.
Skies.
Perfect time to use it.
I have no idea that's true.
Okay, he sees one guy there.
Just getting as much info as he can until he gets picked off by Pollux in the back. He's been playing deep, kind of watching that mid-street.
Definitely looking good.
This just might be another A retake. The way both these teams are playing. This guy's just trying to hit the wall bangs.
Yeah, I don't like that.
A couple of players now, a trophy down. Yeah, 45 seconds to go.
Unless you know it's kind of a hot spot, but you're firing to take it.
Maybe try to give himself a one-on-one fall in the back, but Kiz gets ripped up a bit. He backs out. Bomb plant going down now, and yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a retake here. Kiz wants to challenge, catch one. Can't quite snap, you lose 2 players. Lindau's got to pull off a multi, can't do it. It's down to Skies again. Great job staying
That's
out.
it. Minnesota Rockers win it.
In round 11.
Crazy. Everyone, if you look on paper, it looks like it should be LAG winning that, but hey, close game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great game for them.
There was good and bad
Just
on
staying
both
alive,
teams.
keeping all the maps
He draws
close
to
and then
both of
clutching
them,
up.
but
In this
really
map number 5, and even in that round 11, I mean,
Who before we go on our little break, who's your man of the match?
you know, a couple of wall bangs, but that was really it. And then once bombs
Do I
planted,
even have to say?
Lynn's in it.
Yeah.
Even though they lost, Lynn's still.
I would say Lynn's and then.
As good as they looked kind of in the vault search, it didn't seem that same level of comfort was really there.
Geo, you think, yeah? I would still say Estrel, because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won the. But then you can even say Nero as well, because if it wasn't for Nero, they wouldn't have won control. But then if it wasn't for Estrel, they wouldn't have won the first hard point. But Lynn's was consistent the whole time. Man of the match for us, I think, is Lynn's that game. So mark that up, chalk it up. I think, yeah. But we're gonna go on our little break. Yeah. Yeah, I was completely wrong. I thought it'd be like a 3-0, 3-1. But yeah, we're gonna go on our quick break. So we'll see you guys in a sec, alright? Don't go nowhere. We've got Optic Texas playing next. We're going for Optic Texas, Green Wall.
What a series! Black Ops 6 is off to a fantastic start. A round 11, game 5. And not only are all three of us wrong, the community was wrong with us as well. Minnesota Rocker pulling off the first shocker of the season.
It's the first upset of the season of our first match that went to a Game 5, Round 11. You actually cannot make that up or a better way to start off the season. And I do have to tip my hat to Minnesota because, again, we hyped up how good this LA Gorillas Gentlemates team is supposed to be. And Minnesota Rocker, even when they had that struggle in that map number 2, they bounced back to that map number 3 vault. Nero showed some consistency throughout this entire series. I know the casters said maybe there were difficulty kind of pointing out a star here for Minnesota Rocker, but I think for me, it had to be Nero. He stayed consistent through a lot of these respawns and got them out of a lot of sticky situations.
Yeah, I think throughout this series, what we learned about this Rocker team is they really can't compete. Something that I was concerned about was the situational awareness for them, like how it would be, because you have a lot of players who kind of individually play like the slaying player on their team, right? You put them all on one squad, how will it work out? Well, we saw in the control and their back-to-back defenses, like just excellent plays, cleaning them up off of B every time they needed to. And then in this search and destroy, they gave away a big clutch disguise, the 1v2, but the tried and true slow plan offense to get the bomb down at A, we saw 5-5, how they developed throughout it and how they ended up clutching it up. Paul X on the street just putting shots down on the skies. Eventually, you see right here, finally gets the kill on them, and then they slowly push up, get bomb down, and get Nero in a position to find 2 kills. Just excellently played by the Rocker, and maybe we have an underdog here.
Guys, you know what? I think that is the first time that I have personally witnessed Paul X win a CDL match. Paul, well done. Great stuff from Minnesota. It's great to see him going from challengers back into the highest level and finding a dub. We got time, though, for our scuff. Play of the game. Let's take a look at this one. Coming from the boy from Ohio. He goes by the name of Nero, and he opened up Game 3 when it was all knotted up 1-1. Well, he opens up 9-2 to start Control. What do you think of his performance on the SMG?
And this is what I talked about right when we were heading into it, is that they lost that vault 6-2. Like, they got it handed to them, and then they come into this Control, and Nero's like, let me put the confidence and the momentum back into our side. He opens up with 7, a dominant offense by side of Minnesota Rocker, and then they go on to win 2 defenses.
They put together a group of Slayers, and they got the job done today against 3/4 of the World Championship Subliners roster. We got to interview, though, a very special guest, and we have a very important question. Who is leading this team? Allie, when you saw the roster, you said, it has to be Gio. I'm told he's going to be joining us live. Gio, are you there? Not here yet. He's coming, though, Nameless.
Yeah, Gio played great throughout the series as well. I'm very surprised at their performance, especially in the search and destroy. When you're going up against Team Gentlemates, formerly the New York players, that was their best game mode. Coming out different strategies, and they're comfortable in the chaos. Even finding that RC car later in the game to push up and make a play, it didn't matter. They just waited for it. Saw Nero leaves, the doors closed, so clearly the communication is there. Like, hey guys, wait, slow down. We'll have our opportunity in this round. And sure enough, they did later. End up closing it out.
The interview is ready. Let's bring Gio in live. Congratulations, the first Black Ops 6 win here at the CDL. Tell me about the squad. How do we feel on opening night?
We feel great. Our scrims have been going good, so we have a lot of confidence going through us. We all trust each other to play the game, and we won.
Gio, congratulations on this win. It is a proper upset, and I think you guys know that heading into this is a big way to start your season. When it comes to this roster, on paper, I didn't see this coming, and so I kind of want to ask you what it was like to put this team together, kind of what came first, what the discussions were like, and how you guys are getting along.
Well, for one, we're getting along really well. The squad come down was me and Justice, rookies last year. We were a team of 2, and Rocket hit us up. And then DK became a free agent, so we automatically scooped him. And then we wanted to be good at search, because we know our respawns get really good. So that's when we picked up Paul, because he's been known for being really good at search and destroy. So we knew it was going to mesh really well once we did the squad.
Yeah, clearly that worked out. We see you guys in that Game 5. Absolutely phenomenal. A lot of people didn't really know where to rate you guys, even in the coaches poll. Like, people just didn't know how you would perform. And you, as well, played like a vet in that series. Coming from year 1 to year 2, what do you think you learned most that's going to help you throughout this season?
Man, just playing with confidence, trusting myself, trusting my ability how to play that map correctly. Obviously, my coaches Looney and McGee from last year helped me out in my gameplay a lot to be good and consistent as a player. So just staying good, consistent, being a good teammate, and just hopefully keep going on with the winner.
Yo, Gio, if I play you again in ranked, you're going to lose this time, by the way.
No, I'm not.
That was way too close, bro. I thought you guys were going to be buns because you only won by like 30. But hey, listen, you guys are nice.
Listen, man, it happens, bro. We're trolling. It happens.
They put up 220 on you, Gio? All right,
they did. But we replayed them and 3 of them in the controller.
Wait.
About that.
Bose was lagging.
He forgot about that.
Bose was actually walks away with the first CDL dub. I got to close it out here. Gio, thank you for joining us live.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is Gio. That's Minnesota Rocker with the first win of the night. But we have 4 matches here on opening day. And as we go to break, a quick reminder, we've got some special friends, and we hope to see you all at the Esports World Cup. The Esports World Cup officially the partner of the Call of Duty League. I read that one off my card. Here is the screen. Pumped to go back there July and August. The three of us were out there. We had a fantastic time.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do this time in 2025.
Man, it was a surreal experience.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, having another champs after champs is just absolutely incredible, and just more content and competitiveness for the Call of Duty fans, man. Get pumped for it. Hopefully we have for years to come, and I can't wait.
When we come back, Optic Texas, your world champions, put their title on the line as they face off against the newly retooled Boston Breach. Don't go anywhere. This is the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Hello chat, we're back. Miss has just gone to go make a nice cuppa. You know how it is, us British. We love our cuppas. We've got a new kettle as well today, so she's loving that. She's using that up. It actually keeps your water warm, so after you boil it, you can also keep it warm as well. So, very good. But yeah, we've got, oh okay, so map 1 Skyline. Oh yeah, there she is. We've got map 1 Skyline hardpoint, so we're not going with Vault first, we're going Skyline. Gonna see a lot of slaying. Let's have a look see. So just dropped my kind of monster, but luckily it was empty. Let's go into this then, so let's just refresh this. So we've got Optic Texas. Let's go into let's see, can we go into okay. So you can play Pick'em, okay, cool. What is this, like gambling, or is this something different? Don't even know. Trying to figure these out, guys, because I'm trying to see if I can figure out the maps. Let's open this up. Let me just put you on the other screen for now for 1 second. Let's go. Let's go map. Oh, this was an old game. Here we go. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Oh, no, we don't want it on YouTube. Here's the bracket. So let's go through teams. So let's view Boston Breach's roster. So obviously they've got Snoopy, Awakening, Cammy, and Purge. Don't know if he's playing for the team. I don't know which one's their sub. Not 100% sure on that end.
You're at the Call of Duty League, and we closed out the 2024 season with this team, Optic Texas, winning on home soil in front of a sold-out arena. What a tournament and what a finish. They take down the Subliners to wear the most recent crown.
7 years. It was 7 years since a championship was brought home to the Optic Texas camp, and they couldn't have picked a better year to do it with the addition of Kenny as well as Pred getting their rings for their first time on this organization.
Yeah, that's
Tell
it.
you why they're great, but first, if you don't know them already, it's time to meet Optic Texas.
Oh, let's go, boys. Optic Texas. Oh, perfect timing, baby. Oh, she's got the biscuits out and everything. You gotta love this woman. You gotta love this woman. Okay, here we go. So if we go to, so if we refresh this, so it's not gone live yet. So let's just go on this quick. So we got Skyline Hardpoint, first map. Then we got Rewind, which we just saw before for Search and Destroy. Control, we got Vault, and then Hardpoint Red Card. And then if it goes to Game 5 as well, it'll be Red Card again on Search and Destroy.
Final question, who drops most kills in their opening match?
Pred.
Going with Pred. I like those answers. That is a look at Optic Texas. A
Well,
quick
here we
preview.
go, boys
On the
and
other
girls.
side, it's
This is
a
gonna
new
be
look for anyone
exciting.
who missed EWC for Boston Breach. They kept Snoopy. They reset
what kind of
everything
biscuit
else.
person are you?
They seemed to retooled and found a squad that could find success here in 2025, Alex.
Which is funny because when you
Oh,
look
I'm a
at the
custard
squad on
cream
paper,
guy.
you don't think it works, but it's just one of
more of
those
a
things
Warburton
that does. For the
slash
Boston
digestive,
Breach, they have
what
a
I have
lot of,
now.
I want to say, firepower now. With the addition of Awakening, their slaying is going to go up.
Don't get me wrong, I won't say no to a
The biggest
hobnob.
question, though, is everybody is asking, as we keep building around Snoopy, is he going to show up and be consistent in the star player that they need him to be?
You mentioned Big Wig. Who else is Snoopy playing with? It's time to find out. Here's a look at the Boston Breach.
Yep, got Cammy, Purge.
Awakening, and Snoopy. Purge and Cammy
Purge
the other
again.
two here. And nameless since... Yeah, last season, let's be honest. We started by hating on Purge. We were looking purely at his stats. Then we started watching his arrow and we're like, wait, this guy does the dirty work. He is doing the things that need to be done. How is he going to fit in with some great ARs like Cammy and Awakening?
Well, I'm thinking it should help, Snoopy a lot as his dual SMG as well. Just kind of learning from him, playing more objective.
This guy's a
When
legend.
you talk about Cammy, he's got to be the leader for these guys, right? He has championships. He has that history. So he's going to be able to rein these guys in. They're going to have to be good at respawn because the team is built to be a respawn roster. So that's what we're looking at in the hard point. And as Ali mentioned, the evolution of Snoopy is paramount to this roster's success. He has to be a slayer.
Ali, we got our maps and modes. Talk to me about these teams and what you see happening across these 5.
I'm just happy we're getting a little bit of a mix-up. We have Red Card
there you
here
go.
at the end of the series, should we get there, but we're opening up with 3 different. It's Skyline, Rewind, and Vault. As that opening hardpoint being Skyline, I obviously want to lean over towards Optic Texas being the favorite. This is a map that they are going to love. It is one of the smaller maps. It is close quarters and opportunities for players like Pred and Shotzi to get lost. So I'm leaning Optic Texas early in this series, but for Boston Breach, should they get to that red car, I feel like that map might favor their play style.
What is the meta right now? Do I have to run 2 ARs, 2 SMGs? Can you run multiple SMGs and flood everybody, all ARs? How do these maps play out in the best of 5? Who is best suited on which map?
Yeah, I mean, I think Optic is suited for any playstyle because they have like the hybrid players. When you look at Pred, he was pulling out ARs left and right. Kenny can run SMG if he needs to, but it's a lot hill dependent. Skyline, you're going to see 2 SMGs.
Okay.
You've seen Shotzi pull out an AR and he
As you
fucking
saw,
rips with it.
Optic decided to get rid of protocol
Well,
in 2
what was
different
it last
games,
season?
right?
He
So
had,
that is a more
like,
AR
80
dependent
on
map.
sub
So
and
curious to know
ARs.
if maybe that's one of their weaknesses. That's all we can really gauge at this point is looking to see what teams are getting rid of and trends.
On the flip side of that, though, for Boston Breach, to answer your question, there's a lot of flexes on that team. They're going to be a more AR-heavy roster. That's why I speak on Red Card near the end of the series being more favorable towards them, because there is so much pressure on Snoopy being that sole main SMG for this squad that I'm worried about the pacing.
We got
I still like
12
it.
new teams here to start
still
off
like
the
it, but
season.
the sugar-
Optic
sugar
returning
tea.
with the usual lineup. Boston with the
Yeah,
brand
with a
new
lot
one.
of
We talked to all the coaches. Breaking Point asked them to rank the squad.
That's crazy.
Well, Vegas Falcons, understandable D. You haven't played against any North American or European talent outside of EWC. Boston Breach nice to be D down there. I feel like that's disrespectful.
I mean, is it though? They were really bad last year, right? But I mean, I guess when you put it like that, it is kind of. But how much merit does this really have when you see Rocker sitting down there in C? I mean, they thought that they were going to be very bad, and then you look over and Gentlemaid's obviously above them, right? So I don't know how much you really want to put into this one, but I guess we'll have to find out.
Ali, you agree with
Out
that?
from under my best, please.
I do agree with that, S tier.
Thank you.
That I like these knife phase. I almost want to say
Oh, yeah, I gotta go do something. 1 second.
to be a tier more above, maybe going over to that A side, but we'll see. Matches haven't really gone far.
We do have that Atlanta versus Toronto matchup, S tier versus A tier in the coaches poll. That is the final match on the night. This is match 2 of 4, and we also have Vegas Falcons playing Carolina after this. So jam-packed day of CDL, and 5 more games potentially coming your way. We're just waiting for the players to all get in the lobby and get things going. In the meantime, reminder, get your pick'ems in, and we have been 0 for 4 as a community. Let's try and right our wrongs. Ali, I'll go first. Optic Texas.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one. I think we're all might go to, because I'm going to go for Optic Texas, which means we're going to set up for the upside.
I'm going to go with Optic Texas as well.
Yeah.
We get it right here. We get a clean sweep of loss last one.
Did you have to ask?
Can we tie it up at 1-1? It's time to find out. We send it over to Miles and Chance. Welcome back to America, Miles. You look great as Santa Claus.
Thank you very much, mate. It was a whirlwind trip, but we are now back, and I've managed to wash the die out. But, guys, bold picks on choosing Optic Texas to walk away with the series. Very, very brave indeed. But I'm really excited to see where this goes, Chance. We've got an opportunity for Boston to do the funniest thing they could do once again against this squad, but just want to see them play Black Ops 6. That's all I want. It's all I ask for.
Yeah, and, absolute pleasure being able to sort of welcome in the reigning world champs, you should say, to the year. And they're going to be welcoming Boston Breach. It is going to be a very interesting team to watch, and frankly for Boston, I mean, they're just on their redemption arc, and there's no better team to strike against first than the reigning world champs, but this is going to be one hell of a
Let's go,
series.
chat.
Well, we typically have
Oh, you haven't seen the back yet. Look at the back.
Winning a world championship and their performance in the following season.
That's it. Let's get it.
Texas, the skyline.
Whoa.
Series. A lot of fun, though. We'll see if Boston Breach again.
Whoa.
If they can be the team to walk away with another upset here.
Whoa.
The squad that proved their worth of the Esports World Cup. Well, they managed to keep the learnings going, find
green.
chemistry, and get even better.
Whoa.
And working together as a team. What a test this one should be. Optic Texas, no small task.
All right, let's go.
And Skyline's going to be a very fun map to kick things off with.
Of course, starting off with Shotzi right on the screen. Let's get it. Dashy finding the kill.
We saw in the first series, like, you can slow it down from time to time. We'll see how the meta develops. Is right now the development just for Big Wake to pick up all 3 and get the time.
Can you got a new
Everyone was the final fight there. Everyone's got their side.
Well, it has been like that. I
so
think it's
intense. The opening gambit pays off for Boston Breaches. They find themselves with the opening.
Damn. Kenny with the dolphin dive.
Shotzi from the top rope. That is something you're going to see all
Well, Shotzi, yeah.
Yeah, and just paying attention for those, the Comcaster does have a handful of bugs with it, so Kenny and Shotzi are going to be pretty difficult to keep track of in the kill feed, but yeah, you best believe if players flying off the top rope, Shotzi, the usual suspect.
Yeah, it's going to happen, folks. We'll do our very best to keep you guys filled in. As time, once again, remaining very much in the hands of the Optic boys off the rip. Purge, man on your screen, a man who's come under much criticism since he joined the league. What can he bring for us here in Black Ops 6? Over to P2 we go. Fun little hard point to play
Kenny.
with. Plenty ways in, plenty ways out. And so far, Optic seem to be in control. It's
got a
done.
2-piece though.
Breach
Purge got 3 though.
Well.
Needs to get a handle on Purge.
But they sniffed it out.
7 HP.
Sniffing out all the pressure, uses the zip to get out of dodge, and Optic trying to storm through the front, but for the moment, no open avenues of attack.
Nearly empty pockets. It's time to get in there, boys, and take care of them with nothing but direct eye contact. Ooh, Shotzi out he goes, causing problems.
Yeah, he just hit Shotzi's like, yeah, nope, I'm gonna die.
30 to go. And there's the opening attack. Credit Kenny on the pinch. Oh, doesn't get a whole lot. Awakening and Snoopy find theirs. So there you go. Shotzi, another bite at this one. Managing to catch 1, 2, looking for a 3rd.
Yeah, so keep in mind, Kenny is actually Shotzi in the kill feed, so that's a Shotzi 3-piece. And
oh, okay, so Kenny's actually Shotzi.
This is going to be ridiculous, because also Cammy is Purge in the kill feed, and then your mystery player for the Optic side of things, well, that is going to be your hidden Kenny player, so have fun keeping track of that.
We're just going to make it up. I'm just going to make up the stats this year, folks. There's another big old plot twist. Plot twist once again, though, is Boston with a solid lead, now starting to evaporate away, starting to boil things alive here in the kitchen. And it's your boy Fred behind the counter, serving up a couple of shots. He's Dashy in the kill feed as well. Snoopy is awakening, and oh, what a day it's going to be.
Oh, it's going to be fun. They should fix it by next game anyway.
Everything on the map for his teammates except for the front.
So Shotzi's Kenny in the kill feed. Kenny is the TX in the kill feed, and Purge is actually Kenny in the kill feed.
Oh, got a spot right there.
Big weight brought down. Dashy on the approach. Still plenty of members of Boston Breach here to deal with. Here comes Optic from upstairs. Nice work.
It's alright, camera's not showing it.
Trying to find these players on the backside of the hard point. That's it. Cleaned up. No problems here. As Boston have got a bit of an approach now. The attack towards the new hard point is going to be difficult. The spawns, there we go. All good for Optic there. They're on the right-hand side.
Yeah, they're just getting decimated though. Now you got Dashy over by the hot tub, Fred in position as well, and where he's gonna fall. Dashy.
Oh, so Cammy is Purge. Sorry.
From the top rope, they're able to take both of them down, and now it's up to the back line. Make sure you get the reinforcements in. So Boston, they push through the setup, and then they get to the front door, and it gets slammed in their face. A perfect hold so far for Optic Texas.
Ideal.
Yep, Texas doing good.
Next attack here from Boston Breach. Snoopy, what have you got? A little bit of back and
Nah,
forth.
Snoopy's
Dodges
out.
nades, doesn't get a whole lot. Kenny there, the man to bring him down. Awakening next up to the plate. Will it be a swing or a miss? It looks like Dashy. He and the boys come on through. Clean house. And there again, Optic Texas, a magnificent bit of work in the showers.
Yeah, perfectly executed. I mean, not quite the perfect.
Yeah, that's it. Hit the showers, boys.
Contest time, but utterly flawless in that moment.
Oh, it looks like Dashy on the kill feed is also Pred. So yeah, the whole thing just chalk.
At a slower pace, but Shotzi attempts to make the move. Every single player on Optic falls, and it's looking like P1 might be the biggest buffoon right now the Boston has.
It's the saving grace. They're back in it. Dossie trying to find the break alone.
Nice shots, you got it.
Cleans up the trophy as well. Here comes the nade. Semtex, perfect spot to be in. Can he find any more? No. Nice work there on the approach from Boston. A little bit of back and forth.
Fred's trying to get P2
Still plenty of
spawns.
time to go. As Boston still fighting firmly in this hard point of
Fred's trying to keep. Nice.
Wow, that is time.
Fred's trying to keep spawns. You didn't get the spawns. Oh no, you did get the spawns.
Traded in the back, but you have Shotzi in the feed there to pick up the kill that Fred ended up dropping. So Optic has picked apart just a little bit on P1, but they convert the scrap time and the rotation win.
He knows he's in P2 though.
I mean, a couple
Dashy gets killed.
Looking flawless on Skyline.
Okay, so Pred is Dashy. Pred is Dashy, my bad.
Damn, son, shots over the 2-5 spree right now. It was Kenny in the feed, but it's nice. Here comes another. As Shotzi continues to be a problem for Boston. P2 now open for business, and Optic put in the work.
Nah, I think 5 is Aussie. No, yeah, 6 is Aussie.
But if the gameplay is perfect, now we get to hear the reigning world champs.
Oh my god, Shotzi is dirty with it. Oh, Shotzi is dirty with it. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Kenny's there to support him.
Focus right. What's your front though? Top hall, one guy got through right. He's under point steps.
I like this.
That's right. He's not telling me what.
They came in guns blazing. I love it.
This realized only
There's two adults.
Snoopy dead.
Laying.
Yeah, that's it. Getting the trades for our teammates.
Oh, keep him under 100. Come on.
I'm dead. Alright, that's not
Nah, that don't matter.
This is good. On top, Snoopy, laying down. You're really weak. Front bed. Give me a second. I'm down. Yeah, take my time. Where's the top? Give me that. Alright, set up. I'm firing Tom. Firing this up. Fire, he lay him out of this. Fire. Nice, you. Nice, good shit, bro. Where's it up? I get you right in. Nice, oh yeah. Hold.
Fred, I love him. Dead!
Oh yeah, you're good. Close, shoot me one shot. Nice, one shot. Alright, never you. Close tires.
Get shit on. I love his Australian accent as well. Alright, they're now on the point where they can win off the next point. Yeah, that would have been terrible, but...
Yeah. If he pushed, it would have got timing.
I'm playing inside. Sure. Two go short. I have it front, average small. I'm holding short. One guy catch 1 HP. Give my short. One speed left.
We'll sneak on point.
From Optic Texas, patience. We heard praise. We heard it all. Great looks.
Nice shot, see.
Really fully streaked out. He has the Hellstorm to play with later.
Yeah, he's got the Hellstorm as well.
One undeniable streak coming out for him, so he's building the montage resume straight from the jump. Absolutely no time wasted, but on this hill, now Fred's going to be there to pick you apart. Boston actually had to bully their way through to get the rotation, and well, they get bullied back. Final 20 seconds. If Optic secure this, I'm going to be a cakewalk for them to finish off the game.
It's basically game, but it's not over yet. It's back to P1. So we saw Boston have a little bit of fun beforehand. Final 10 seconds here of this bathroom, and it is going to be all green. Awkward spawn situation right now. I wonder if Optic are aware of that. Again, Breach will be behind them for now. It's still number 5, Purge on the far left-hand side. Shotzi, forget it, boys. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to make it rain. And here comes a big hit. A lot of information passed out. Couple of missiles. I mean, look, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. He gets at least one member of Boston, but for now, it's not a problem. Shotzi from down low. Boston with the top side of the map covered.
Oh, now we get to flank. Yeah, sorry, Purge. Welcome to the respawn game again. And I mean, just like that, Optic full control of the map, full control of time. You even get Kenny blocking spawns, and he'll be in a power position to help you out. This might just be a game.
Yeah, here we go. Right into the Semtex of Shotzi. Awakening.
Oh, that was good. Are you ahead of me? Yeah, you're ahead of me a little bit.
Yeah.
This has been an
Let me refresh. 1 second.
Run from Optic Texas.
There we
Sprays
go.
across the board. It's all four.
Now you're still ahead of me.
As these boys have come out swinging. A champ's victory in a slight hiccup at EWC has not cost them their strength whatsoever. Game may not be over yet, but Fred, he's trying to close it out now.
Man, this is just a map where you feel the pain and feel the pressure.
Nice,
Getting
boys.
it done on P1.
That is it. That is it.
The absolute tone. And everything you wanted to see from this squad, well, you got it, and then some. Shotzi again,
I did.
10 spree plus their Skyline. That is incredible pace they were able to set.
First Hellstorm we've seen of the year as well. Optics and Breach. A slight deflated look across the bottom side of the screen, but things go that way on Skyline sometimes. You know what we're talking about, ranked teammates. It is brutal. 1-0. Boston Breach will have a chance to bounce back in the search and destroy, which again could be a lot of fun, could be a crazy turnaround for things here, but for Breach, not an easy thing to go up against the reigning world champs. It never is.
No, not at all, and something that Optic, the reigning champs, were able to do especially well was transition this hill into the next one. You saw on the mini-map, it was already Shotzi able to push out and get the spawns for the P4, and that is the true money hill, and Optic did that perfectly. Both goes around, so this map can be incredibly mixy, but I mean, this was Optic pick. They showed off that they were able to.
That was a wicked game by Optic. Dominated completely.
Very reminiscent of Bocage, or the old cage we had in Vanguard.
Yeah, that was a crazy 4-piece.
Comes out and sort of takes the crown, because I mean, Optic obviously making their presence now.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying 3-0 Optic.
Once they got going, once they got hot, they just could not be slowed down, could not be stopped.
I'm saying 3-0.
We have a big old magnifying glass on coming into this matchup. Not really as effective as you'd hope to be there for Boston, but playing time.
I would say Search more. Search were a bit iffy.
Playing again, Search and Destroy straight after this one. And then we go over to Prop Hunt. Sorry, I mean
But I think we're winning this.
Where it's a different game now.
Was super solid from 2-1. Super solid on the
I'm thinking 3-0 done.
Except for the Hellstorm.
Well, the only problem with the Hellstorm was his teammates got the kills, so they just happened to be the ones left alive for the fodder, as it were, for the Hellstorm. But either way,
come on, let's look at the stats.
Work. Shotzi absolutely in his happy place.
Baby Shotzi there
on the map,
when he first came out of the team, and it was like a mini version of
pain in misery on the flip side again. Skyline as fast as it is, and you get beat down like that, you just feel the heat.
Oh yeah, once they broke away, you can see that off at P3, Optic never looked back. A solid race from them.
Yeah, once it got to 68, we just flew off.
For Boston Breach.
Well, from P3 to P4, we literally didn't. They didn't get a point.
S&D for map 2, Vault Control for map 3, which should be a lot of fun. And then, if we have to go the distance, red card. First time we're going to be seeing that played in the league, and maybe the last if the vetoes go their way. Optic Chance wanted nothing to do with protocol. I saw Nameless tweeting JP about that as well. Yeah, didn't want anything to do with that big old map.
Fair enough. It's also worth mentioning, by the way, red card might be the most misunderstood map we have in the CDL. I know you and the community are probably on the same sentiment of like haven't seen it super often. I've only been able to play it once in ranked play. It might be more of a bocage map than Skyline is. Like every single hill on that map is an absolute bang out. The rate of engagements you have can be insane. So if Boston are able to win at least one map in this series, we'll get to see it and see if my point can be proven. But obviously a long way to go before we get there. Rewind S&D for map number 2. If you guys paid attention to the first series as well, we saw a bit of the meta coming out as well, but there's a look at everything we have. Hacienda going to be added after week 2 is completed of the CDL. So here's what we're working with for the next few weeks.
Fucking hell, if anyone picks Skyline for Search and Destroy, it's crazy.
Always a little bit of red card love for S&D and Control and Farpoint. I'm stoked, man. I'm excited. Can we do it for Science, Boston? Can we win a map at the very least? Or can Optic throw for Science? We'd love to know. We as fans want to see it. But we won't be seeing that. We're going to rewind for the S&D, where, again, an absolute bang out. We saw that game 5 in the previous series, and Joe Clint obviously thoroughly enjoying that one. Clint looks good. Proud of Clint. He looks damn good. Looks so trim. We'll see who's going to be as trim as Clint in this matchup. Fast-paced.
Let's see.
Here on that A-bomb site, it is a mix fest. It's a blowout, and there are more brands than I can name. Oh, what do you know? It's Scuff at the drive-thru. Nice. Good job, team. That was great.
And speaking of Maven, he's old enough that he used to be a regular at these kinds of stores all the time back in the 90s. Very familiar.
Admittedly, I was also.
Well said. Yeah, no, that was great.
We can say it. We can say, so they're dead and gone, right? Sure, we can say it. A relic of the past here in the world, and very much so in this map as well. Folks who don't know what beepers are, I mean, the kids, there's a lot of learning to do here. We're going to be learning as the nades are bumping on the approach towards the bomb site, and what do you know? Opening gambit.
He's got one already.
Solid work out of Breach to manage to push forward, but you do lose Purge.
Yeah, and Shotzi is already behind you. Elise gets traded out, but him and Dashi serving up all the kills. Last man standing
Kenny,
is
1v1.
Cammy, who is indeed Cammy in this time.
Lost that.
And he's gonna get it. Kenny interested in the Chow. Cammy interested in the round 1 win.
That was, again, an exciting round. A blowout that didn't necessarily happen where I thought it was going to go down, and then a 1v1 Cammy versus Kenny. Great looks. One thing we haven't really touched on too much, but I'm sure the COD world is thinking about it. Cammy back on a Treyarch title. Is it too early to call it? Round 2. Here we go.
He certainly had more fun in Cold War than Kenny did.
We got it, boys. We got it. Come on.
But, I mean, Dashi did a great job, sort of.
Dashi got a beard going on.
Down, but really just a trade fest. So Optic, I mean, maybe continuing that Skyline pace into the S&D as well.
A little slower this round. Haven't quite hit fast forward yet. I mean, Snoopy's just on the outside of the fight here. Awakening is going to be the man under the amount of pressure here. Shots on the little crossover. Snoopy does manage to get involved on the back line in a big way. Brought to his knees. Cammy on the pinch. Immediately brought into the fight. Fresh magazine. Snoopy there to buy him the space and time. And Kenny, last man up in this 1v3. Surely he falls here. Boston Breach. Delightful back-to-back round.
As I thought, Search and Destroy still not our strong suit.
Excuse me. Hope I don't make that mistake again, but zero time wasted straight through the middle of the map, ready to go on the flank, and his team just does a great job of slowing things down. Like, you know, big wake inside a courtyard might have just been a free kill, but by the time Optic actually take him down, they just lost every single ounce of map control that was available. So suffocating there from Breach, and I think if I were them, maybe make an A-hit call, try to slow things down, see if you could pick someone up on the flank.
It's hard to control that pace, and one thing I like seeing out of Snoopy there, hit that door, wait a few moments. He played that timing great. Here we go, in towards the A side of the map. And it's not another blowout chance. We've got different looks here on Rewind.
Yeah, and I think Boston very much were ready for some fast flank to roll through, because again, Optic hit that in round 1 pretty quick, but good adjustments made on both sides, and 30 seconds burns. No kills just yet.
Here they go. Oh no, but it's not the way you thought it was going to go. Trades either side.
Nice,
Shotzi finds
Shotzi.
another, puts it all down a big wake. 1v3. Demon Joe. What have you got? Stunned.
Nice. Come
Not a
on.
lot of hope now.
No, rolling together.
Oh, because you're
Wins is
ahead of
one,
me, I
but not
don't
quite
see it
enough.
until
Optic
after.
Texas.
Wow.
Stop the steamroll and get himself.
Do you want to pause it so then we're a bit closer?
Interesting round as well. I like what I saw Shotzi doing inside of generators, like gets inside, but
yeah, that's
closes
it.
the door behind him. That way you sort of like, you know, you stave away some of that intel from the other team. You open the door, see they're closed, think you have a little bit of space. You only have to worry about Zig, but
is it me or Shotzi's eyes like dead shot?
Things as well as the crazy movement.
They're like bloodshot. Do you see the red around his eyes? Is he high as a kite or something? Has he been hanging out with Scump too much, or is he just high as a kite?
Some trajectory he started things going back in the MW20.
Nah, he can't play too much, God.
Ball with him now. Nades up, won't connect.
That's a good round win. We didn't want it to go 3-0 though. We wanted to.
Here comes the 2-2 split from Boston Breach. They're going to run into trouble any second now. Those hedges are about to be full of bodies any second now. Come on, boys. We're on the edge of our seat. Snoopy pops top. Cammy's there as well. Trades are in. And it is a non-stop bit of a battle here on the bomb site.
Oh, that was so unlucky.
Okay.
On the other side of the map.
Most clutch player of 2024, Miles. Let's see what he has in the 1v2.
He's definitely got something. Playing that one a little bit slow. He comes awakening, makes it a 1v1. Big Bruce doing what he does best. Full pockets. Snoopy, you're in trouble.
Oh, Kobe. Loved that from Dashi. He played it slow, he peeked out with his shoulder. Bounced off the wall as well, which was wicked.
Like, it's in the cards and he plays it perfectly, but I just don't know what Boston we're doing.
The way the clan tag, Bruce's clan tags Kobe as well. It just couldn't be more perfect.
Dashi changed his clan tag to Kobe instead of TX.
Ice cold. And a massive round victory there from Optic.
I mean, that's just the Boston special in my mind, though. They had perfect execution.
Yeah, look at Shotzi's eyes. Is he high as a kite right now?
Toss it away in one of the worst possible ways. Sadashi, I mean, again, perfectly played, but it quite literally does not get easier than that.
But that is exactly what you want.
Do you not see Scrap?
Equalizer.
Since Scrap's been in LA, he's been just streaming and getting high.
And he playing a lot of intel, and he runs into Cammy, who once again finds the better of him in the 1v1. Might have been a team fire there, but hard to tell.
Yeah.
Red on the inside here.
Come on, boys. Let's make it 3-2.
It's going to be a lot harder to work down a man. Those trades.
3v4, easy.
Trades. Here come Boston, looking to make the entry.
Timing. Good
intel. Good intel there from Pred as well. Knows the pressure is going to be coming down this B Street.
B Street is not necessarily the Gens. Red spots another. Great job on the tactical retreat. Trophy there to help him out at 45 seconds. Spots at least one. Will he go for this fight? Oh, here comes Dashi to help out. Great work from Optic. They don't overcommit, and they manage to make it a 3v3.
Oh, and Dashi had a great pickup as well. Everything going right now for Optic.
Yeah, nades are in there for Shotzi. Spots that Awakening, might be able to take the fight. Yeah, he does. Awakening in trouble. Awakening down.
Nice, 2v1.
Snoopy with a bomb still in hand, and he's on the run. Last man. Might be able to get the plant. But this is a difficult 1v2 against two of the finest submachine guns in the league.
Oh. Gets out of dodge. At least has some timing going his way. But now the question is time on your side? That bomb gonna get defused.
He checks it. He does. Gets away with his life. 30 seconds to continue the dance. Oh my good God. Snoopy's gone another lap. Shotzi. 20 seconds to get the defuse. There's 4 million places where he could be. You may as well hop it. Oh, here comes the corner. They're either side of one another. 10 seconds, and I don't believe it. Snoopy, you have clutched. What a round for Boston.
Damn.
Redemption for the kid, Miles. Redemption for the kid. The 2v1.
Yeah, but there's nothing you can do about that.
Makes up for it.
He literally, if Snoopy peeked out from any other angle, he, like, Shotzi would have had that.
Half a second, 3/4 of a second off of getting the defuse, and I mean, he's just able to catch Shotzi. Just takes a quick little reposition back to where he came from, and the bait ends up being perfect. Shotzi might get the kill in the end, but
It's alright, it's alright. We'll run it back, we'll run it back.
Beautiful stuff. I think there was a lot of players and a lot of fans as well worried about how that. Oh, hello. Okay, Demon Joseph. Oh, goodbye. Okie dokie. Is anyone an Optic going to get one? Yeah, Pred. Good luck, mate. He's going down swinging, though. Eyes on one. Going to isolate the fights.
Damn.
Purge gets his second
That was a
awakening with 2 on the round
game
as well.
again.
Boston Breach. Wind in their sails as they fly forward.
Feel it covered.
And shout out to Awakening on that one. That's a blinking and miss.
Oh, thank you.
2 heads off the opening break-in.
Yeah, these rounds are going too quick. I don't like it.
So maybe a little bit shades of what Boston were trying to do their previous offensive round, play for that pressure to be rolling through the middle of the map, and well, that's exactly what happens there. So they're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper into that strat book. We'll see what they can put together on Rewind.
Hey, I'm enjoying this search and destroy quite a lot. Everyone came into this game saying Rewind was their least favorite map. I am loving it. You take that and shove it. Grab that nade 2 awakening. Will that connect? Oh dear. It's a bang out and it's all Snoopy. He finds 2. Over to Purge. Gets at least 1. Kenny now fighting for his life and he can't slide away fast enough. Another banging round from Breach.
And that is just everybody in the right position. We're thinking those 2 Optic players crawling through mid might get great timing to catch those players by elephant, but Boston simply had all their bases covered. And I think this map especially is nice just because you sort of have different looks in every single direction, different pre-nade spots you use to capture different sections of the map. If you want to work flanks, you can do it. If you want to just hit through the center of the map, you have opportunities as well. So different teams are going to be able to build out different styles. But right now, Boston firmly in control, around away, and we're guaranteed a red card.
It's crazy. Come on. For science, for the fans, for the Emperor, Cammy delivers. Pred now trying to catch out anything. Not an errant Boston member to be found. They're flooded to the inside of the store.
Nice shot.
Bombsight now crawling with them.
He saw Snoopy.
The hopes of the map on Shotzi and Dashi.
Right now, Shotzi is just
nice, Dashi.
So much attention, and I was gonna say,
he knows where they both are, though.
Find a kill, but those Boston players crawling near each other, there for the trades.
Common timing, people.
But Shotzi is able to get this bomb down. A tough round of clutch, but he can get it done.
He can get it done. He's got to move a little quicker than this. Oh, he's managed to escape. Goes for the immediate defuse. And Shotzi now. Will his spider senses tingle? The answer is nay. Wait.
Yes.
Nah, that's it.
Oh, I didn't get the defuse.
He got the defuse before he killed him.
Tie up the series there in the search and destroy and guarantee us a red card.
Damn, 5-6-2. That was a quick round.
On the Boston boys.
That was a quick fire round. Jesus.
And outside of that, utterly stuffed. And we don't
I understand we're running behind boys, but you don't need to.
If I know Purge, I know his comms are amongst the best in the league, and I imagine he was given great directional calls throughout that rewind, especially for the hop towards the end. I mean, the amount of times that Boston are just bouncing back and forth.
Vault control and then red card hard point.
A commander in those moments, and I assume Purge delivers, but they delivered themselves to at least a map 4, so very excited to see a red card hard point, but obviously Vault control to deal with before we get there, and again,
well, that ain't happening.
First series as well. Those 8 captures were happening quick.
Real quick, A site is going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys in rank play when it comes to the A hits. We'll be going to Vault next, though, folks, to play a game of Control. I'm only kidding. We're actually going to be going to a commercial break. No, I'm not, guys, because it's a brand new season, and I've just reverted to old ways. We're actually going back to the desk to play with Ant and his Telestrator.
Yeah, this thing's cool.
New things. Love to see it. We got Ant back here with some more conclusions to draw, but Ant, first, let's talk about the big picture. Coming in, Optics expected to be the favorites, world champions. Were you guys expecting a 3-0?
I was. I'll be honest. I was expecting 3-0, especially when you talk about Boston. The coaches poll came out, and they're at the bottom of it. You know, people are saying they're just not going to be good. And, you know, Optic come out that map 1, looks like everything's going to go great. And then, obviously, map 2 could have been a little bit.
I have to to disagree just a little bit, just because Optic Texas tend to do this at the beginning of the season, where they go up against a team where you're like, they're going to bop them probably. You know, they're just coming off of a great season. They have a great lineup, and then they have a few blunders like this. So the fact that Boston Breach took that map too isn't too surprising to me.
2 matches, we're guaranteed at least 9 maps. I'm a happy pucky. Let's jump into map number 1, though. Optic takes care of business in the hard point. And walk me through it.
Yeah, so let's jump into drawing conclusions, and let's talk
be right
about
back,
Optic
chat.
Texas here on that skyline. An excellent P2 rotation. We're going to roll this clip here. You're going to see Shotzi. I mean, this guy's absolutely insane. Finds 2 kills, and he's going to rotate towards the back of time. He loses this guy up top, so he knows they have to clean him up at some point. But as it stands right now, currently, Optic have the spawn. So what you're going to see here is Pred pushes up, dies. So then Shotzi is going to get up top here, and he's going to find 2 players right here, kill them back to back, right? And then what happens is he knows his teammates are spawning out. So we're going to pull up the map here in big zoom, and we're going to talk about this. So all his teammates are spawning over here, and he knows that there's players that are located somewhere around him, but he knows that there's only 2 because he just got 2 kills. So he's going to reposition and find a kill here on the back stairs. And what that allows is his teammates to get pushed up closer to time, clean up the last player, and then Shotzi's like a bull in a china shop. He can just go absolutely insane and pick up the rest of the kills to find the streak. So as you're watching it right here, Shotzi's currently blocking. His teammates have just caught up to him, and he's just finding kill after kill once they get set up. Shotzi's an absolute madman when he gets up top here with the SMG.
And there's 2 really big points there as well, and during this clip, is when Shotzi gets that first kill, and then he goes and doesn't chase for it, right? He backs up and plays his life, because he's like, I'm not going to run into somebody's pre-fire. And as you pointed out, his teammates coming in from the front, because of Shotzi's presence right there, they're too worried about him. They're like, we are still missing a player, and Shotzi being the player we're missing is not how we want to go down. Boston's in frantics. His teammates come for the break, and they get the time and the win.
Boston feeling Shotzi's presence. So did Kenny. Let's take a look and see what happened after the 10 streak from Shotzi. Here's how he used the missile, and these new ones, they go boom, and walk me through it.
I mean, yeah, he calls in the streak, and then I think he was just a little like gun happy here, just sprays it everywhere, doesn't care who gets hit by it, finds 2 of his teammates, but in the end, he ends up taking out Purge. You can see Bruce is sitting there like,
how did I die, man?
Calm down.
It's all fun and games there for Optic in the hard point, but Boston showing they have a bite in this fight. Some strength in search and destroy, at least when you run at each other and fight in the middle of the map 8 times in a row.
Yeah, I think it's just the way Rewind is going to go for a little bit. It's funny that we got to see 2 different versions of it, because our first series in Rewind, it was very strategic. The offense, as we saw Minnesota Rocker, tend to slow it down, kind of force the LA Gorilla mates to overchow, give some information, and give some space. Whereas in this series, it was just headbutting in courtyard over and over and over again, and who could get the first pick and who could clutch in the 1v1s and 1v2s.
2 games in the books. We're going to at least 4 maps here in our second of 4 series on the day as we get ready for map number 3. Here's a quick look at Boston Breach.
Everyone's got such good intro videos this year. This is great. This is a good year. This is a damn good year. I'm excited. I can't. Yeah, we'll save it for later. There's certain teams I'm always excited for. They never disappoint. It's always way out of left field. And we'll see them a little later on. But that is that, folks. Nameless, great shouts there on everything that happened in Hardpoint. Search and Destroy. Wasn't a whole lot to break down except for damn Sun. And now in this game of Control and Vault Chance, let's find out.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Also, just to shout out the burger thing is going to get memed like absolute crazy as well. So excited to see community reactions to that. It's going to be great. No AI songs this time, but yeah. Vault, another interesting look. Ali mentioned how we've seen like 2 different shades of a Rewind S&D. I think we might also get 2 different shades of a Vault Control as well, because on the offensive side of things, you really have two options. Either sort of get that 4-man wipe to capture points, or you send a mercenary in and just go for the spawn kills. So I know if I'm thinking on the side of like Optic, you had like a Pred on an Outback or a Fortress like control. He was the guy. If he gets behind enemy lines, his absolute wheelhouse to cause destruction. So I think Pred will be the player I have my eye on to see if he ever gets past that 50-yard line.
It's a fun sort of style point, you know, harkening back to the MW2 days. Those apparitions of Albagra Fortress running around cannons, running around top at the back, rails. Ooh, scary stuff. I'll never forget the sound, the pitter-patter of footsteps on those wooden floorboards. Nightmarish stuff. See what happens here, though, on Vault. Cammy's grooving and shaking over there. Awakening had his moments. Snoopy, great looks in the S&D. Can they keep things rolling into the control? We're guaranteed at least a hard point on red card. That's the next map. We'll find out how things go for Optic. Because again, I mean, you come out map number 1, you absolutely body them. You get a nice couple of clutches there in the S&D. It doesn't quite go much better than that, Chance. So it's a little slow for them.
Fair enough. For what it's worth, though, like the map pick for the Skyline, that was Optic's choice. So red card is something Boston were very happy to be playing on. So, you know, it's a little too early for the hot takes to come out about on a similar wavelength. It was Rewind that Boston were picking, and Optic wanted the red card S&D for the map 5. So at this point in time, the teams are just winning the maps that they picked. Vault Control is that difference maker. It is why Control is and potentially will always be, if not prop on,
alright, let's get it, boys.
Map, the difference maker in a series. So an opportunity for either one of these green teams to strike.
2 purple teams, 2 green teams. There's not a whole lot more we can do. Aside from that, I mean, even Nen was talking about how Linz is no longer
Vault Control.
Let's
get it.
Day. And it continues here, folks, with Optic Texas taking on Boston Breach. This is going to be a fun Vault Control. Let's see how things go. You know what, I'm really glad, just a weird thing here, that pool's got no water in it. I'm real glad about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, folks? Let's get it. There's a water truck there, though, admittedly. That could be tough. Here we go, straight into the opening gambit.
Kenny killing Snoopy with a nade.
Who does get those first
We're on defense. Let's make sure we keep this guy on
right places this time round. Persia can find out something here on the side flank. Dashy's Lion cut to pieces, and now you've got an opening to get on a B.
Yeah, and this is a nice look as well. You can consistently flood this. You can even run through the middle of the map if you want to. And Purge, nice moves there on Kenny. He does get cleaned up. And, well, only a solo capture right now on this B zone. So right now for Boston, yeah, pressure on different points. Gonna be playing for the kills.
Yeah, love this. So they managed to maintain that presence towards the front side of B. And Awakening managed to get 2 before being brought down. Cammy still alive. Oh, he finds his. And now the zone still being captured. And there's the coverage from Purge, who is on a tear once again. Second segment of B, long gone. Eyes towards A for Optic.
Yeah, this is just opening break after opening break is just deciding these rounds for the offensive teams. That is insanely clean work out of Breach. And that's basically
we're getting outslayed right now.
Entire time. So they've been able to strip away 11 lives from Optic, and they have 2 minutes to work with. Boston are setting pace.
Nice, that's what we need. Come on.
Fantastic pace. Snoopy's spree sadly comes to a close there, but he had dealt the damage. Burge now looking for his entry on towards the A zone. A couple of ways in. Plenty of Optic players all around. There's a red dot to chase. Chased. Can't get any more out of it, though. Front side of the A zone, all safe and sound. Whoa! As an awkward gunfight comes to a close. A single life differential right now with the Boston Breach with a slight lead, as they are desperately trying to get in towards A still.
Right now, the Optic are just sort of hoping that they can hold this sort of front line, and that might not last. Shotzi able to give you 1, but 2 more players to deal with. And if he falls, things could have got out of control, but at least he takes 2 to the grave with him. Might be a little bit of pressure for Optic to push forward. You can see Boston, for the moment, happy for the solo capture.
And this is huge again. Pred, he's got options. He managed to slip past Purge on the front line now. Awakening, he's waiting for the hop-up. No one's going to be here just yet. A first segment. No, doesn't get cleaned up. So now you've got a bit of pressure to work with. Pred still on the run. Is this the apparition of Albagra Fortress once again, looking for the perfect kill, not firing his weapon as well? It's lovely discipline from Pred. Well, Boston Breach still get the capture.
Boston Breach are also like sort of playing TDM again, leaving 1 guy on the point. It buys you time to work with, but
catch up on live,
advantage that they had is now gone off the back of Dashy. 8 kills in 1 round already. Not too shabby.
Yeah, big bruise. Comes out swinging.
Nice shot too.
Fall
back a little bit.
Stairwell again. That long cat. An important position here on the map.
Come on, 5 lives, come on.
Red and Shotzi finding their respective kills. The final 5 lives of Boston Breach here in the opening round.
Oh,
an
Shotzi
awakening.
missing
Paints
that.
Shotzi like one of his French girls. 5 still to 9 in the life count. Oh, last life now for Boston. And Snoopy, a freebie there for Bread. Oh, gets another one.
Nice.
30 to go, and Optic, they've cleaned this round up.
Nice.
And that's a Titanic bounce back.
That's it. That's it. Good defense. Good defense. Only 4 ticks on that round for Boston.
Unquestionably, the more difficult one to
very good. Very
they
good.
had 2 minutes to work with, and not just that, maybe 30 seconds after they captured B, they effectively got a clean 4-man wipe. They get Shotzi off the board. Optic gets reintroduced to their spawn, and despite the fact that Boston had a lot of pressure, not able to deliver. So the objective not as kind to them, and Optic very happy for that round 1 win.
Happy indeed. Boston, good looks, man. I mean, I was excited by what we were seeing there from the attacks. Purge playing those cut-off kills quite a lot. Exciting to see, you know, if you can find 1 or 2 more there. I think maybe he's left with a PDW in a situation where he just wanted the aims. Let's see what happens on our next round, though. Breach on defense now. Optic, how well will you attack?
Well, you see no trophies getting thrown, so you can't take that middle route. So they're going to dominate the hallways and send their SMGs on the full flank. So they're maybe trying to set up these spawn trap opportunities sooner rather than later.
That's a tough fight. Purge's going to happily take that one.
Dashy dove, 2-piece.
Done here now. A slow cap on A. His teammates are here to back him up, but the problem is so's Purge.
Nice Dashy.
Dashy brings him down, buys a bit of time, but Snoopy's
Sorry, you got
from
something.
upstairs to cause the last bullet, last bit of damage to end Bruce's run. Can we finish that segment A, Optic? The answer is not just yet. Snoopy's on the hunt.
Yeah, and Optic have to reposition as well. Their opening break was quite literally to get Pred behind enemy lines, and he had a life where he was alive for 30 seconds, and he just died once, didn't get a single kill. So a little bit painful to not set these things up, but I mean, all's well that ends well. And you still have Optic in and around this A zone. So Boston on vault control, not too much of a pressured team, but they're getting at least most of the kills. So Optic's still gonna have to fight tooth and nail.
Nice, Kenny.
Nice
one, Kenny.
Kenny! Lordy, that's a 13 and 9. No EKIA. He's absolutely putting in the work, and here comes the 2-man stack. The capture should be complete at A. 1 minute 43 to attack B with.
Nice,
And
nice.
Boston just
Keep
handling
it
this a
going.
little bit slow, but you see their idea is to force the spawn outs as well. Awakening pushing up in that gold section of the map. He's forcing the spawns over towards P2, but on the flip side, Shotzi making moves as well. Spotted on the cross, but as we already know, an impossible player to root out.
Yeah, this is it. Shotzi's in. And now it's
Pred game 1. Shotzi cleaning up.
Shotzi on the other. Look how tough it is to manage the spawn situation. How do you fight out of this, Boston? Now Shotzi's got both weapons. Oh, that's a problem.
And on the flip side, Optic have just been looking everywhere for Purge. You had Shotzi just slowing 3 players down, but Purge has never made a move, and well, Shotzi is making moves. He's just waiting for his teammates to win some of these gunfights. He's on a 5 spree, but his team gets wiped off the board. So Purge and Boston handling this pressure incredibly well. And then, yeah, Shotzi just shot in the back. Optic cannot find the play.
They finally managed to deal with the situation. Now you've got 45 seconds on the game clock. Not a huge amount of lives to work with here, Boston. Healthy B zone still, so...
Nah, Shotzi was waiting for their team to... Was waiting for Optic to actually do something.
Find a corner, any corner, get a little bit creddy, and start to peel back the life count. 10 to 8, less than 30 to go.
Yeah, this is diabolical. I mean, Cammy's just so tucked far and away in your spawn that, I mean, he's just calling out to his teammates. They're all spawning P2. They can only
We need to rather get some kills, or we need to...
Yep, Snoopy,
oh, fucking hell,
at least directionally
Snoopy.
knows exactly where to look. A couple players there from Optic to take him down, but 12 seconds left. You got to flood towards this B zone, and you might just be flooding into a firing squad. Good luck with that one.
There you go, Purge. Oh, you had to win that fight, though. That was an important one. Snoopy's there to pick it up. Final few seconds.
Yeah, that's it.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that. There we go.
Shotzi got that kill, that would have been clean.
It's Boston. You find their form a little late into the round, but better late than never.
Yeah, only 3 ticks as well, so we're behind on ticks.
But this map's hard. This is a hard map to play, man.
We're ahead on kills, but I don't matter if we're behind in ticks.
Shotzi's on the 5 spree in the back. He had like 2 players trapped over towards P4. The other guy at the back doors. It was quite literally Purge, the last one missing, and I think he was like underground in the
Nah, we were trying to jump on B. Shotzi was in the enemy line.
Struggling to sort of find that final player.
Nah, yeah, but Shotzi was in the back line, keeping them in their spawn while our team just kept getting wiped. We couldn't get on the point.
Big old spree here for Cameron McGilligan. Can he get himself that Hellstorm?
Damn,
No,
Shotzi got
probably not.
deleted.
It's score streaks here, folks. You need the points. Say, and that's the end of the run. Pred puts it to bed. The Snoopy there to once again keep rolling things forward. Puts Pred down. And here's the slow cap on A and B at the same time. So, Boston maintain at least one of these. Pull Optic all over the map.
Yeah, and I mean, Boston really with that type of idea forces Optic to make like important decisions constantly. It's never easy the route you're taking off spawn, but so far Optic handles it. Clear out the pressure on B. Try to swarm on Cammy over to
nice Shotzi.
Gives you 2.
Nice with the 3.
He gives you 3, and you're back in your spawn.
Good news.
Yeah, they got tick on A.
He's not having anything to do with it. With a big cross.
Fucking hell, Dash is fucking flying.
And here we go, folks.
Oh, I just keep getting fucking killed.
We've got a bit of a curse going on right now. As the caster can barely catch a single Optic kill. There's not many to be had, and they've managed to get the first segment on A, and they are flowing through the next.
Shotzi with the left hooked, and then you got the uppercut from Snoopy as the response, and you got to hit the gas on this flank. That A zone. Maybe they don't even want to defend it. Shotzi's effectively taking positioning, maybe playing for the late spawns. Or maybe the contest with a split second left, no, it ends up falling, as does every player on Optic but Dashy, who is not actually forcing these spawn outs. They're spawning right behind him. He has no idea.
And that's it. Shot in the back. That's bad news. Big life lead here for Boston Breach this time round.
Oh,
okay, trying to find at least one bit of defensive.
We're not shooting straight at all. Come on,
Shotzi's
boys.
Still roaming. Gets his. Optic with a little bit of life towards the middle of the map. Nice work there from Dashy. A top gold. Pressure there towards the zone. No one from Boston nearby. Can they battle out their spawn? Here comes Pred. Hungry for kills.
And it's Shotzi that he's working with together. Snoopy wins a big one-on-one, but he was coming out. 2 players cross through mid, and Shotzi able to get one, but Snoopy might consistently be this bailout. He is still behind you, and that is always still a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, you get at least one head of these.
Oh, come on, shoot straight, mate.
Oh my god, Shotzi, what the hell?
It's Snoopy that takes Shotzi away. Kenny, nice work. Keeps Awakening pinned. You buying time. Purge to the point. Stops the clock. Here comes the counter. Purge
nice, Kenny.
Kenny, what a kill. Over to Awakening, still suppressed. No one able to get close to the zone.
Yeah, wonderful job by the backline player, using the windows on the van to a T. And Awakening really just staying alive. His team is able to work
he's
through
just
the middle
staying
of the map
alive right now.
Really just drawing and capturing Kenny's attention, and it works out. 4 lives remaining.
4 lives remaining, 15 seconds at the moment here. Can Purge get a kill now? Oh, Shotzi catches him sprinting over Snoopy. Can you do something magical?
Nice, Shotzi.
No. The young wizard Shotzi.
He responded.
Dispels that. The mana burn complete. 3 lives remaining. A quick stop of the clock. Wait a minute. Kenny's there for the save. And what a round of
Alright, we responded.
That's
so
incredible stuff, dude.
they only got
Kenny
3.
loves
They only got
those sort
3
of, like,
ticks.
chow spots like that. Van Cabral, he's exposed to stuns and nades, but he's there ready for the plays to be made. And even though Purge is eventually able to catch him,
Well,
he's
you
right
take
back in the
that
mix.
anyway.
I mean, maybe on one side,
A,
Awakening does a
100%.
nice job to sort of buy
A is
some
the
pressure
most
for his
difficult
team
one
to
to
work up
get.
the middle of the map. On the other
I
side
say
of that
split it
coin,
though.
Awakening never
Clear out
crosses
A.
the 50-yard line.
Because they're all gonna go A anyway.
Up near that zone,
So clear out A
Shotzi
from
just
them,
gets that
and then while
final
A's
tap on
clear,
the round.
then send
And it's
like
that
2,
left
3
hook
people to
again
B and
there
just leave
on
one guy on
Snoopy.
A.
Watching these 2 guys is a treat, folks.
So stack on A basically.
Another round here for Boston Breach on defense. Optic map.
Nah, just stack A until they're all dead.
Big lead in the series.
Yeah, both in both.
Shotzi,
Yeah.
a little bit of A, now a little bit of B.
That's 3 under the feet as well. Yeah, that's just the go button, go to spawn kill, get inside of Art, force out the spawns left, and look at those arrows on Boston. Everybody spawns up. They know that he's here.
Find him. Kill him.
Oh, the unluckiness of that.
In the back room, Shotzi doesn't stand a chance. Wait, here comes
Oh,
Fred.
come on, Fred.
Whoa, he does what Shotzi
Yeah, you
could
forgot.
not. He finds 2.
Nah, he probably saw him,
You've
but
got
he
a
was
bit
just
of an
hiding behind the
option.
pillar.
Do we push forward, try to stop the A capture?
I love how they stopped They killed Shotzi and they're like, yeah, cool, we're good, and then they forget we have Pred as well.
Dashy's been going on a tear, so Pred eventually falls, not having that outbagger success, but his team delivers that A zone.
Oh, that guy, Cammy's on a bullet.
He saves the zone. Oh my goodness.
Cammy is 1,000,000% a bullet right now.
Right back to square one on the final segment. Optic looking for the entry. Cammy catches at least one out. That's good enough for now. Dashy playing it slow and steady.
Nice,
Takes down
Dashy.
Purge on the sprint, back in the zone.
Dashy's a machine. I mean, he goes on a 5 spree right back in A, and he's going to be the objective mastermind. And Snoopy off the map as well, but his team at least gets the kills. Finally, though, A zone secured. A 4 life advantage right now from Optic.
Yeah, but we're just not shooting right now.
B and plenty of time. Optic, can you crack the puzzle? Maybe not. On this wave of attack, Shotzi cleaned
Every
up
time
the
we
back
see a
lines, also
new
now
Optic
all
player,
lines
they just
forward.
die. Like, they're not getting kills.
Awkward spot to be in again as Pred roaming towards that backside. Hills on the far side of the map.
Yeah, and he's just yet to sort of find his high impact moment. He's been here constantly, and he's gotten cleaned up every single time. Breach have done a wonderful job handling the SMGs in their spawn.
Yeah, Boston seeming to know, you know, the timing on that attack. They've got some little bit of data to work with there in the regular spots you find these players in. That stun check certainly helps as well, but Snoopy doesn't turn for it. Can't account for all of them. And now Shotzi, oh, he's still running. Still rolling. Single man on B there, stops this clock for a moment. And
Oh,
they line
Pred
up.
going.
That's actually his teammate. Oh, dear.
Yeah, they just can't get anything going. That is, I mean, again, 2 different styles of the game plan. You could set up, be controlled, look for the 4-man wipe, hop the objective, or you send your mercenaries in for the kill, and Optic going the mercenary route so far to no success. But either way, 9v9, you win this round, you win the map.
Here we go. On B. Optic with a capture. Now a little bit of pressure.
98.
It's going to take so long to get this one done. Dashy has the connector covered.
Oh, everybody's here.
Nice, Dashy. Finally shooting.
3 in the feed. Whether you get the kills or whether you get the capture, that could be the opportunity there. Optic commit. Dashy brings them down. No lives left for Boston. Here we go. Second segment on the way out. Shotzi on the cut-off kills. Boston, you've got to make something magical happen here. Purge finds 1. Shotzi down. Oh my word. Pred's got to stay alive as well. Purge finds 2. Purge for 3. I don't believe it.
It is a 3v3. You got a round of S&D, but Optic forced to make the moves, but Purge falls into Shotzi's lap. 3v2.
3v2, 15 seconds.
Oh,
She finds a kill at range. Number 7,
3v1.
Snoopy has got to somehow pull it out. There's the red dot. Here comes the final moment. Optic
That's it.
take the lead.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
that was close.
I thought Purge was about to do it, but maybe
Purge
bit
went
off
fucking
slightly more.
crazy
He
at the
could
end of
choose
that.
sliding In, but a hell of a play nonetheless. And from Optic, plan A was not working out. Get Pred and Shotzi behind enemy lines. Boston absolutely handled them time and time again. Plan B, slow work the map. Let your ARs
Have
get
some
control.
munchies, you
Keep an
fucking
iron on those
stoner.
power positions, and you got guys like Dashy just
come on.
ripping heads. Cammy, unfortunate in top art. Nothing you could do.
Oh,
Plan
thank
B,
you. Well, that's me.
effective. Now we get to see a nice little red going.
Little bit of red card. Highlights from this one, ladies and gents. A lot of fun.
Dashy did
That
well.
whole Control. Wow. Did not see that one coming. 3-1 win though. Optic could be very happy with that. Take the lead, and again, it's just what we learned from this one is again getting in the spawns. Those guys running the back lines. Very, very big. Also, it seems to me that when you really need him, Purge gets caught sprinting. It's just one of those weird things, man. The timing's a little off. Those boys making perfect reads on him.
Yeah, we're not shooting
If he just
straight
doesn't get
though.
caught there, a totally different look from Boston Breach in
We
the
have our
whole play.
moments, but
We saw, what, 3 or 4 of them. It's just so tough to watch. You could feel the tension in those player cams as well, but a great start to the season so far for everyone we've seen, progress-wise and performance-wise. Red card now coming up, Chance.
Yeah, and again, maybe unfortunate on that route, but he still makes just a monstrous play to even create that opportunity. I mean, they were down 7-4 in lives, and they convert that into a 3v3, so certainly a hell of an attempt, but maybe, you know, needed to do a better job in the middle of that deal with Dashy early on, because he was the one certainly draining a lot of those lives, but a good look at Vault, a lot of different options. We've seen A hits off the rip, B hits off the rip, Boston going for both points at the same time, spawn kill potential on both sides. So it is a map where there is just a ton of things that you are constantly needing to keep track of. But Optic again, reigning world champs, handle that pressure to a T.
So far,
now it's time.
I'm
on the wave like the red card is as much of a bang out as Skyline, or at least going to be close to it. It's hard to really compete with that type of pace, but I think it might be close.
Yeah, it might be close. I mean, look, here we go for science. For science and for fun, red card hardpoint. Is it as much of a bang out as Chance expects? We'll find out, folks. Either way, though, good luck to Easy Mac on the stats. I know it's a tough one.
Prayers.
Prayers, man. It's been a real tough series so far. The previous series, maybe not as much, but this one has been a nail biter. But yeah, here we go, man. Red card, Optic, the match point for them to take away their first regular season victory, if they can get it. Otherwise, we stay on red card for a search and destroy, which again, very, very interesting to see how that's going to play out. I think a lot of people expected not many red cards in general. Just as a map plays, I think the community sentiment, the player sentiment is haven't loved it, let's say, but
you might have.
Still a long way to go.
In a similar way to Rewind, though, it's one of those that like it feels like if you play a Rewind control, you get to the B zone on offense like instantly, and you're like, this just feels weird. But I think they're both maps that do grow on you, because again, I think people have the idea of red card being like, oh, a Warzone POI. This map is massive. There's 1,000 different angles you have to check. It can feel uncomfortable when you're peeking out and you're like, I can get shot from 37 places. I don't know what to do, but it is a map where the repetitions really become a crucial factor. So this is Boston's map pick. We know they have the repetitions on it, and we know that this is a map that can be played at lightning speed. And I mean, a lot of different sort of themes we have for like spawns as well. It's like the good spawns on P2 aren't the good spawns. You can actually get spawn trapped there. Same thing on P3. You can get spawn trapped in the back.
Yeah, we've got New York on Sunday.
Be very delicate is
Surge, and then on Friday, and then Gorillas on Saturday.
They want to steamroll the competition and see what kind of sweep they can pull off.
And then we have a big month break.
Might be a pretty heavy bump in the road. We'll see how things go.
I can't wait for the Falcons game.
A couple of question marks across these teams. We've seen the coaches' predictions. We've seen the power rankings, and as far as things go, you know, Optic Texas being a S-tier team, Boston Breach being down there in the D-tier as low as we can technically go. We'll find out if that's the case. Boston Breach, can you give them the D and force that game 5?
I don't think I have seen this map. Looks cool though.
You're trying to give
it's
them
a stadium.
You got to make sure your big O steps up. Awakening and Cammy gonna have their work cut out for them on this map, because, you know, sort of the anti-Skyline in the sense that for Skyline, oftentimes you'll see 6, 7, 8 Jackals on the map at any given time, depending on the hill. This is a map where you're going to be seeing a ton of ARs being pulled out by your SMG players. So a lot of pressure on your mains to be able to deliver. And obviously we know Kenny and Dashy, absolute shooters, willing to chow. You got to bring your A game.
Yeah, A game indeed, folks. Here we go. P1, right in the middle of the atrium, or in the concourse rather. It's a mess. It's a lot of angles again to work with. But it's Awakening and Purge with a bit of a crossfire there. Lovely shots. Those interlocking fields.
Didn't even get a hit marker
there. As Optic are all down.
That is absolutely dominant, and that positioning from Burt just drags the attention of Optic. They have to spend so much time to clear it out. So, I mean, hey, opening break from Boston is
no, but we're not even getting hit markers. This is
fun.
fun.
You have Shotzi with a single kill. Finally, Dashy gets on the board, but this is a P1 that is looking destructive.
Yeah, now you have the counter-attack opportunity for Boston. Like, cool. This is what happens when we lose a man or two. What do? We find our kills elsewhere. And Purge maintains a lot of presence in the middle there. You do lose P2 entirely, so kudos to Optic for that one. That should be all theirs when it pops up in a few seconds, but a lovely opener there. 21 seconds off of P1, not bad.
Yeah, they're losing the gunfights though, but maybe it works out for Kenny. He spawns up on the other side of the map and I think catches Boston off guard, and now Boston heads on a swivel. They're worried about every single direction. And Awakening Purge might give you 2 kills, but Optic ready to pounce. Dashy able to clear out the backside. You got flanks rolling through as well. It's a mini map of chaos.
I mean, Kenny Beckman just spawned on top of those Boston players. So Snoopy's 2-piece might help, but for how long? You've got to keep the kills going. You have to keep the space working. And Purge, lovely bit of nice work there. In and out, gets his. And now Optic again back in the time. So all these kills amounted to basically nothing for Boston. We've only just got their first bit of time on P2.
Yeah, they're just cutting their losses as well. Purge takes that deep route to try to flip the spawn because you don't want to end up in this exact spawn trap. Effectively a tied-up game.
There's a lot of angles
P2,
on this map.
For the first time this map, they are now comfortably in the driver's seat. They can control the pace on this rotation. Admittedly, though, they're going to be down a man. Both Pred and Dashy spawn out.
That's a tough one. Long journey here in Rainbow across map, and they're already under fire. Pred might get a kill. We'll see if that matters much. Where are the members of Boston going to spawn? And that's right, folks, behind the hard point. Good luck, have fun with that one. Here comes the breach. Shotzi trying to find kills everywhere, and it's not easy to do, but the ring around Rosie now begins, and he's guessed right for a second. Snoopy and Cammy. Cammy in the feed again, and the stairwell is full of players. An absolute mess of a hard point, and we are literally levels above and below each other. Chaos here in hardpoint.
Yeah, Kenny just desperate for a little bit of help, and that help maybe came just a split second too late, but there's a cleanup crew. Pred and Shotzi able to get in, and you do not last because those spawns, oh, believe me, they feel close. You are never a second away from a gunfight on this map.
This might be it, trust me. The calculators are out. We are calculating the damage, and so far Boston happy to take all of it. It's not been a bad hard point for them whatsoever. Still maintaining that lead. Shotzi can't get the second. The breaks are done. New hard point open. And again, Optic have won every single rotation. The first moments of every point so far have gone their way. It hasn't amounted to too much. Good breaks from Breach.
And they haven't turned for the spawns just yet. Finally, they turn around, and well, Shotzi, one of the smartest players in the game, in perfect position to get that two-piece. And now they flip the spawns, and Optic clearly heads up about these.
We need to hold this.
It has been a very low-scoring game, but Optic, maybe for the first time in a long time, might be able to take this lead.
Oh, this is it. From the stage, nice shots at a Snoopy. As we're continuing to hold this pressure, Pred with a lovely long lines of sight, able to pepper up these players on their approach into the hard point. Lovely again, as the kills are there. Awakening no more on that life. 20 to go. You got the lead, Optic. Push it forward.
And so many car bombs as well. The IRA salivating in these moments.
Nice,
Kenny, the trolliest spot that you have down low stage, more or less just locked up a full 60. So Optic, substantial chunk of time, but I mean, here we go out to the stands, and it'll be Boston's turn to see if they can make this comeback. They got ticket control, a guy in time, and players pushed out both sides.
Pred on his ass in the owner's box. Feet are up and enjoying himself, Cammy. You're in trouble now, son. That's right. He's still in there. One side of the map covered. Purge now on the approach. Wait, one more kill might help out here. Does Dashi continue to be a problem? Team fire there. Pred and Kenny are falling through. Cammy with 3.
Damn, Cammy with a 3 spree.
And they know they're spawning BS&D as well. You can keep this pressure going, light up the kill feed again.
Oh my word, 30 seconds on this hard point. Can Cammy find any more in this life? The answer is no. Pred's there to cut him down. Now over to Awakening. Next man in. No one in the hard point just yet. Oh dear, that's a good old fight you'll take. Pred keeping the pressure alive as Boston Breach still fighting.
You can tell though this map is literally non-stop, just fighting. The spawns are so close. It's not even that, the spawns are so close together, as in they're so close to the hard points. Like all the points, they're so close together. Basically, it's whoever's in flow state. Like you can see Snoopy's on it. Like the way he's reacting, the way how fast he's reacting, how quick he's moving. You can tell he's on it.
Yeah, Dashi
There's 2 more this side.
Shotzi and that Kenny still don't even have fucking double digits on kills yet. And we've done a whole rotation. Shotzi and Kenny need to start killing, man. Shotzi and Kenny need to start getting kills. 2 more kills and they get to Hellstorm. Double cross. Oh no, he needs 9 kills. Nice, got him off the Hellstorm at least. Alright, we're soaking up time now, which is good. We need this. Jesus Christ, Dashi, come on, man. Cammy for the Hellstorm as well, fuck me. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, we're getting clapped right now. Our bum cheeks are getting slapped. Okay, it's scrap time.
A wonderful bit of work from Boston Breach. Also very interesting to hear the comms. What the hell is the Suarez? I'll have to ask.
Yeah, look how close shots he spawned to the hard point.
Not only in the kills, but also the score.
I couldn't tell you for sure, but probably one of the soccer player models on the map.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's actually Suarez or not, but we can roll with that.
Alright, they're spawning behind now.
Rolling into the new hard point is Optics. They're going to account for. Oh no, they get one on the front.
Yeah, he can't get lost basically.
On one. Next up, Purge. Taken care of. Cabru's final 3, no need. His teammates are there. Cross 100 points now for Optic Texas. And they're back in this one. 2 minutes on the game clock as well. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, it might be a game clock game, but this is also just spawn trap central. That actually gives you those 2 up top. And, I mean, this has been maybe 15, 20 seconds spent by Boston. And, I mean, they're just making a slow approach around this hill. And, I mean, if you build a lead, you can afford to play slow. They do end up flipping those spawns, so they're going to be set up for a stage. But they do trade out a decent bit of time to make that happen.
Ooh, back over to another hard point we go.
Alright, we need to break this like quick.
First go around. Here come the Optic boys on the attack. They managed to get in here basically undetected. That means the guns are up close and personal. Oh, Purge finds 2 being taken care of. On the Pred. Can he get any out of this life? He's cut the reinforcements off, but they've
timing on that.
Kenny. As Kenny now battles forward, this is an opportunity for Optic to get in there, but can they get the kills?
He's shooting down low again as well. This has been his home. He got 49, or I think like 50-something seconds of hill time on this one for stage, so Kenny is the stage super soaker.
Shots, you pre-fired him as well and you still didn't get the kill.
Pressure, but maybe Pred finally set up in
yeah, did you know that those bushes are bulletproof?
Boston just simply really contest this hill time, and you see.
So when you see players head glitch in there, it's an actual head glitch. You can't shoot through the bush.
Shotzi utilizing one of
Don't know why.
37 angles he had to work with.
Alright, we got still plenty.
We got to try and somehow get to the nice Shotzi.
That's lovely work from Shotzi.
Finally, Shotzi shooting. He's got more.
To find one avenue of attack on towards this new point. Forces Snoopy down, forces Snoopy to back off. Oh, forces Snoopy to just keep on running. Time ticket either way, and this is an annoying gunfight indeed. Snoopy finds his teammate. It's absolute pandemonium on the approach to the hard point. Purge gets it. Breacher in control.
Nice.
Oh, that's brutal.
Get another one. Get another one.
Pain in the arse to deal with. Both of those boys so slippery. And here we go. An awkward nade from Snoopy. Trophy doesn't get there in time. It's a big kill on a Kenny, and we're still holding the point, and we're looking across 200.
Oh, and this ticket control is too nice as well. Cammy and Awakening, just perfect coverage. You can't go up the long lanes and try to get towards ticket. Look at this angle you're having to deal with. And if you make it through, you just get introduced to frag grenades landing on your head. Oh, Boston right now having a fantastic performance, but Dashy's pistol is better. After game, you get those final maybe 7 seconds of scrap time, but Boston, they might have just run away with this game.
That's massive. That's got game 5 written all over it. Can we close out? Back over to Snoopy. He's been singing.
I really don't want to go to a game 5. I hate watching Optic on Search and Destroy game 5. It makes my stomach turn.
In the point we go. Can Cammy hold? Red dots on that minimap are absolutely being picked apart by the Optic
yeah, it
boys.
does. It makes me nervous.
But no air
and that was in champs.
The point as Optics stay alive.
Yeah, because we destroyed Toronto. Toronto got absolutely slapped. If we can hold this as much as possible, we want to keep spawns for P2 and shit.
His teammates deliver the P1. Hill time, he delivers the rotation.
Yeah, I doubt it'll stay. It'll run down the block though.
Boston controlled performance so far on red card, but job's not finished.
Job's far from finished. No one's got time. You got the kills all over the place. Finally, a few seconds going to go the way of the Boston boys, but is it enough? P2 is where the battle will now reign. Purge. Through that little kick, score, shooty, bang thing. I don't know what to call it, boys and girls, as Purge keeps finding their points. Dance around the hard point. 20 to go. Cammy at range finds his second.
Nope, just naded himself.
Throws it out. What a save from Cammy. Can he get any more out of this life? As Optic are in, he's still being a thorn. Can he stop the timer? No. His teammates on the respawn, trying to get to the fight as quick as possible. But there we go. An open hard point. Trying to stay alive as Awakening. As Optic still maintain control.
And keep in mind, there is comeback potential. If Optic can spawn trap these guys in the back, well, they're not going to be able to now because Purge goes on the flank again. Flips those
We need to start watching these flanks, man. Because this game is so easy to flank because of how small the map is.
Optic on another attack. Can he get another point? There's a good attack. Kills. Yes. Trades. Yes. Game 5.
Eventually.
No, eventually. I'm trying it, boys.
Yeah.
That was bad. They were shooting hot.
Here we go. Back-to-back series.
I need to pee again.
To start day 1.
Dude, and that map is truly wild. Like, on the engagements front, I think it's still behind Skyline, but like the different styles of games that different players are sort of allowed to have, the map certainly allows you to be annoying in different spots. And I gotta tip the cap to Purge. Multiple routes this guy was taking on P2. We saw him do it time and time again, flipping the map, winning crucial gunfights to make sure the spawns get flipped. And I mean, I think Optic, they had maybe one comfortable moment the entire map. Like, they destroyed them on the first stage hill. Outside of that, Boston just constant nuisances. And again, I mean, the kills, the deaths, the action, constant on that map. And I mean, Optic in that moment simply outclassed.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Look, the stats are mad across the board.
Not the
4k
game,
damage plus for both Purge and
it is a
Cammy.
close one. 2-2,
Crazy work.
going into
Bred
final
Dashing
match,
this side as well. I mean, everyone put their work in. Dude, I'm not against it. We'll get a bit more data on this, but that's a mad map. Red card again, a nice bit of turning points from both teams. Optic with a comeback potential there towards the end, but in the final few moments, it really was
this one's gonna be a fast one.
Boston.
So
Great
angles,
work.
So
And there we go, an Oboe series.
Let's see.
How's it going to close out? Red card S&D.
if we're going based on match,
In a matter of moments, all bets are off. Not a clue how this goes. I do know one thing though: the deaths could be on to go 0-0 back-to-back series. What a day it's been already.
Yeah, it would be the community too as well. So that might be O&A down the line.
O&A down the line. We'll find out what happens in this quick break, folks. When we come back, it's Game 5. Optic Texas Boston. Breach. Don't go too far. It's an absolute banger.
Alrighty.
Well, I think I know which game mode we're banning.
But then also Boston have had more reps on red card compared to us.
Yeah. Who was technically home? Who was home?
No one.
Oh, they don't do it like that. Home and away.
No, they were both in their own setups.
Oh yeah.
They're at their own headquarters, isn't it?
No, but how did they pick the map it is?
Oh, it was Boston's map. You do a veto, innit?
So what's this? Watch and earn. So if you watch the...
I guess so, yeah.
Then I drop.
I guess so.
Open the window a little bit. You're hot. Yeah, so we don't look how we started, ended up last season. Look a bit rough. Rough around the edges.
It's a new game, innit?
New map, new games.
It's gonna be a while before we get back into the rhythm.
But not gonna lie, Boston's looking good. Since they got the Beans.
Well, Beans plays for Surge now, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it Royal Ravens?
I don't know. Don't say free. Let's hope Shoxy and that went for a shit.
Yeah. Definitely got some cleaning up to do.
Yeah, we're not shooting. Like, even when they pre-fire, they're missing and not getting the kills.
Mm.
See, I'm nervous and bite my nails.
Yeah, same.
I'm just saying, when we won champ, I was wearing optic.
So? Wait, were you wearing it on champs?
Right, first game jitters, so...
That's it, we just need to lock in now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Call of Duty League Optic Texas Boston Breach Game 5 in their opener. And I'm glad we brought up openers. Thank you, Mars. You're very much welcome. You're welcome, Mars. Because, folks, that's right. The opening match has been a sore spot for Optic Texas. Isn't that right, Chance?
Absolute sore spot.
To be fair, it is always.
3 years in a row. Haven't exactly had the strongest start. And I remember last year, I think it was a Terminal Map 5 that they lost to against the previously New York Subliners to kick off their season. So another Game 5. Boston, a very different team, but maybe deja vu all over again.
Indeed. Well, Brian, stats for with an absolute banger. Every World Championship squad during the CDL era has won their season opener the following year after winning champs. Empire, FaZe, Thieves, Subliners, Optic. We're about to find out. Game 5. Here we go, folks. Thanks for that one, Brian. That is a brilliant stat. That's a tough one. A curse, if you will, or is it destiny? We'll find out in a brief moment. We stay on red card for you red card lovers out there and all you red card haters. Whatever happens, someone's enjoying it. That's just the way it's going right now. But all bets are off the map. Clue how this is going to go down. Red card S&D.
The performance.
Teams, your guess is as good as mine.
Basically.
The result right now.
And while I will sort of give the shout out to Red Card, Hardpoint, it can be a very sort of fast-paced map at times. Like the hills can be bangouts.
I'd rather us play Pro Call Hardpoint than Red Card Hardpoint. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe a small similarity to Rewind in that you can attack both sites. You do have different options to work with, but with just the sheer size of this map, you can't afford too many rotations to different sites. You can maybe get 1 or 2 in a round opportunities to mix up a play call, but I think there's going to be a lot of commitments made by teams on the attack.
It's a big old map. Optic will be the first team to attack. Kenny will be the man to carry that strange sort of biological weapon. It's got a gas fire going on there. We're over towards the A side of the map, and that's where most of Boston are as well. Lone defender B might have to vacate.
Yes, Fred, that's it.
Himself 2 after the opening salvo of damage is done.
Fred strikes. Now Snoopy's going to be trying to go on flank. Cammy, the lone defender, and Fred at least got the intel, and Cammy trying to bail out. This would be a
nice. That's it, boys. That's what we needed.
One shot.
Great opener.
Able to escape the clutches there of Pred.
Show that we're not nervous. We're not got the shits.
Nice little commitment over towards the A site. They just send Pred in
3
for the
Pred.
kills, and my God, did he get him?
You got 3 of them.
It's never short.
Is Jackal working well? I do see a little bit of the PP in rank play. It's still good.
Normally, it's a bad sign.
Yeah,
you see that gun.
Yeah, it's not bad. The Jackal's definitely the pudding. But every now and then the PP comes out, and I'm like, all right. Round 2.
PP should never come out.
I'm just saying, if I see that gun, I'm waiting for that kid to drop 70 on me. I'm terrified.
Another A hit. Boston pump the brakes quickly here. Optic they're defending this from deep. Also, they've dodged all the nades and all the stuns. Cammy's still holding on to his, and This is tense. I mean, this is shades of MW19 where there are 4 million windows in St. Petrograd and you've got too many things to look at. Snoopy, can he tunnel vision his way into a kill? The answer is nah, brah. He's going to go down. Perch.
Nice, Shotsy.
Cammy, though, keeps the team alive in this 2v2.
And 48 seconds left, and this is your one sort of opportunity to make some sort of rotational call. And Cammy and Awakening together are going to be roaming towards the back, but look at how deep Shotzi is in the spawn. I mean, talk about a situation where Cammy and Awakening have zero information on the map.
It's just too big. It's too big to know. Get those bombs down and go for your two-man post-plant setup. Strap in and find out what happens. Here we go.
Shots is going in from the flank.
Big responsibility on Awakening too. He's just been given all the front, and Cammy's playing a cheeky angle to watch his teammates back, but Awakening gonna be forced to make this play.
I love what Shots he's doing again. 30 seconds to check all this. He's still got a frag. Awakening. Oh, noise. That's a problem. A huge win. Dashy. King of clutch. What can he do with 15 on the clock? 10. Awakening is never going to let this one slide. Surely. Bruce will get the kills, but Bruce will be evaporated.
Yeah, that's it.
Or not. Well done.
It just takes the old kills as a consolation prize. Cammy and Awakening making the play. Reposition on point. It's fearful when Shotzi gets behind you, but Shotzi went and just took all the space in the world. And I mean, Cammy and Awakening just walked straight into the B site for free. It can be problematic trying to have two AR players defend that site, but again, Awakening just gets the drop on them, catches Shotzi around the stairs, and I mean, that's another theme of this map. If you're rotating from the other bomb site, takes a good bit of time to get over there. So on a retake for the old bomb, you don't have many options. You got to be perfect on that first play.
That's interesting, yeah, an idea that don't stray too far from the bomb sites if you've got no idea where these players are, because, yeah, the return journey is very costly indeed. Dashy's 3 spree, we'll see if anything comes of that. But for now, it's a lot of love over towards A once again. It's Pred's loud, damaged heartbeat finally settles. I'm going to rethink the attack. Maybe it's a B hit this time round on the Optic 2-2 split.
Yeah, pressure on Snoopy. I think Snoopy reads this as well. Yeah, all those Boston arrows are turning, and Snoopy, cheeky little angle, and able to get that first kill.
Kenny went for the cross up, and it didn't happen. Oh, Bruce, he bites off a little bit more than he can chew. No, wait, his teammates are there, and Optic in the owner's box. They are snacking. Purge down and out. They're all here. Last man swinging is Snoopy, and he has been brought to his knees. Awakening now in the 1v1 against Shotzi. The dance is on, and the dance is done. Austin, another good round.
Good lord. Okay, yeah, Snoopy's a maniac for that. I mean, like, no reason in my mind to jump over a player to go for that kill, but that is why Snoopy is built different, and of course, where all the Optic players are looking in the air to try to track Snoopy. His teammates are, in fact, there for the follow-up. Awakening, able to get that final kill, so...
Well, Snoopy.
I mean, there is an idea there from Optic.
Yeah, little
Put
baby.
the pressure over on the A side of the map.
He's at 20, I think, or something.
B. You fought for the site control, but again, a situation where the front man for Boston, someone has to make that big play. The round previous, Awakening delivers. This time, it was Snoopy. Well orchestrated in search thus far.
Yeah, very exciting. Seeing these players step up for these big heroic moments. And they're never doing it sort of too much of a selfish way. It always pays off for the team. A little bit more of a quiet opener this time around. We've still got a lot of frags in the back pockets of the Boston players.
Come on, boys.
1 minute to go.
Just trying to get intel, and well, there's eyes on one. He's gonna connect. Nades are perfect. Dashy doesn't get out of dodge, but where he falls, Cammy does get traded.
That is it. His teammates are getting banged up around him. Purge, lovely reposition. He's got a lot of space here to play with on the top side of the map. Snoopy a little further out. He's trying to recover the bomb now. As Kenny has no idea how close these players are to him. Oh, there you go. Snoopy, surely this is yours. I say surely, and it is indeed. Last man alive, Pred.
He just wants the timing. No, he wants the kill, and he's going to get it. Bomb down, 17 seconds. And Purge has to hunt down Pred.
He has to. He got no idea.
Turn the tides.
Pred's on the run. Check that bomb site any second now. You should be good. Purge will get the plant. And now the battle is on. 1v1. Will Purge be caught sprinting? Kind of. Pred does absolutely nail it, and that's the equalizer. Patience.
Nice one, Pred.
No, that's a clinical play as well. I mean, that is just like a sort of nice and standard. Pred doing the perfect thing. Gets a kill on the opposite side of the map, goes for a full reposition, and he gets in the angle in the post plant that he's just able to trap him in. He can see if he runs out to the left, and nope, catches him running out to the right. So Pred pounces, does everything you want him to in that moment. Round count tied up at 2-2. So on the rewind, we had a Big Bruce 1v2 clutch to tie the game up at 2-2. This time it's Pred clutching a 1v2 to tie up the round count 2-2. And after that on the rewind, it was nothing but Boston.
That's funny.
Optic want to get something done.
Funny how that works.
Round.
Will this be the one? Very standard look. As we've come accustomed to in these 4 rounds of red card. Boston way back. Way back. They've given up a ton of map. They're going for a full retake scenario here. Cammy catch. Cammy caught. Shotsy now. Oh my word. Oh, the glass! That's going to sting. First blood Purge.
Yeah, red dot chasing. Not ideal. Just too tight of a setup coming in there from Boston. But Cammy gets caught again in back-to-back rounds. So we do have a 3v3, and Pred with this pressure on the B site, are you wrapping the bomb here or just letting him make the play? It looks like Optic want the team here in the mix. And they're going to have this site control.
Snoopy calls it. Too many players to deal with though for Pred. Purge now up close and personal. Pistol in hand. It's one. Oh, Bruce, so much damage dealt, but enough for Boston to clean up the round.
We're not watching the fucking angles together.
With them, man. I was
like they're both on point. One's got the bomb and like the bomb. Like here, like Dashi should have been watching that angle that Pred got killed from, and Pred should have been watching the other staircase, and then we would have been fine. Because Dashi would have seen him going to shoot Pred in the back, they would have both spanned and shot him, he would have died, and then they know it's a 2v1 and they can calm down and then chill. But instead, they just didn't watch that one angle that fucking Purge came from. Purge kills it, Pred. Dashi then kills Purge, but then gets fucking...
to the Cdl, the relatively rookie. Perfect stun connects there. Purge will be pushed back for a brief moment there as Kenny and the boys, again, holding that line quite deep. RC out. We'll see where it's going.
Just that silent little buzz. Roaming the map and getting you a first blood.
Dashi.
Oh, it's got hops. It manages to dodge a little bit of space. I don't think it got any damage there, but it you know, creates a real bit of discourse on the map. You have to look for it. You have to be aware of it. And Cammy, your barrel is going to protrude there, son. That's a problem. Shotsy in the back. Might be able to catch out a few more here. Oh, Snoopy shoulders. And what a gunfight this is. Frag grenade to slow him down.
Nice, Dashi got one. Nice.
And there's the final. Optic, beautiful work.
That's what we like to see.
Absolutely cooked. At the second Pred gets that first blood, you look at the mini-map, see the position that Shotzi's in, and you go, oh, this is all but a guarantee.
They don't have their team yet, though.
As well, so I mean, 1v2 plus to keep his team in it. Gets the
nah, not yet.
That round as well.
I think he'll probably get released before Major 1 starts.
Pred machine-like and just feeling his lips.
Hey, man. We've all got our things. Nervy. Yeah, definitely a little bit nervy. I mean, there's a lot on the line here. It's the stats. It's the prestige. Winning champs and coming into your first matchup. And we're at 3-3 in round count. And this is a nail-bite of a red card indeed.
It's the exact same strat we saw from round 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Pred was roaming up top over by the hedges rather than down low, but same sort of style.
Stay alive, Shotsy. Just stay alive.
Damage again already dealt to Shotsy. He's banged up. No one's going to be there to capitalize on that work done, so you have to slow things down again. Dashi just dealing with shadows, dealing with shoulders. Immediate tactical retreat. Might be able to catch Snoopy here on the play as well. Big Bruce, what timing!
Oh, that was, yeah. Oh, but they just killed Shotsy and Kenny as well.
He won the flank fight. His team lost the bomb fight.
Nice, Pred.
2v3, as you said, and Pred, that's his 11th kill so far on this map.
Makes it 2v2s. Cammy and Awakening. Oh, Fred, you're so close. So done. Down and out now. Over to Cammy.
Yeah, that's Cammy.
Teamwork gets the dream work done. Oh my
4-3.
word, folks.
Come
It's
on.
Another. It's 4-3. Can Optic tie it up again?
And just gonna remind people, we saw the breaking point coaches poll. That is a massive respawn bias. A lot of scrims when they take place, you do a little bit of S&D at the start of the year, but you're grinding through the hard points in control. So maybe people were looking at Boston thinking they're not as big of a respawn threat, but their S&D, at least right now, if they can finish, looking clinical.
Only 4-3 though. It's first to 6 in Search and Destroy. That's good golly. What a tense game 5 this is.
Oh, Shotzi is already... Yeah, I mean, just ran it down the middle of the map. That is a ridiculous first blood.
Making a ton of noise, causing problems all over the place. Oh, Snoopy makes it a 3v3. And Kenny trying to push the advantage now.
Oh, poor Kenny.
Pulls it.
Oh, poor Kenny.
Oh.
Anything to go his way.
That's tough. Down to Shotzi and Dashi. Shotzi started the round so strong. Oh, you may have seen another one. Awakening, did he spot him out? I think he did. He's backed on up. They're trying to take care of Dashi on the other flank as well. Dashi dealt with, all down to Shotzi. For match point, Boston.
This is so tough. Shotzi didn't get spotted either, I don't think. He had a free flank in that moment, but just assumes that he gets spotted, hoping Dashi can make the play, and here we are in a hopeless situation.
I don't know, he might be able to make something happen here. He's going for it.
Nah, he can't do shit. He's just fucking chasing.
Boston, match point.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
One more round.
And you have Shotzi getting a first blood on red card in the first 10 seconds. That is not an easy feat. He finds the timing through the middle of the map. We've seen Purge play that spot behind Ticket every single time. And in spite of the fact that Shotzi gives you that, complete round collapse by the rest of the team. Optic, we have seen when they are at their worst, it is because of their S&D. And they are one round away from starting off their S&D on this year 0-2 to Boston Breach.
But what a way to start their year with a big comeback like this.
Yeah.
3 straight rounds. Let's find out. We can write that story for them.
Nice shot,
Nice opener there. Purge with immediate trade through, and again, it is absolute chaos. Purge here in the final moments. Can Purge find his third?
Nice Shotzi.
Big bit of work from Kenny and Shotzi there. They find it. Here comes Cammy now to immediately push the trade. Nobody home though. It's Cammy's 5th in a row. Now in the 1v1 against Dashi for the map. King of clutch. Catches an 8!
No, that was a good play.
Oh.
Breach. Take game 5.
What did they put? Wait.
Boston Breach.
What did Snoopy do there?
Thumbs are well with.
Boston Breach. Take game 5.
But say, what the fuck? What was Snoopy doing there? What the fuck?
What a way to close out the start of the season for them.
Alright, well, yeah.
That's it. The first time in CDL history that the reigning world
that guy just said, let's go flop tick.
The opener in Boston able to get it from the depths. A 2-4-5, a clinical red card hard.
Yeah, we got to shoot off now, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Obviously we were gonna watch the other game, but it's just so late now. We've got work in the morning, so we will shout you guys tomorrow because we'll be watching the other games. Which, if I just double check here, so we have got Miami Heretics versus Vegas Falcons, which will be a good game, and then Rocker versus Boston Breach. We've got Surge versus Toronto Ultra. Thieves versus New York, that's a good game as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Hopefully you did, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't before, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live again.
2 in a row. Ooh, is it time? What's going on, Desk? Is it a bad day? What's going on?
It's time. I turned on my microphone. Thanks
Yeah,
for the delay.
we'll see you guys in a bit.
And as Chance mentioned,